Yeah, it's stretching. Yeah.
I think it's just us. You only love me once. I wanted to be a Jackson then. Thought I could be in the family.
And your headphones. Ooh, I sound fantastic.
My mic.
Microphone check up. A 1, 2 check up.
You're very loud to me.
Am I very loud?
Yeah, to me, but it's all good.
Oh. I'm not very loud to me.
Hilarious, Nakia. I'm not
Can you
saying.
turn my headphones up? I'm not very loud.
You're my last nerve.
Come put these headphones on, Pam.
I will not.
And I will come over there and talk.
What's wrong with him?
That's all.
There is no fucking way.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Dude, we didn't touch him.
Nigga, somebody touched him. Maybe the roaches moved and not. See, now that's better. Perfect. Thank you, Pam.
Now tomorrow you be like, turn them down.
You know what you should do one day? Just put your hand under there and just
I
come
know,
back up. Ooh, that's perfect. I know, nigga.
My mother used to do that in my car.
I mean,
so pissed.
but here's the thing: it's perfect right now. So why touch it? It's
we don't.
Perfect.
No one is gonna be.
You should put some tape on it.
Nigga,
No,
if
I'm not doing
if you heard this song in the
Hilarious.
club, you in the wrong club.
Is this pop locking?
No, well, it's pop locking, but it's
What was your pop
a
locking
little
move?
suspect. Oh, I had.
What is that called?
Actually, he
The
can
worm?
pop. Your dad can pop.
He can't.
Look,
Don't,
yes, he can
nigga
pop.
Pam,
lock.
don't ever say that about a man. he can pop.
Pam, you just made this nigga smile and do another move.
I didn't know he
Yeah,
could.
look,
One
I
day
did-
we were in the car,
That nigga said
and we
it.
were like, it was one of these songs, and he started popping. I said, oh, he really can kind of pop.
I told you that when I was
Did
in high
you
school.
lock or just pop?
I did both.
Yeah, he really.
Wait. I
Hey.
thought it was pop locking. I thought that was the same
Fantastic
thing.
is a stretch for what?
Wait, did you see him do his wrist like this?
Wait.
No, I didn't do that.
That's part of it.
Wait, Nicky Pam, I missed it. Popping and locking are two different things?
Yes, popping is. No, popping is this.
Oh yeah, they be doing this shit.
What is locking then? I thought that was the locking part. Is that
That's
popping
like-
still?
No, that's locking.
Keep your tongue in your mouth, Pam.
No,
You can't.
gotta
Wait,
get
Pam,
that
wait.
position.
So when you do it, you gotta go.
Wait, y'all. Y'all got to see this. Hold on. Let me turn the cameras on. Wait, I got to understand, Nicky Pam. They both look the same to me.
No. Well,
Okay,
they're
so slow it down.
Okay.
Don't do the dance. Just
Okay,
give
let's
me.
pop. All right, here we
What
go.
is he doing?
Now he's,
He looked like he's going through a seizure or something. What is that called?
Come on, okay. Come on.
Why y'all tongue
I am
keep coming
close.
out? Is that part of the dance?
Okay, we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Okay, I got it. I think.
Okay.
We ain't rehearsing.
5, 6.
Get in there,
Pop, go
Wanza.
pop. 2.
Okay.
Because that's
okay.
popping, right?
Right.
Okay.
All right, now do lock. Do locking.
You gotta come on. Ah.
Why is that locking? Why is that?
That's locking up.
And I go right. And
Locking
then,
up.
so I go here, and when I come down, Pam go above my. Go bam, boom, and then you gotta go up. Ready?
Okay.
Bam,
That's locking.
and then you come back in.
I'm so confused, y'all.
But then when I pass it to Pam, I gotta.
Wait, if I fucked it up. I got to pass it to you. It's better.
I can assure you guys that you look ridiculous.
I think we look fly.
Hey, listen, chat room. If you guys got a pop locking video,
Drop it.
or if you know how to pop lock, send it in, man. I'll post it.
Yeah, there's a whole different.
Or if you just want to do one right now, and then send it to Nick.
I'll post it. And yeah, if you want to film one right now, I'll post it and turn
Film it
you
right
up.
now.
Or if you have an emoji, if you have a tomato emoji on your keyboard, feel free to
You're
post
just
it.
mad because you can't dance.
Yeah.
Shit,
Don't
I
get
can,
mad.
You
You
can't
cannot
do
dance. I've
shit.
seen
I
you.
can pop lock.
No, you cannot.
Wanza,
Yeah.
you gotta
can't do
stop,
anything.
bro.
Yeah, nigga.
You
mad.
ain't, you don't have a dad. You ain't play no sports.
Wanza, what?
You can't
Can you?
dance.
I don't like asking a man
fuck
this,
what?
but
You can't cook.
You can't cook.
You can't. You kill
can't
yourself.
cook.
No, Pam.
cook.
You can't cook? That's a shame. Well, how do you feed your
She
daughter? You
said-
feed
This
her
nigga's the
fast
air
food?
fryer king.
Oh, you're the air fryer king?
I cook for all my white women.
these are called oodles or noodles.
So you're embracing that shit now.
What?
You're white women.
I always have. What do you mean?
Oh,
I do not deny my white women. My brother.
He said my white women.
My white women.
I'm waiting on your point, nigga.
Hang on one second.
Hey, stop posting them tomatoes. Y'all making Speedy hungry.
Hilarious.
I think they threw them at you.
Nah.
No, that's talking about y'all pop like an
Trust me.
Wow.
This says you are right
So-
ones or what?
The first set of tomatoes are for the popping, and the other ones are for the locking. So,
Walter, you ever pop lock before?
nah.
He don't even know what it is.
hell
I don't think did they have it in
Yeah,
Pam,
I
if
remember
you don't
DC,
fucking
or where you're
stop.
from?
I remember
don't
watching
know.
This nigga not from Egypt.
I remember watching a break-in.
Okay, yeah, that was a lot of locking with Shabba Doo, Papa Papa.
No.
That shit was awful.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a movie.
Yeah.
Roll out loud with Speedy and Friends.
It is now time for the Rollout Show. Content may be a little vulgar, subject matter may be a little rough, but guaranteed to be funny. So sit
Funny.
back, get
Funny.
ready to ride with the Rollout Show.
I think that's a list.
It
I
is
think that's
time
a
to
list.
laugh.
You want to re-record this?
We should. At least the fronty.
Anybody move out, blow your bucket.
Beach Street. Beach Street was
B
one.
Street was good.
I think I was in one
That
of
was
those.
cool.
I think I was. Is that the one in? Was that based out of L.A. Beach Street? There was,
No, I
I
thought
was
it
in
was
the
still New
one.
York.
I was in Breakin', and then
mean
the
you
one.
was in it?
I was in it, like with Ice T.
you
No,
gotta
Ice T.
stop.
I was
You
there.
gotta- don't-
You could see me in the
I
back.
saw the movie 13 times.
You wouldn't know me then. You see, you didn't know me.
So what were you
Man,
doing?
why they always hating on you?
I don't know. I think
She
it mad
was a
because I
tree.
know people.
It's so weird.
You know what I'm saying?
You weren't in that
It started
movie,
out at the
Pam.
radio. It was Shabba-Doo, Ice T, and
That sounds like a joke. It was me, Shabba Doo,
Ice T. Yeah, let's go ahead and put Ice T in there.
That makes it legit. It is Rollout Live with Speedy and Friends. And I be
Meaty
Speedy. Thank you, Waz. I appreciate
Pam's
it.
not a real friend.
Y'all be
Friends.
all up in this.
All up in this.
God
bitch.
damn. Really?
Can we get on air?
Really?
In the house we got.
Wanzer.
In the house we got.
The OG Soul Train Cuddy at Nikki Pam.
At the marble table, the one, the only, the honorable.
That look like doo doo.
For real.
But they look like vomit. No,
Shalom
vomit.
to the people.
It's delicious, I'll tell you
It
that.
does, Nikki Pam.
It
too.
does. I'm
That's why
like,
Nick asked
I
me.
need color. And,
It's real good.
you got it from our spot?
What they put a banana in there or
Real
something?
juicer.
Yeah.
Hey, like put a whole bunch of shit you may not desire.
Pam said, "Did you get it from my spot?" Like she got ownership in it.
Well,
Well, she did.
I
That was
did
the
hip
brother.
you guys to it.
You ain't hit me to it.
You didn't know about
Well,
it before
no,
me.
nigga, you went
Pam?
'cause I went.
Yeah, you went with him, and I
Niggas,
told him.
it's a public place. Y'all ain't
That
got,
you didn't know
y'all-
nothing about.
Y'all ain't got nothing to do with this
You
place.
never would have known about it
being on
now
a
without
pub-
us.
I'd have passed it one day.
No,
At
you,
no point.
You would
Why
never
not?
been on
At
Remit.
no point.
You would have
Why
never
not?
been on that little side street. You would have never have.
I never would have found it.
No.
You know, they have this thing called Google.
Yeah, I did Google it. Well, like during COVID, that's how I found it during COVID.
That's how I could have found it.
But you don't live in that area, so
No, but when I'm here,
I said
if I would have typed in smoothies
near me.
it would have said Pam spot.
that's it. They know. I call A as Pam. Have my shit ready. They have my shit ready.
Really?
Your name
I
is
don't
what?
think so.
Pam.
A.S. Pam?
Hey, it's Pam.
Oh, I thought you said A.S. Who the fuck is
They,
A.S. Pam?
they seem to have a pretty high turnover there. They have a lot of different people working there. So I doubt if you called right now, you said, "Hey, it's Pam." They'd be like, "Who?"
Nah, people,
No, they know me.
Women are really good at that. My mom does that. She can go by Starbucks. I went with her to Starbucks. The lady, she forgot her wallet.
Mm-hmm.
The lady just gave her the drink.
That happened to me before too. At
I
the,
was sitting there like, what the
Yeah,
hell?
but-
What, do you know
They-
Starbucks
if you
gets
go-
free refills?
I didn't know
I
that.
don't know
Yes.
Are you sure about
If you
that?
He would
buy-
know. He would know.
If you buy the cup,
The
it's
food
over.
man
If
would
you
know.
buy the first one, you go back with the cup, you get a refill.
But is
A
it that?
Starbucks
It's a
cup?
Starbucks cup you have to
Yeah.
have.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Starbucks.
one.
You
The one
can't
that
bring
costs
your
about
cup,
18.
nigga.
No. Nikki Pam is saying, you know how they have the plastic ones that you can buy?
Yeah.
I think those get free refills. I don't think
Yeah.
you can get them with the paper cups.
Yeah, not the paper ones.
Because they about to get rid of the paper cups.
What are they going to put it in?
If I was Starbucks personally, I would make people buy the plastic cup. Because you're going to come back anyways.
Right.
I'll make everybody get a
So
membership
what
and come
cup are
back.
they going to use, nigga?
I don't know. But
What made you think they're getting rid of plastic cups?
they put out an announcement by 2030. They're trying to get rid of all the cups at Starbucks.
Nigga, you'll pour it in your hand?
I don't know what they're going to do. but-
Right. How's that work?
All right. How can we help you, Vern?
Oh.
Burn.
I was just going. Damn, Pam. Okay, I was just asking a question since you all are of that era.
What up?
Okay.
It
Wow.
was breaking. I mean,
Oh,
pop
okay.
locking was from. It was late '70s, like
Yeah.
because I know it ended in like '88.
But it was definitely
went
late
from that to
70s.
That's when people
breakdancing.
really stopped doing it.
Well, it went to breakdancing.
Well, because Shabba-Doo was in the lockers on Soul Train.
On Soul Train, yeah.
And with Rerun and all that. They all kind of really, I would say.
Right, because you
Made it
really wasn't. You
televised.
wasn't watching Soul Train and didn't see nobody pop locking because that was the main force
There
back
was
in the
always
day.
at least one or two people.
Yeah, it was always, even in my era, the 80s, it was definitely.
Who is
Because
Don
like
Campbell?
after '88, after '88, it's like breakdancing and pop locking was all in the 70s and the '80s. After '88, everybody started doing.
You know
something
what
else.
might
Which was
if I think
sad.
about it, Vern, I think Hammer switched up because when Hammer Time had to be what 90.
You would know. I'm
Wait
Right
a
about-
minute,
right
wait
about
a minute,
90.
wait.
Yeah.
Wait a
91.
minute, wait. What's the name of the song?
Hammer Time.
No, she's saying MC Hammer
There's no such
dancing one.
song is. Oh, you talking about You Can't Touch This? That's
Yeah.
the song you
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about?
What year did that drop? I'm
That was-
thinking.
I think it was 90 or 91.
No, my dad.
Yeah.
Passed by then because he never seen me do stand up.
Nikki Pam, you ever heard of Don?
Oh, well,
you ever
wait
heard
a
of Don?
minute.
You might
Slow
be
down,
right,
Speedy.
Warren.
Goddamn.
You might be right.
Nikki Pam, you ever heard of
It
Don
may
Campbell?
be. Wait a minute. Yeah, it was like 91 because he was one of the first ones we've seen. The rappers we saw that actually put on the
Yeah,
show
so it had to be
and
now-
acted
yeah.
a damn fool.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then you didn't see no more pop lockers.
That was
after
90, 91?
Yeah.
Wow. Seemed
Yep.
like yesterday.
Because once you got to that
Because
point,
that was
all
like-
that, then well, really, you got every little step I take. You got they
Every
doing
little
those kind of
step I
those
take.
kind of dance routines in video.
This
They're
look
not
familiar,
doing no more
Nicky
pop
Pam?
locking.
Oh, Speedy, here's a
Yeah.
good question for you.
They said
Since
this guy
you and
started
Pam,
pop
He
since
did.
you, since you all
I
of this
knew-
era
uh-huh.
again, when did they change the name from the discotheque to the club?
Because
It was in the
When
80s.
or are you saying the reason why?
well, I know
No,
that.
they know when everybody
Want us to answer,
started
nigga?
going from disco and then they started doing other stuff and then it just ended up being the club. That was around the 80s. Like after the 80s, like after 87,
Early,
88,
early.
it started
What would you
Yeah,
say?
discotheque has almost you connect that with
Disco music?
Disco music.
Yeah.
So that's why.
And
Cocaine.
then they killed.
cocaine.
Yeah, and well, yeah, that was you was partying a whole different way back then.
Like I
Yeah,
said,
Studio
cocaine.
54 was probably
just
a
those stories
discotheque.
alone when you hear them.
And
Yeah.
Pam,
You gotta
one
look
thing
at-
about Studio 54, I could never understand.
Mm-hmm.
These motherfuckers said, "Hey, we going in here and we finna get fucked up and we finna be here all night."
'Cause it was on social
and
media.
Get fucked up and have a good time.
Yeah, because it
there's
didn't
no
get
social
out.
media.
I mean,
Yeah.
they had their private rooms and stuff, and those two guys who owned it were gay too. And that's when they're like the gay lifestyle was accepted in those clubs and stuff like that.
So like the song by Chic, Freak Out,
freak out.
was not the title of the song. They couldn't get
Yeah.
into Studio 54, and he was like, no,
He was
we got-
turned down. They were
Yeah,
turned down
and
at the
they
door.
said- They, thought, they named the song "Fuck Off," but
Yeah.
you wasn't gonna get that on the air. So
Yeah.
we changed it to "Freak Out."
That's very true.
Okay.
Wow, I didn't know
They
that.
could not get in the club. Like it was hard to get in. The motherfucker
All right,
didn't know
y'all.
you.
I'll call
Thanks,
y'all back
thanks,
in a little
Ryan.
bit.
Okay.
Just like now in the club, motherfucker, you ain't with somebody or the door dude don't know you or you don't have no money in your hand, you ain't getting in.
I don't know. I haven't been to a club, and so like that, I don't do clubs.
I mean, just
But I remember back in the day, like a Century Club in our
Century
days.
Club.
I
Oh,
mean,
my
you
God.
did get picked to go in a club. You
not
stood in line-
like pick, but like motherfucker be like, stand over here.
Yeah,
Come on in.
yeah.
Stand
Like
over
especially
here.
if you're regular, you
Oh,
could
you
just
a
come
dude,
in.
nigga. You was standing over here.
Well, not unless you were somebody.
I went to a club with a friend when I first got to LA.
What year
And,
was that?
20 well, actually this time was on a visit, so it was like 2010.
Okay.
2010. He says, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna come pick you up at the hotel. We're gonna go to the club."
Oh,
I'm
you
like,
was staying in the hotel?
Yeah, I'm like, all right, cool.
Was it a hostel or a hotel?
It was a hotel.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Nigga, what is a
mo-
hostel?
A hostel is where you stay with everybody. Bunk beds in the same
Yeah,
room.
in a room. And
It's like an orphanage for adults.
it is.
That's
It,
funny.
it is. It's pretty much.
Please don't go in my stuff, y'all.
Pretty much.
You'll be a grown-up Annie. It's a hard knock life for us. That's when you got $25 a night. You need somewhere to stay.
So true.
All right, you gonna sleep with these niggas. That's your bunk bed.
So your buddy come get you from the.
So he comes to
Hostel.
get he comes
For
to
the
get
hostel.
he comes to get me. I'm used to clubbing in DC. And
Which was like.
which
what?
is
We
well,
don't-
what's the difference?
So the difference is I know the club owners in DC. Like I grew up with them, so if I'm in DC, I can go anywhere for free. Pretty
But
much.
they not at the door. So how they know you're out there?
No. Let me finish, nigga.
No, I'm asking you. In
Huh?
DC, how do they know?
In DC,
Yeah.
I would just text them and tell them I'm coming,
Oh, okay,
or I know they're
okay.
promoters outside. Like everybody knows me, I know them, and so in DC,
Everybody knows.
Yeah,
everybody
I
knows
doubt
me.
that.
Get
I
the
doubt
fuck
that.
out of here.
Okay.
Okay, Anthony Wands is at the door.
Fucking Tony's here.
Yeah.
So in DC, I can pretty much go where I want. It's been some years, but I still know those dudes.
Okay,
So
I picked you
anyhow,
up.
No.
fast forward to 2010.
Okay,
you.
so
Please.
the dude picked you up and then
Nigga,
what?
I'm in LA.
What year
A dude picked you up.
A
What year did
nigga
we
pick-
start in? Jesus Christ.
A nigga picks me up.
We started at 87.
Right.
Now we fast forward to 2000.
We went back to 96 for a minute.
Your storytelling, nigga. This
I'm horrible. No, just you got the worst storytelling in the world.
I'm a
nigga.
great storyteller.
No, you're not.
Yeah, that's what makes me amazing.
Oh, you're amazing.
My,
Wow,
abil-
I
my
don't know about
ability
that.
to tell stories.
Your ability?
Yeah.
That's what you should have said. You said ability.
All right, go ahead.
So we
Now we-
2000.
Anyhow,
So
Nick,
2010,
A dude pick you up.
2010.
the dude picks you up and you
Dude
go.
picks me up.
Hey, dude.
We going to the club.
You remember the year the man picked me up? That's weird.
That's weird,
I don't
right?
remember no
Well, because I moved here in 2014.
Hey, brother,
And I
calm
this
down,
nigga
calm
said,
down.
calm down.
Well, don't make you gay. We just saying.
He like, don't get mad.
Don't get sensitive, nigga. Say,
Don't
don't
get
get sensitive, nigga.
2010. So you know,
Dude picked you
so
up.
he already lives here. So you know, he tried to show off. He tried to
He
show
tried
off.
to show off in front of you.
I mean, he's just
What
saying.
did he say?
He just said like,
you like
yeah,
my car?
Come on in.
Come on in.
I'm doing good out
I'm
here.
gonna
Huh?
pick you up. Okay.
So he
Nigga,
said,
we are the worst. Everybody went,
Where was his house at?
did he open the door for you
Right.
Wait,
No,
so
nigga.
the dude came pick you up?
At the hostel.
at the hotel?
2010.
Right.
Cabs at
Where'd
the
he take?
hospital.
Where'd he take you to?
I'm trying to tell
So
you.
you let a dude take you somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
He didn't have a car. He had to do what he had to do. I get it.
Yeah.
Was it a coupe or?
It was a 4-door.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that's called a sedan.
Well, no,
I
you know,
didn't
could have been a coupe.
It was a sedan.
It is
Okay.
California, so.
Just so
2010,
everybody
they were
understand, now I get it. We do take everything.
Y'all make
No one
I
said,
don't give a fuck what
no one
nobody
said nothing
No,
about
Nick.
being gay.
Soon as you said a dude picked you up, everybody went,
What that
like
mean?
dudes
That's,
can't pick you
that's
up.
just an interesting fact.
This nigga text me today for a ride.
So you gonna pick a dude up?
You told him no.
Right. This nigga said I could probably
Okay.
use a ride today.
All right,
Lonzo.
y'all. I finally get it. You're right.
we
We
do.
get gay.
We do.
We
Right.
get it all.
We do.
No one said nothing about being gay. We just said.
Nigga
I
can't.
mean, we just insinuate. We don't
But
say
we
it.
do that. We don't give a fuck what
We
the
don't-
conversation. As soon as he would have said, so my homie came pick me up. Go
It's
ahead.
interesting.
So 2010,
2010.
you're in a hostel.
Right.
You got picked up by a dude.
Okay,
Right.
go
In
ahead.
a coupe.
passenger
Right.
seat.
Yeah, a two-seater. Okay, go ahead.
Sedan.
Okay.
But
Two-seater, okay.
for the story, we can make it a
Sunroof?
two. We can make it a two-seater.
White wall.
Make it a
Okay, go
Corvette.
ahead.
Make it a Corvette.
It was a Mazda Miata.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
No,
Let's
we-
go there.
Yeah.
Let's have some fun.
Picks me up in a Miata. Says, nigga, we gonna go to the club. we gonna go here. I
Taking
was-
you out. Okay.
I was like, all right, cool. So we get to this club.
He didn't say, nigga, we going to. He said, I'm going to take you out.
All right.
And he had a nigga to make
Look,
him, you know.
Yeah.
I'm
To
gonna
make
get
it
you.
hard.
I'm gonna get you something to eat.
Might have been West.
You don't want to be in Hollywood and not remember. That's it.
Right, exactly.
Pondering. You don't want to be out there pondering.
I don't remember exactly where we were because at the time I didn't know the.
Oh, but you know the
area.
time.
What's that gay club in
Yeah.
Robertson? I'm just asking. Was it?
Oh, you talking about I know what you're
What's
talking
it
about.
called?
The Abbey.
The Abbey. So you went to the Abbey. Go ahead.
Nah,
You didn't
You,
know about
you
it.
said
man.
you was in Hollywood. And you didn't know.
I mean,
It most likely was the Abbey.
it's the most
Been around forever.
All right, so-
Isn't that
let's
the
get-
most famous club in
So
LA?
I never heard
Probably
of
one
it.
of them.
Yeah.
Let's get the story
The
straight.
gay one.
So 2010, dude picks you up from your house. I mean, from a hostel.
Hostel. Yeah.
In the Miata.
Right.
He's taking you out to nice dancing and get some drinks.
Right.
So y'all on the day. Go ahead.
Gonna feed me first.
Okay, I
Wow.
didn't hear that part.
You didn't have no
Right.
money. I get it. He didn't have no money. He had to do what he had to do. Go ahead.
So we go to this club
took
and
you out, okay.
they got a little line, whatever. So we're in the line and we get to the front. It's a big
one
black.
of us
It's
is
a,
It's
it's
talking
a-
in the background.
ain't me. So the bouncer's this big, big black dude. You'd have liked him, Speedy. I said, "It's a big black dude." Speedy said, Damn, nigga.
Just that you
I'm
recognize how his dimensions. You so big and black.
You could have just easily said it was a bouncer, nigga.
Right.
We don't.
That would have
we
been
don't-
the end of it.
Everybody knows
Nah.
bouncers are big.
yeah, and black.
I know your dad, and I know he wants to know how big he was.
You said he don't remember much, but certain things he remember. He was
A
big and black.
I think he was a
And glisten-
tourist.
I heard glistening. I heard. Did you
I
hear
don't
glistening?
remember his
I heard
name,
glistening
but I remember he was
Big-
broad-shouldered.
Yeah.
and glistening.
I do
right?
remember that. Yeah.
Okay.
Little
And so
gl- a
so
little
you're at the
glisten.
club. Dude is there.
Dude is there, whatever.
Big and black.
And that was two dudes.
And so the bouncer's not the one approving people. Dude
okay.
approving.
Okay.
So it was a gay dude that.
Oh, wow.
This story
How did
took
you
a
know?
turn.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
How'd you know? He had on
He sold
shorts.
his ID.
It was a gay dude.
He had on shorts and leg warmers. How do we know?
He had pedal pistols.
A gay dude looked us up and down.
Called you to the front.
Hey, you.
Hey, bad bitches.
Come on in. You're good.
You not from around here.
I had to take a test.
Hey, hostile guy, come here.
Look, I had to take a test, and I was uncomfortable. I didn't know what to say.
What'd he ask you?
He said, "Are you a bad bitch?" And I was like,
I don't believe you.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
So the guy,
But-
So there's another guy.
Yeah,
flamboyant guy calls
So
you.
the gay dude looks us up and down,
Okay.
and then he looks at the bouncer and he goes like this,
No.
and then the
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
and then that don't happen in DC.
Uh-huh.
Like gay,
You always get picked.
You cute in D.C.
Right.
top notch.
He's in.
I'm top notch in DC.
Oh, wow.
So I'm like,
Hilarious.
so the gay, I mean not the gay dude, but the
Oh,
bouncer,
stay with that.
the bouncer goes like this. Nah,
It ain't gonna happen.
yeah, he goes like this, and we were like,
said it
huh?
ain't gonna
'Cause
happen.
everybody before us.
Maybe
went
you
in.
look poor.
No, basically in LA, what they do is
No,
We look at
no,
your clothes.
no.
You're-
Don't say in L.A.
in LA.
He just
nigga.
picked you.
Nah, nigga.
Yeah, it was other dudes in there.
They got picked.
You probably can't attest to this because you only go to nigga spots, but they don't let black people into other spots.
No, why?
That's not true.
I'm telling you. I've been in every club in L.A.
No, you haven't, Speedy. No, you haven't.
Well, we've
You're
kind of
very
both had.
uncultured.
You never been to the Abbey. So
Nigga, you didn't even know.
I've actually even been to the Abbey, too, so.
Speedy, you're very uncultured, man. You do nigga shit.
So you never got into the gay dude, the feminine. You don't
This
know if
nigga
he's gay.
didn't even
He
know
was-
what college was. Talking about he been to every club.
I've been to every club
So,
in Los Angeles.
Why did he? So he
Yeah.
denied you getting in.
He denied his getting
So what did
in.
you guys do after that?
Well, it's not what you guys did. It's what my friend did. So
Okay. Oh wow. He
my-
defended you.
So my buddy's mad.
So he kissed the dude.
Nah, he's mad. This is back in the day when they had payphones.
Okay.
He goes, "Come on, man."
This is
We walking up the sidewalk.
Got a quarter.
What side is he on?
He picks up.
Walk on the inside.
He picks up the payphone and makes a bomb threat to the club.
Uh-uh.
The club
That's a horrible story.
emptied
What kind of
out.
friend
What
do
the
you-
fuck?
The club
What
emptied
is
out.
wrong with y'all?
He
you
said.
can't get in the club. You niggas bomb threat the
He
club.
said, "If I can't party, nobody parties."
Motherfuckers are y'all.
Hilarious.
Oh,
And the club,
goofy
the club
motherfucker.
spills out into the street, and I was like, "That's crazy."
And y'all stood there.
Yeah, we were up the street a little bit.
Now, Wanzi, that was a great story because we got a lot of jokes out of that. But I'm just gonna tell you something. You could have skipped 1993, nigga. You could have
Oh,
skipped
yeah.
2010.
Could have skipped the
Nah.
You could have
beginning.
skipped the big bouncer. You could have skipped the gay dude. You
Yeah.
could have just said.
They wouldn't let y'all in.
Me and my
Nah.
when I first got to LA, I tried to get into a club. They wouldn't let us in. So my
Nah,
homie
niggas-
called in a bomb threat.
Bam.
We got 4 hours of film.
No, I'm just saying.
I gotta give the details.
Nah, you guys went to the wrong type of club. That's what I'm saying to you. Whatever the hot clubs, black clubs,
We were
in LA,
there.
We were there.
And no lines. I didn't do lines.
You knew Speedy then?
No, we didn't know each other.
So how the fuck you gonna verify that he was there?
Because we talk about it
In the
and we
same
know
circles, yeah.
we were in the
Because
same
you
circle.
lied to each other.
No,
how
no,
you
we
know?
know because he wouldn't know. I mean, we know at the end of the day, it's the clubs, it's the things that
Certain
went on.
clubs
in the
that you went to, man. Paradise 24. What's the place off of on Wilshire?
Red Onion.
Red Onion on Wilshire.
We
Nigga.
had everything.
It was motherfuckers catching the bus, and the bus stopped right in front of the
Vertigos.
red. Oh,
Remember,
Vertigo, yeah.
somebody brought that up to me the other day. I
Yeah,
was like,
Vertigo.
oh shit, that's one that me and Speedy.
What's the
did.
club at Universal? Remember the club used to be at Universal?
Victoria Station.
Yes.
Somebody said
That's where I met Cheyenne's mom.
Oh.
At Victoria Station.
Somebody said statute of limitation.
Uh,
So you guys have to
That's,
understand.
you know that's fucked up to do a bomb threat. He lucky.
Well, here's the thing.
Because they could
Yeah,
have
nowadays they track you nowadays. Back then
they
in
probably
2010s,
Well, here's the thing. These people have to understand. Some of these stories are true. Some of them aren't.
good point.
But why was he mad? Because y'all couldn't get in. I don't get that. You're not gonna get in every
I
club.
guess he
in
didn't
LA.
deal with rejection well. I
Yeah,
guess.
he didn't.
Well, if you watch everybody go in and then you can't, it makes you feel a type
No,
of
it
way.
don't.
No, I have to go to the
Didn't
another
If that's
club.
never happened, I don't know.
I've
so.
never
Yeah,
got
right.
denied either.
Me neither.
Damn
I'm like,
sorry.
I don't. I'm sorry, I can't relate.
Hey, I
Even
don't
when
understand.
they did All-Star Weekend in Atlanta,
Uh-huh.
and I told that story, right? Nigga,
I was there
there was a line to get in.
everywhere.
And somebody went, "You Speedy, right?" I was like, "Hey, nigga." He said, "Go around back." I said, "Oh, nigga." I go around back. Motherfucker said, I said, "Speedy." He was like, "Yes, 300." And he looked the other way. And I said, 3. No, the dude knew me in the front. He told me come. He said 300. I'm like
300.
300 to get in, and this was the VIP. So I'm standing there and I see Johnny Mack because they already in there because I got there late. I was like, Matt, I said, I know them. He said, my man put me with the forearm. My man.
Oh, wow.
It's 300 again, or you got to bounce.
That's a come up.
And I said, I'm going to stand here till Johnny Mack. And I kept going, Johnny Mack said, quit screaming in my door, homie.
Oh, wow.
They finally came and got me, though. But I didn't put a bomb threat. That Princess Club in Atlanta.
It was he had one in
Yeah, he had
he had a glam slam?
Yep.
Really? I didn't know he had one. I just know he had the one downtown.
Because when he would come, it was a
Pizzazz, Golden Tail. Golden Tail, what?
Yeah, he don't know nothing about
I used to love the Golden Tail.
You can always
OG
now,
Sleepy Low.
That club you could have gotten into. The Golden Tail you could have gotten into.
Yeah, that was a whitish neighborhood, if anything.
Well,
I mean, El Segundo.
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
What?
The Golden
So
Tail.
y'all never,
I had thought about that forever.
You never had to call in a bomb threat?
No.
Never?
No.
Never got turned away. If you stand there long enough, somebody gonna know you and go, "Oh no, I know, dude. Come on in."
If you stand there long enough.
Yeah, somebody will
That is
recognize
one
you.
way to not look cool in front of the club.
No,
This nigga
no,
said-
you just chill out for a minute because usually they'll go. I always got in because I knew somebody, and then Philippe and all those guys ran the club. That's why I was asking you how. You said your friend ran the club, and you could just text him. Nigga, that was the hardest thing to do was get the nigga that because everybody texted him. So you got to literally either wait.
But if you're real friends, you'll pay attention to yours.
Well,
I never.
You didn't get in.
I never got an
that
ignored call or text.
I think
that was always good.
LA, it was definitely a clout thing getting in the clubs, the nigga clubs like you would call it, or the black clubs or whatever. Because I think like a lot of, like me being on Soul Train and probably you being a comedian, it kind of got us to the front of the line a little bit, you know.
Right, man. Clubs was
Speaking
that was my get down.
of clubs, my pops hit me with something I wasn't even aware.
Oh yeah, the new shit now. Wanda.
This is
We'll
stupid.
ask you.
Apparently, there's a new trend in the clubs. It's called. Apparently, it started in Houston,
Uh-huh.
and it's called bottle wars. So basically, you buy the most expensive alcohol, and you don't drink it. You just dump it on the floor.
And what do they get from that? Instagram like? I'm confused why
I
we're
don't
doing
understand.
would do something
And
as
it's the
wasteful
it
as
ain't the regular bottles. The regular bottles are
yeah, it's like the
expensive.
Ace of Spades
Man.
and you know, whatever champagnes and
Have
know.
you ever seen the case for Ace of Spades?
I have one.
I got
I
3 of them.
stole.
I love them.
So
From
that,
Fox.
they're pouring it on the floor.
Pouring the liquor. Would you remember when we was at the club? You wouldn't have poured none of that liquor on the floor.
Nah.
My thing is, to me, it doesn't. I mean, I'm saying it doesn't make sense in the sense of you pour it on the floor, somebody slip and fall, now you got a lawsuit. So this is a club in Houston.
But also the floor is all wet, and then
Look,
you
Pam.
can't even walk around.
So they're not even drinking.
Like
They just pour it out.
And then, so what? I mean, is it who pours out the most bottles?
Who
like,
pours
how
out
do
the
we
most
know who
expensive
wins?
bottles?
Well, look at the niggas
Well,
doing
what
it.
it is that so let's say this is a VIP section here, Nick, and then you VIP. So you see me get the bottle, I pour it out, then you order another bottle or two, just like the one I had. Pour your 2 out. Now I got to order 3.
Trying to outdo you.
Yeah, I got to show him I got more money than him.
Okay, I just got to say this. I know we're talking about this, but OG Sleepy Look brought up 2 clubs we never talk about: the China Club
China Club was dope.
and the World. Do you remember the World?
Yep.
That was a brief one, but I was like, damn.
The World. Yeah. And that was at Century City.
Yeah.
So this seems like a dumb thing
Thank
to
you.
do at a club. What's the wildest thing you guys ever seen at a club when you was coming up?
I mean,
club
Beverly
days.
Hills, the mall in on La Brea.
Oh, it was
Beverly Center.
Beverly Center.
That's
It was.
what
It was right on that corner.
They used to do comedy there.
Uh-huh.
I used to host it.
That was the first club. It used to be Oscars before that.
Damn.
That was the first club I've ever been
Told your
to.
ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Oscar.
The wildest thing you've ever seen in a club.
Club. Oh gosh.
Or done?
The wildest thing
I fell asleep. I have.
Damn.
I was so drunk and high and everything.
I enjoyed it. Didn't even know it.
Right. I was just knocked out. We would wake up. We'd go to sleep for, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 minutes, then wake up and
In the
then
club?
start dancing again. We just wanted to be in the club that bad. Like, I didn't give a fuck. Like, I fell asleep.
Didn't you have a home?
Well, no,
Like,
yeah,
what the
of course.
fuck, Pam? Like,
No, you go to the club and before we would go, we would meet at Louis' house. We would get high on some weed or whatever it was, and we would go to the club, and then you would drink, and then you fall asleep.
I couldn't fall asleep.
And so you go to the club to fall asleep.
I didn't go every time, but I have done that. I fell asleep in the club a couple times. Yeah.
So what's the weirdest thing?
The weirdest thing. I mean, I've seen
The craziest thing I've seen
sex.
to
I've
me,
seen-
since I don't do it, is drugs. I've always thought that was weird to see. Like cocaine, like to see it, you know?
You never seen it before?
I mean, I've seen it a couple of times, but every time I see it, because I don't do it, whenever I have seen it, I've always been like, that's cocaine. Nigga,
Well-
you gonna die. What are you doing?
The first time I saw cocaine on a plate, you see it in the movies, was with Ronaldo Ray.
Oh, really?
And I don't know. Don't ask me why I was hanging out with Ronaldo Ray, but I was. This Rodney's probably important because our boy Keith is back in the hospital. And it's not good. Just got a text.
Oh, is that about Ronnie?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Not Rodney, about Keith. Because Tyron just hit me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is he back from Palm Springs? Is he in LA? Or? Anyway, we'll talk about that
Yeah,
later.
go. You gotta go.
What were we talking about? I forgot now. You threw me off.
You smoke crack?
No, we're not talking about that. And it's 3 months. I mean, you really have to get over that.
1, 2.
It's hard for me to get
3
over.
months out of my
fam.
life. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you this. Growing
Man
up,
said 3 months out of my life.
you never tried, like, I was an only child, right? And I was very sheltered, grew up in a, suburban neighborhood, blah, blah, blah. So once I was let loose, I tried and did everything I could, pretty much.
So
Because my parents were very strict. My father was
Okay.
so strict. Oh my God. Like, even to going to a school dance, I had to call my cousins to come over.
but he was
and-
trying to keep you from doing what you ended up
no,
doing.
my father, he thought he would always say, like, you're going to be like his sister, he thought was like a loose or a slut or whatever you want to call her. And he'd be like, yeah, I just don't want you to turn out like his sister, whatever. I'm like, going to a school dance like Sadie Hawkins is not going to make me, you know what I'm saying?
But then
It is not.
But
yes,
Pam,
it will, Nick.
It's at the school.
You know why?
Why?
This is what women don't understand. Men have a certain perspective on life because we're looking at it a certain way.
Yeah, y'all
We're
do.
always trying to get some vagina. So he's telling you this from a man's perspective. Like, listen, that's why a man be like, oh, don't trust no dude. He can't be your friend. You might be like, nah, I know him. He's a good guy. He's just telling you, listen, as a man, if I'm friends with a woman, this is my angle.
Right.
So he's telling you, like, listen, when you go to these dances, the boys that are there, they're there trying to get some coochie.
Of course.
Right.
I mean, and
You,
which
and
is
you so naive, telling me, no, I'm just trying to dance. And that's the problem.
well, I'm probably trying to. I don't know that I'm trying to get fucked.
Yes, you was. That's
But
why
I
you
was
knew.
trying to like get a, like hang out with my boyfriend and make out and dance and,
that's
and
gonna,
grind.
That's gonna
and-
lead to slutting.
to slutting.
Yes.
But I mean, so my thing. Okay, so when
He was right.
when Ballerina grows up
Mm-hmm.
and she wants to go to her school dances. And you know how scarred you are by women, right? So are you going to put that on your daughter and be like, not let her experience
Hell
life?
yeah, I know niggas.
Thank you.
I'm one of the niggas.
Yeah.
I know niggas. Yes, hell
And
yeah.
if you can't make it, call me. Nigga, I'll show up.
Right.
Nigga.
That's wrong.
I mean,
I'm a block.
the
Nigga.
best
Hey,
I can
back
do
up.
is best I can do is chaperone.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna be there.
I told my niece I'm blocking everything, nigga.
Right.
Everything.
So if I'm one of the niggas, then why wouldn't I tell her? I would be doing a
You could tell
disservice
us,
by
but-
not telling her.
But you can't not have her experience life and make her own mistakes.
Why
though.
does she want to experience that?
Because, I mean, that's life.
No one has to go
when
through
you're-
all that, nigga.
Yes, we do.
When you're saying you have to let them experience and make their own mistakes, some of these mistakes you can't come back from.
Great point.
Sometimes
Monster.
people get hooked on these drugs.
Well, that's true. That's true.
You're lucky
Yeah, I
that
am
you were
lucky.
able to overcome crack and dick.
Yeah, well,
Everybody
Yeah,
don't
some
do
people
well,
that.
Dick, what's Dick got to do with
No,
it?
some
I'm
people
just
catch
saying.
disease.
Dick,
nigga,
Dick
man.
Yeah,
has,
exactly.
The crack
That's what
I
I'm
can
saying.
see. The crack, yeah.
No,
but
some
I think, yeah, you're right. And I don't have an addictive personality, so I feel like that's why I was able
You're
to.
lucky.
Yeah, I am lucky, and I
Right.
get it because a lot of my friends. But then,
And that's what he didn't want for you. And you could have got.
right? You're right.
You
and
could have
you're
been
right.
crack. You're not crackhead Pam, but you could have been.
I could have been. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I could have, but But you're gonna. But and when I did the first time I did it, I didn't know what I was doing too. So you're right.
And most people, Nikki Pan, I would say probably more than most people, are not strong-willed.
Right, and I agree
know
with
what
you
I
on
mean?
that.
So I
You're
would
right. I
just-
guess it depends on the person. You're right.
I
But-
mean, at the end of the day, your dad was right. He was just trying to keep you from what he knows is waiting.
But I think him being
Dick
so
and
strict. I think him being so strict made me
Nah, he
go
wasn't
buck
strict enough.
wild
He wasn't strict enough.
when I left the house.
I would have handcuffed you, nigga.
If he was strict, you'd have never got out the house.
Yeah.
No, it was for me to go to anything. Like my cousins would have to come over, beg my father,
I'd lock
and
them
sit
up,
down.
too.
My mother
Y'all
would.
sit
My
down.
mother would say okay, but my father was just very
Yeah.
strict. But
And
like
think-
I
and
say,
think-
I think sometimes you can have too much of a hold, and it just makes you want to go buck fucking wild.
Yeah, but think about
And I
what you're
did.
saying. What you're really saying is that your dad cared for you.
He did. I ain't say he didn't care, but I
My
just
daddy cared too much. My daddy cared so much about me. It was ridiculous.
I was a spoiled brat. Yeah, he did. He washed my clothes. I did he did. He did everything for me.
So
but
listen to your complaint. Your complaint is that your dad loved you too much.
I didn't say he loved me too much. I said he was too strict.
That's the same thing.
That's love, nigga.
I know it is,
That-
but I felt like whatever issues he had growing up as a child, he was putting on me too.
Yeah. That's what we do, nigga. We go through trauma and we pass it down, nigga. That's what we do.
What the
As
fuck?
human, that's what we do.
We have a call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
I think that right there, what you just said, Nikki Pam, is why most women and girls, when they get loose. They
Right.
just go buck fucking wild.
Right.
Because no one sits them down, and we've had this conversation before. Sit them down, explain to them, hey, this is what this is. This is the game, and this is what you should be looking out for. Because it don't matter how much you want to lock your child in a room and keep them from doing some shit and do all this sheltering shit. That's making the worst thing. That's making it even worse. So now they can be taken advantage of, and now they don't know shit because they're stupid to the world. I'm not saying push them out there in the world, but I'm saying prepare them for the world.
Right.
So if you wanna chaperone and watch your child every 24 hours and peep around corners, you know what that's gonna do? That's gonna make your child even better at doing what it is they do. That's going to make them even better at being sneaky. Oh, I can't bring this to my house, but I can leave it over to your crib. So then when I want to come out and get what I'm going to get, I can go get it from over here. So all this being strict shit, I can understand, but it's not the way to go.
I disagree, Vernon.
Just my humble opinion.
What I miss?
No, we're talking about being strict and
Parents?
Basically, Nikki Pam said her dad loved
Thanks,
her too
Vernon.
much and tried to prevent her
I
from
didn't say that.
being a horror.
I said
and
he was
she
too
got mad.
strict, and that's what when I finally got out the house, that's when I went but wild because they wouldn't let me do so much, and I wanted to experience life.
And if they had to let you do those things, you wouldn't have left. Is that what you're saying?
I don't think. See the Minneapolis thing. Okay,
No, I'm saying,
I don't.
let's say your
the running-
dad wasn't as strict. Do you think you still would have went to Minneapolis?
For me, it wasn't even about him being strict or not. Okay, the Minneapolis thing was okay, a once in a lifetime
Right,
thing.
it was a whole
Who
different
meets
time.
Prince? Who?
Right,
I mean,
right.
that isn't like I would have never run away if I hadn't met Prince. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's the whole different thing.
Right.
So it has nothing to do with how I grew up or nothing like that. It was just like, I'm not going to Minneapolis. Fuck you, I'm going like that type of thing.
By the way,
But-
I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off. But you did.
But you did.
Yeah, I did.
yeah, you always do.
Did Prince know you ran away?
No. Well, then not till the police showed up at the house because my
They
other
showed
friend,
up to Paisley
It was
Palace?
three of us. It's three of us. No, at the time
Paisley Park.
it was at the.
Oh,
it was
okay.
another house. It wasn't even built
Palace.
then. He had that warehouse where they did the basketball game for whatever.
That's where I was at.
Yeah. So no, I was 17 and my other two friends were 18. So my mom sent the police to the house and then they begged for me to stay and whatever, and my mom allowed me to stay. But
Prince begged for you to stay?
not Prince. I was with his bass player. I was with the Revolution at the time. The guy in the
they-
Revolution.
So the revolution begged for you to stay.
Yeah, pretty
The
much.
whole revolution?
No, it was just Mark. We were staying at Mark's house. So,
You're
I'm like-
fucking the story up.
I'm like, the revolution? Like, wow.
They begged you.
but
Nick, man, were you afraid of your dad?
no, I wasn't afraid.
See, I think that's the
I was
problem.
just a spoiled brat.
Yeah, see, I think that's the issue. I think what you're saying.
An
is
only
right.
child
Maybe you
spoiled
shouldn't
brat.
be so hard and stalkerish on your kids. Maybe that will drive them to go the other way.
It will.
But one thing I will say is this: your kids should definitely be scared of you.
I do. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Nigga, how you agree with something you don't have? You ain't got no kids.
I am a kid, is what I'm saying.
Mm.
I was a kid. I mean, word.
I don't
No.
want to grow
No,
up.
because they were talking about it on The
told
View
us
yesterday.
kids.
They were talking about on The View yesterday. Should you be friends with your kids?
No.
And Whoopi and everybody and the black cast said no. And
White cast said
and
yes.
they were saying like when they become adults, then they can have a friendly relationship. But until they are out that house, no, they don't believe in being friends. And I don't think I was ever scared of my parents per se, and I know they
You knew
were
when
my
they were mad, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, there was rules and this and the other. We were never friends.
you think-
Actually, I don't even think we were friends till my mom died. Really,
When you look back on it, do you think you broke your mom's heart by leaving?
no. because eventually me and Nicole's mom flew out and they bought us furniture. They helped us get an apartment.
understood.
They got us cars. So they supported it because, it was just the initial of, can I go to Minneapolis? No, you know what I'm saying? But they didn't know.
Oh,
they
you did ask to go.
Yeah, I asked initially. They told us no, and then
you
we were
packed
like,
your bag. Bitch, I'll tell
that's
you
not
what I'm
gonna
gonna
look.
do.
That's not gonna work for me. Type of
You guys go to sleep. I'm gonna go in my room.
Yeah.
No, I never thought about running away from home. My dad would be like, "You want to run away?" No.
All the food here.
right.
What am I leaving for? Say like when it just
Well, you had roaches and stuff. I'm sure you thought about it.
wow.
I'm just asking.
Damn.
You gonna tell my business on the air like
Oh,
that?
you said
we
he
didn't talk
grew up
about that on air before.
And roach infested.
He did. He saw that video. I mean,
Wanzer.
Speedy said,
Cause you the homie, nigga. I want to see roaches
Hey.
crawling on you.
this nigga said roach infested.
Nigga, you wake up with your little buddies. Hey guys.
No, I
The team.
I told you I had a date over one time, and I prayed to God that the roaches didn't come out.
You had that many?
Yeah, it was a lot.
so
Yeah.
you thought about running away,
It's
right?
not- it's
You're like,
not-
I don't want to be here.
It's never a little bit of roaches. Speedy.
When you see one, it's 35 somewhere
Right.
else.
Where there's one roach, there's an army.
There's an army
The
somewhere.
army.
Oh my God.
Yeah, them motherfuckers used to play
'Cause
soccer
soon-
in the kitchen.
'cause
Oh,
what you
it's
didn't know, man, when you step on them, they dead, but the babies ain't.
What's that mean?
Nigga, so the babies come out, nigga, they scatter.
I'm disgusted.
Yeah, once you
Yeah,
see
no.
one, and the little one, he been around like 2 days. Like 2 days with him.
I only ran away once.
Where'd you go? To your dad?
Daddy,
Get away from my door!
Boy.
come outside for a second.
Mama
No.
tripping.
So did you think about it? I mean, cause
No. So,
Oh,
were you
did-
happy at home?
yeah.
I'm just asking.
I'm trying to tell you.
Oh,
man.
okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, so where?
Wait, no, you got to start the. What happened? Your mom whooped you or
No,
got mad at you?
no.
There's a reason why you left. Now, you just didn't leave.
Nigga, when you hear my
It-
story,
it was
my
infesting.
bad.
An infestation.
I didn't try to run away from home. I tried to run away to home.
What? Oh.
So, all right. My cousin used to go to this church when I was a kid, and I hated
What does
church.
that have to do with you running away?
Well, we got to
We'll
start
see,
somewhere.
we'll
in the
see.
stories,
Nigga,
nigga.
We'll see where we go with this.
I'm gonna get there, nigga.
Okay.
There's a
All
hostel.
right.
There's a hostel in the story.
All right.
So
You-
my cousin's going to this Bible, study, whatever, and they have a summer camp.
yeah, everybody do something.
I didn't.
church.
I didn't want to do summer camp.
Oh.
They're like, "You're gonna do summer camp." I was like, "I don't want to do summer
So
camp."
he's telling you or your mom's telling you that?
Well,
I guess
who's
my mom.
he?
I guess everyone.
his
Everyone's
friend.
like,
Oh,
everyone
okay.
like,
'Cause we know it
my
wasn't his daddy.
uncle, all the
They're
grown-ups.
telling you
all
that-
the grown-ups. Oh no, camp will be good for him. I'm like, I don't want to
For
go
the
to-
boy.
I ain't trying to go away. So, for the what, Pam?
For the boy. I said,
Yeah.
Can't be good for the boy.
So,
Mhm.
He ain't got no daddy. Right, so-
Yes.
come on, nigga. So get sent off the camp. They're swimming in the whatever. Nigga.
The lake.
I can't swim.
Oh wow. No life skills. Wow.
I had no fun. I was like, I'm out.
It is awful place. I went to Girl Scout camp
At a
and hated
camp?
it.
at the camp.
I had a
Hated it.
great time. At
I hated camp.
It was the most
I
fun.
don't like the outdoors,
most
so-
fucking happens at the church camp.
I didn't know that. If I didn't know that, I would have stayed.
I'm telling you.
So I was like, I'm out of here. I'm running
wasn't a
away.
whore
I
out
think I
there.
got a stick and put my stuff on the end of it. You know, how you put your stick right here with your stuff in a little knapsack. And I was like, I'm going home.
I thought that was just a cartoon, but
you
okay.
walked home.
I tried to. I'm probably like 8. I don't even know which
When
way
that car
home
pull-
is.
Hey, little boy,
And I swear,
get in the car.
I'm in the middle of running away. I'm in the country somewhere. There's like nothing but woods. I'm like walking on the trail.
Oh, you dead serious?
Yeah, I was out.
How old were you?
Probably like
8.
8.
He said 8.
Probably like 8. So I'm on my way home. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. And there was a for some reason there was a big not like a sewer top, but like the metal ones with the looks like jail bars. It was that
So-
type.
you said
that
sewer?
Yeah,
type
yeah,
of
yeah,
sewer.
yeah, yeah.
A sewer.
Oh, sewer.
Like
yeah,
that.
and I'm walking, and this big snake came out and just sat there like this.
I would have died.
Yeah, and I ended up going back to the camp. And
Of
they
course.
found
So
out
you knew your way back?
Well,
Well, he wasn't
I
that far.
I wasn't
He
that
wasn't
far.
He's in the woods.
Still see it.
I can still see I can still see the cabin.
It
much
was a
safer,
thought.
Sneaking around the corner.
much safer back there.
So you see the
But
snake.
they found out I tried to run away, so they called my mom. They were like, it was like color purple, nigga. They was like, well, what we gonna do then? Everybody said at the same time, beat them.
Oh,
I
damn.
got a spanking at the camp.
From who? The
Hold
camp
on, Pam.
counselor?
Hold on, Pam.
This nigga
They
said,
pulled
"Hold
your
on."
pants down.
Nah.
Yeah,
You had to pick a switch.
a church gonna pull your pants down.
Yeah,
I'm
and
sorry.
pick a switch.
I'm sorry you can't get what you want out of this story. This nigga want a little boy's pants come down. Speedy said, "Please tell me they pull his pants down."
It is what he said. That's what I heard, Walter. I'm
some
very
sick shit, Speedy.
Yeah, it really is sick.
No, I got to keep my pants up.
All right. So anyway, so
and,
they make a decision.
Yeah.
Do you start crying before the switch?
Oh, of course.
You in tears.
Oh. I heard my mom. They ain't put her on the phone with me, but I heard her say spank him, and I was like,
So wait a minute, but they already made the decision, right? Before they called your mom.
No.
No,
they
had to get
They
permission.
called my mom.
Gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha.
they got
To get
yeah,
permission, to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
To
They
spank
got,
your ass.
They got to ask for my permission. I'm like, that's fucked up, Mom.
That is fucked
You don't
up.
give them permission to beat me?
You didn't run away, did you?
Nah, I didn't. I didn't. And when I got home, I got another spanking.
I
How come
hate-
black people always get 2 spankings?
I know, right.
It's always 2.
Right.
Fucking up.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So
I
you
got-
like camp? I
had a
hated Girl
great
Scout
time.
camp.
I
I
had
thought
a
it was
great time.
atrocious.
I didn't know that much fucking went on at camp, at the church camp, Crenshaw Christian Center.
Oh, you did?
How
Oh,
old,
okay.
how old were
going
you at camp when you went?
16.
Nah, because it was junior high, so it was like 13. It was like 13.
They're fucking
But
at,
they went
at 13.
You're right.
13. They was fucking, man.
They
My boy
actually
Pablo,
were, yeah.
I
my
believe
boy
it.
Pablo, I said, nigga, he was on a rock with one of the girls, and so when we get back, so you can't keep no secrets. So
Of course not. It's a finger smell.
The youth people had a meeting. If Frederick K. Price came and said he talked to, he said there was a lot of things going on. Then and the next time they go to the camp, if any of that stuff goes on, you and your parents will be escorted out the building.
Oh, wow.
It was bad. I think it was fucking.
So-
And I didn't know this fucking because I wasn't fucking at 13. I hadn't had any. I just carried around the little pamphlet that's in the Tampax box. The little lady
Oh,
with her
you were
leg
a
up on the
pervert,
thing.
huh?
Well,
Wow.
But whenever you watch camping on TV, like when people go to camp, it looks like fun.
It does.
So
I mean, I look at, it does, but
I didn't like
I don't
it.
like the outdoors.
yeah,
So.
you got spanking or whatever they gave you. So
Yeah.
after that, then how much longer in the camp did it go on? Was that like the first day? You ran away the first day?
No. I might have been there a few days, a couple days. I hated that shit. I would never send my kids somewhere they don't want to go.
You only got one.
If my kid doesn't want to go to camp, I wouldn't force my kid to go to summer camp.
Well, I mean, a lot of parents did it because they worked in the summer or whatever, and you had to,
you learn
it was
shit
a
at
scheduled
camp.
thing.
I learned a lot of
like
shit.
when I went to Girl Scout camp, which was, like I said, atrocious. We were doing little things for patches, and you would get these little patches on your thing, and I was like, I don't need.
You
this.
learn shit. I learned how to make the keychain. Remember the keychain?
Yeah, but you did come up with that keychain with the.
Everybody had that guy.
That shit was dope though. That
Came
was
home
fun.
going, nigga.
Arts
I
and
got
crafts
this,
was fun.
And how did that advance your life?
It didn't. That's
It was
what I'm
just some
saying.
fun shit to do.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of kids go to camp because, again,
Parents in the
can't-
summertime.
Yes,
And then they figured in L.A., they figured if you out in the streets, you're going to get in trouble.
trouble.
you
So
go
better
to
off
camp.
go to camp and
So you go to some kind of camp.
yeah.
No, I don't think I ever sent you guys to camp, did I, Nick? No.
Probably couldn't afford
It
it.
costs money.
I'm just saying.
No,
I was doing warm up. I had money.
I just went to
okay.
I went to the basketball camp in Oakland.
Yeah, the basketball camps out
Yeah,
there. Yeah.
I got invited to a little basketball camp out there, but
Oh, I didn't even like. Oh, that's right, cheerleading camp. That was
You
that
did that?
Loyola Marymount in Palisades.
Oh, wow.
Did
And
you
I was
ever-
like, oh, it's so hot here. I don't love it. To me, I hate
To
it.
me? Oh.
I hated it. Oh my god, it's just not outdoors.
You never
person.
put your kids in any type of anything that's going to go with them through life, Speedy, other than
Programs.
sports?
What do you mean,
Anything
like
other
what?
than sports,
He doesn't
Like what?
know anything.
like piano, guitar.
Well, it depends if they. I
Yeah,
think
I
with
had,
kids, here's the thing with kids, man. If they express it, like shout out to Madison. She actually got on her first. She's doing a play at the school. She auditioned and got it.
Oh, at the school.
Yeah, at
not
this-
at the.
Oh,
at this
nice.
arts.
Nice, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Maddie.
Shout out to Maddie.
It's for the arts. And Madison, that's what she liked to do. He liked to play basketball. Donald liked football. Brooklyn liked basketball. But I just, whatever they like, that's what I pushed them. So I didn't tell them to do things they didn't want to do. If they said,
Like
hey,
our
Dad-
parents.
But it's also about exposure. You were crazy about basketball. All they knew.
But if he didn't, I put him in football. When he said he didn't like it,
I
took
know.
him.
Remember, he
I
told
know.
a story
But
about him
what
when
I'm
he-
saying is, all you did was put him in nigga shit.
No, I didn't
That's
put him
not-
in anything
that's
he
not
didn't
true.
want to do.
Listen.
He asked to
First
do
of-
that.
I understand, but basketball, football, that's all nigga shit.
First of all,
what about
nigga
what
shit?
about
a
what about
white man invented basketball. That's number one.
But it's nigga shit now. what about piano?
I had
If he
could've
I had
been a
keyboard-
concert
I had
pianist.
I had a keyboard. My dad bought me a keyboard and
Yeah.
lessons.
I know it wasn't a nice one.
a Casio
That
tone.
motherfucker had 4 keys on it.
Nah, No, it was a dope
I
keyboard.
think with kids, you have to, if you understand, like your daughter, if you understand, she's going to get to a point, you're going to go, maybe she's drawing all the time. You go, okay, cool. She likes to draw, so I'm going to push it out. I don't want to push it. You don't want to push a
she
kid
makes
in the
movies
direction.
now, so.
Well, yeah, she's killing
Yeah.
it right now. I wouldn't want to tell you to push your kid in something they don't want to do. Yeah, you could put them in music, and if they don't like music, then what do? You going to learn how to play?
Yeah. I have a friend that until they actually he plays with Robert Glasper, Glass whatever his name is. And he growing up, this is in Minneapolis, growing up, his dad would say he couldn't eat until he learned a part of a song.
Yeah.
That's kind of too much.
Dope.
Wow.
But I feel him on that because you're giving
but
him
he's
a
a
tool.
great musician now.
You're giving him a tool. So
Yeah,
you're like,
and
listen.
that he can use forever because it'll
And
always
that-
be
and-
music.
And that's what I'm saying. Your dad didn't give you a tool you can use forever. You can't play basketball no more.
But I made a living off training through basketball. I was
We
making
got a call.
Making $80 an hour, bro.
Just say you apologize. If you say, yeah, I'm sorry, my bad.
I don't.
We
You
got a call.
Call
Caller,
me
what's
a
your
great dad.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
She said I'm a great dad.
How long was you all's summer camp? Because everybody
2 weeks.
When I
Mine was like
2
a
weeks.
month. Like
Sometimes 2 weeks. 2 weeks to a
2 to
month.
4
Yeah,
2 to 4 weeks or something. I can't even remember. Just,
That's a long time.
Why do I always think that it was 3 months?
no, it wasn't that long. It
That's
wasn't that
school,
long.
baby. You in school. You in-
Yeah. Nah.
No,
It's
because
between
it was
2
from
weeks and a
June
month.
to
Yeah,
August.
it's not. It's just a couple weeks.
Yeah.
A couple weeks for sure. In the hottest month
I
of
don't
the
know
year.
why ours was 3 months.
No, I don't know
You
where
were-
you
I
was.
was
You were
from the end of
kidnapped.
June to the end of August.
A 3-month summer camp?
God
I never
damn.
seen it.
Yeah, it was
Nigga, you
from
were
the end of June to the end of August. And you did some of everything in that camp.
yeah. You weren't at
And
camp.
it's
You
like
weren't
they had
Vern, you weren't at camp. You were adopted. You weren't supposed to come back.
because when like the last couple of weeks there were tournaments and things like that, and you came home with a trophy and stuff like. I mean,
What?
there was a
With
lot
a
of
what?
stuff to do.
A trophy? What's a
What's a
trophy?
trophy?
I said a trophy, and
Oh.
Pam, I'm with you. I can't stand camping. I hate it.
I hate the outdoors.
I
Period.
hate every aspect of it. If I'm not, because here's the shit that pissed me off. Because if anybody can remember
Everything
Charlie
pissed you
Brown,
off.
I know I'm old and I'm dating
I remember
myself.
Charlie
I don't give
Brown.
a fuck. It's a point to this story. You know, it was one movie. It was A Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown.
Mm-hmm.
When the girls and the boys, they had a vote to see who slept in the cabin.
girls and
And
the
the boys
boys.
was like, hey, we can sleep in the cabin. And the girls was like, no, we sleep in the cabins. And they was like, no, we can just sleep in there together. And they was like, no, y'all got to sleep outside. Bitch, I'm not sleeping outside.
It was a cartoon. I didn't know Charlie Brown. I thought Charlie Brown just did like Christmas and Thanksgiving.
No, he's right. I remember
It
that
was a
one.
movie?
I remember-
Charlie Brown
Whatever is
did.
on channel
They
CBS.
covered
Whatever is on
every.
CBS.
They
They
covered
did.
everything.
They
They
never watched
covered
Charlie Brown
Valentine's
I
Day.
did. I love Charlie Brown.
I would only watch it
Yeah,
when
I
it was
watched-
like Christmas or Thanksgiving when they would come on.
Which one?
No,
Which
no,
one
they
is
had
one
them
was,
other ones.
Linus
Oh, I
Punch?
didn't know
What's
that.
the name in the face?
I didn't know that.
Which Speedy?
But
Speedy
but
or
I-
Pam? Which one was there?
I thought she
what's the name
always
got
did
punched
that.
in the face?
I thought she
I don't
always did
remember.
that because she would move the football.
No, she got punched in the face.
Oh, she got punched. No, I didn't see
Right.
that.
Yeah, because she said something. She said something to one of the
she's so
boys, and they
upset?
punched her ass in the face, and it was funny as hell.
Not a
I
girl.
can't remember.
You can't punch a girl.
I think Vern.
I don't know, Vern.
Thank you,
Speedy,
Vern.
it's a cartoon.
We got
another
It
call,
was a
Vern.
cartoon, and it was the 80s. Women got slapped until like 90-something. In every movie you ever seen, women got slapped
You better
until
than me, so I
until
just
like
said-
90s.
They need to be
He
talking
said
to
women
herself.
got slapped.
Slapped. Wow.
We don't account.
Oh,
We don't.
all right, Vernon.
That's a good
condone
Thanks for
that.
calling. I just go ahead, caller. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling
What got
from?
to do with it? It took him out the 90s.
Because he gonna
Like,
call.
what up, y'all? It's Jay in Dallas, man. How's
What's up,
everybody doing?
Jay in Dallas.
What
What's
it do,
up?
dog?
Hey, man, I was just going to comment on the whole camp thing. I went to, like, a Christian camp
You
at
too.
one time,
Uh-huh.
and it was whack. It was whack, whack, whack.
Where was it at? And what like
Everybody
what,
was screwing
Told
everybody,
you.
Like
man.
you
I
said.
told you it was going
Man,
down.
what area? I mean,
Yeah,
was it
cool.
in Dallas? Where you from, or what?
No, I'm not from there, man. I'm from Oakland.
Oh,
But it was
okay.
up in the hills between Nevada near Tahoe.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
I only did it that one
Well,
time,
that's
man.
really
I came
like a
back. I
real
told my
camp.
parents, yeah, hell no.
I know,
But
right? It's just
I had like Nick. I did a lot of sports camps,
Mm.
and so we went to like Bulldog Camp down in Fresno to play football, and then yeah,
Wow, that's great. Yeah, yeah. They do a lot of
yeah.
fucking
The
at that
sports
camp.
camps were really fun. But what I was really calling about was I don't know if anybody they still do it, but when I was growing up, it was a big deal to go down south in the summer and see your family. And for me, that was
I
like
never did that.
the best.
Really?
Yeah, man. I mean, part of the reason that I ended up living in Dallas is because I had such good relationships with my cousins and my aunts and uncles and all my extended family down here.
Now, are you
And so I
outside
would
of
just
Dallas?
say-
Are you outside of Dallas, or you in Dallas?
No, I live in a suburb.
Suburbs, okay.
What made you move from
But yeah, I work
Cali to Dallas?
He just said, Pam.
money and opportunity.
Oh, okay.
To be honest with you, they recruited, my company recruited me down here,
Oh, okay.
and I told them hell no, and they offered me more money, and they fell for it. So
And you love it.
I
and you-
immediately called.
Would you rather be?
I called my auntie first thing and said, "I'm coming to Dallas, bitch." I could not
You
wait.
said, "Bitch." Oh
So-
wow.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
she's an auntie. Yeah.
So
Oh,
you,
like I said, my like she's my young auntie, but
Mm-hmm.
all my aunts, all my uncles, my cousins, like we grew up pretty much every other summer going to visit them, and I
Okay.
would miss them. So I feel like I wouldn't be the person I am today without those good experiences and those memories.
right,
So
right.
if you get the opportunity to build those relationships, it's a good thing because I got friends, they could walk past a blood cousin on the street and wouldn't know him from Adam.
Oh, you guys so you got a large family.
That's
then.
great, man. My bad. I realize now.
No, I'm just sharing. I think if you got the opportunity to build those relationships and those networks, man, it can definitely pay off and really help strengthen the family. So nothing wrong with going to visit family, especially if they got kids of the same age and that sort of thing.
away
We
from the
rode
uncle.
dirt bikes and
Yeah.
roller skate and stuff like that.
I
and it
don't
was a
think
good
these
time.
new parents. I don't think, but do like okay, you have kids, right, Jay?
Yeah.
Oh, and
Yeah.
so are you able to do that type of thing with your kids now? Because remember, you're right. I'd go to Louisiana or Kansas or wherever it is, my family was,
reunion, whatever.
and we would play out in the streets and do like things like that. But now, like, do these kids do that type of stuff? Like, they're in there playing
No,
video
it's actually
games.
reversed. So my kids grew up visiting Cali
Okay.
to see their family out there. And we send them out at least twice a year.
Okay.
Matter of fact, my youngest son is 19 now, and he's saving up because he can't wait to go home for Christmas because he didn't get to go this summer. He just worked and went to school. But when I say like they're tight, they have really close relationships
That's cool.
with my family and my wife's family, especially my wife's family.
And
Like
what does your son do?
he is really close with his cousin.
What is he? Is he doing the same thing?
He
you're
works
doing?
at Chili's right now. He's going to
Oh,
college.
okay. That's
Okay.
excellent, man.
He's going to college. That's cool.
Look at you.
No,
man.
he's a regular college teen, man. He got a college job and he's going to school and just figuring it out. But I mean,
gotta figure it out.
he's really close to his family, and I'm really proud of the young man he is because he's very passionate about his family.
That's
and,
good.
Well, Jay, we always say here, so.
That's cool.
Hey man, y'all stop picking on Wanzer for not having a dad. Speedy, didn't you get locked? Speedy,
Yeah.
Speedy, weren't you locked up with your old man?
It was crazy.
It sure was.
crazy. Yeah, but
I
hey,
forgot
you
about
might be
that.
cracking
And
on him when you
me
was with
too.
Tommy.
And me
Stop
too.
it, man.
Really?
Let me
At least I had to do
loose.
jail time. Gosh.
well, is that the bar?
Yes.
Thank you, Jay.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
I just was
What were you in
experimenting.
there for? Like hot checks or something?
No, I remember they both stole cars a lot. Right?
Well,
Oh,
I had-
okay.
I had that one. I had warrants. I had some warrants.
Oh.
What was your dad in jail for? You didn't
Oh, that ain't
yourself.
even everybody's in jail for warrants, dog. That
Yeah,
don't- that
but
don't count.
Who's
but
everybody?
here in Cali, you know how it is in Cali. If you don't want to pay him, you can just go do the
Time.
4 or 5 months in jail.
Month?
Yeah.
Oh, I
was
thought it would be like
I'm aware.
days.
It wasn't no day.
Jeez.
So you chose jail instead of a fine?
Oh, Nick.
It was charged.
Yeah, it just depends on how big,
And some other
big it
charges.
is.
I mean, thank you, Jay.
Thanks, Jay. Bye.
Yeah, it was funny, but it was weird. It was really weird. They said, "Nigga, it's a nigga up there with your same name." I'm like, "Shut up, nigga. Nobody named Donald Ray Caldwell."
Wow. Well,
And Dad was there.
okay, so
And he nigga got mad at me. Nigga, what you doing in jail?
I should beat your ass.
He said that.
Did y'all
He
hang
grabbed
out?
it. We did. Yeah, I would go up there and just kick it with him
I would go. This nigga, man,
because he was at the top.
He made it sound like they were at home. Yeah, I would go upstairs and kick it with him.
No, he was the top. So
Pam,
at the it's called the ranch, and so you have the bottom, and then you have different dorms, and it goes all the way to the top. My dad was already at the top, and I was at the
for the
bottom.
older people. I'm just wondering. I don't know the jail.
I feel bad for you, man.
Oh, but you was roaching.
One more time.
Nigga, this is trauma, man.
It wasn't trauma.
Nigga, you
It
was in
growing.
jail. That's traumatizing. That's traumatizing, man. I just feel it,
And
man.
we got to know each other.
You all right, Speedy?
I'm good, man.
You got to know each other in jail? Like better?
Better, yeah.
Because you said he never really talked to you.
No, never.
But y'all talked in jail.
And or when he would take me to practice. Mm-hmm. That's the only time he talked. Why don't you drop that ball again?
We have a call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, it's Dana calling from the 210 freeway.
Yeah,
Hilarious. Hey, Dana.
From Pasadena.
Hey, guys. I'm actually going towards the valley. Hey, Wanzer. I have a question for you, Wanzer.
Uh-huh.
You were teasing Nick or Speedy about parents putting their kids in nigga shit. What do you think black parents should be interested in or putting their kids in?
I think that black parents should expose their kids to things outside of sports that will last them for a lifetime. And so if you put your kid in something like, let's just say, for instance, piano, that's something that you can enjoy.
Which is expensive, which is very expensive. Go ahead.
No,
they can play by ear.
I can play piano. I never took a lesson in my life.
Me too. I never took a lesson.
And so you say it's expensive.
But you ain't playing in no band.
You said I don't want to, but I can play for my enjoyment at home. I can play and keep
That ain't
myself.
gonna make you no money.
I can play and keep myself out of the streets and out of trouble by just in playing and come up with songs in the house.
But,
So
but what I want to say is black people put their children in what they gravitate towards, what they have a talent for. Piano lessons, ballet, gymnastics, all of that stuff is very expensive. Usually black people are not exposed to those type of things. So I'm just curious because this seems to be a running theme with you with nigga shit, you know? And I don't think it's fair. Not that I'm trying to be fair all the time. I just noticed that you being, you know, an inspiring comic that's not funny always has something to say about nigga shit.
Oh, I love it.
Well, that's because you are ingrained in nigga shit, so you have a problem with it. You like nigga shit.
No,
And
I am black. I am black, and I'm not trying to escape blackness.
I'm not trying to escape it either. I played football. I played basketball. But I wish.
Not very well. You know what, Wanzer? Not very well, because here you are sitting on Speedy's show and not getting paid.
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, I'm not getting paid either.
Well, none of us.
And how you know if I'm getting paid? How do you know?
Because Tammy always talks about it.
Hilarious.
Oh, so now you want to throw me under the bus?
Yeah, she threw you under the bus, man.
I'm just busting Wanzer's balls. That's all. I was just having
You busted them wide open. Hey,
Hey, Dana.
That was a side conversation.
Happy
nigga.
birthday, Speedy.
love you. Thank you.
Bye.
Dana, maybe Pam's not getting paid.
So I would say it like this. And she has kind of a point.
She doesn't, but go on.
She has kind of a point. So again, I think with kids, you just let them figure out what they're going to do. So like with Maya could actually play softball. But I didn't want to push her like, you should play. I said, try out for the team. Nah, then she didn't want to do it. So I left it alone. I said, well, what do you want to do in high school? What do you want to do? Tell me what you want to do, and we'll push you toward that direction. And that's what I think you do with kids. Now, you're saying just put them in the piano. Hold on. You said just put them in the piano class so that's something they can learn. What if they don't want to do piano? Piano ain't no shit you just learn overnight. That's repetitive.
Neither is softball, neither is football, neither is
No,
basketball.
but some people have a natural ability.
I understand that.
She
but
was naturally good at softball.
I think but everything you name for your kids.
And my daughter played soccer.
Everything you name for your kids is a sport. Every single one.
Because that's the thing they graduate. That's what I played. I played sports
right now
all my life.
You just pushed your likes on your kids.
I didn't push my like. You didn't hear a word I said. I said if that's what she wanted to do, she grabbed the softball and went and played. I didn't say here you're going to play softball.
Right, but
I never said
do
that.
you not recognize that every single thing that you named is a sport?
Can I ask a
There
question?
are other
You didn't
things.
hear a word I said. That's what they
I
grabbed.
heard you.
Can I ask a question?
There are other things to do.
But if I was
I have a
if I
question.
played an instrument,
I have a
my
question.
kids would probably be because that's something I do.
Yeah, I have a question.
Go ahead, Nick.
I disagree with Wanzer only because of this. What else are you going to teach your kids other than the skill that you know or the skill that you have or something that you enjoy doing?
If I did
Right.
music, then they would be.
Okay, great point. Thank you, Nick. So what I'm saying is expand your Negro mind and stop pushing your likes onto your kids.
I never did.
No,
and what
you didn't
you're-
hear that.
No, Nick just said that. What else am I going to teach him? Because that's what,
I didn't
that's
say
what
that.
I know.
I didn't. That's what he said.
You're saying exposing them to things you don't know.
Yes.
How can you?
Other things.
Let me say
Well,
something.
my mom did it.
How can I?
outside of sports?
My mom did that.
But-
what you're
but-
saying?
but
This
no,
is
no,
like you
no, no, no.
upset at sports, is what I feel.
Can I finish?
I play
Can
sports.
you guys are bickering.
Go
You guys
on.
are bickering back and forth. Can I
Yeah,
interject for a second?
it's interesting.
Nikki Pam, I think what you're saying is different because your mom that was your mom's experience. Someone probably did that with her. She probably had life experience to go out and eat different foods.
Yeah, actually, she didn't, but that's what she wanted to do. So my mother basically taught me things her mother didn't teach her, and she wished that they would have. Put it that way.
Oh.
So I mean, I guess it just depends on the parent.
On who
So,
the parent is.
Yeah.
Like my grandfather, he was a plumber, right? And he made everything. He was one of those Renaissance dudes. So anytime I had no interest in plumbing, but anytime I was around him, he would always show me what he knew. He wouldn't try to let me teach you. He don't know how to do piano. How the hell how can
But
he
he
teach me
teaching you
how
what he
to?
knew.
He could send me to a piano class. You know what I'm saying? But like Nikki Pam's point, that's expensive, and Dana's point is expensive. So I think the best thing to do is to teach your kid whatever you're good at. So at least you have some kind of tool. So like this, let's say I wake up tomorrow and I don't know what to do. I can put out a flyer and go train kids to play basketball and charge $80 an hour.
That is a terrible thing, Nick. To teach
No,
your
I'm
kid
good-
what you're good at.
Okay, stop.
Then you're
Stop, Wanda,
you're in a
stop.
cycle
Can you stop for a
that doesn't
second?
end.
Your uncle showed you how to do breaks, didn't he? You didn't wake up in the morning and say, I want to learn how to do breaks. He said, I'm going to show you how to do breaks so you'll know how to do your own and make money doing it, didn't he?
Right. Okay.
That's all we're saying.
Yeah, so
he
what's
took
your
what he
argument?
knew, gave you that talent, and you know how to do that shit. And if you had a son, or you can show your daughter, look, I'm going to show you how to do breaks. Not that you're going to grow up doing breaks, but now you know you could do your own. You ain't got to pay nobody to do that shit.
Okay, but you know what the difference is?
What?
What's the
The
difference?
difference is I can do my breaks today, and I can do them for the rest of my life, and I've never had to pay
But
any.
you keep saying, like, I put my son. I told you, when he came to me and said, Dad, I don't want to play football. I want to play basketball.
And I was nice.
Then I
too,
got
man.
behind
Don't
it.
get it twisted. I was
But
nice.
if he don't say that, I wouldn't have said, you finna be in a basketball camp. I wouldn't have never did.
Okay.
I wouldn't
But
have
I
put
think
my
y'all
money.
taking it a little personal.
Okay,
but
no.
this is a conversation.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm
About
saying.
parenting.
Okay, hear me out, Speedy. What my uncle gave me when he showed me how to do breaks is a life skill. Can I finish? I've been doing brakes since I was 16 years old. No one's ever done the brakes on my car, and I've done
Gotcha.
brakes on all of my family and all my friends' car, and I can do that for the rest
I'm
of my
about to
life.
call you, too,
That is a
because
life
I have to buy my
skill.
pads.
If Brooklyn doesn't go to the NBA, what is he going to do with that basketball?
That's
skill?
why he's in
all
college.
that
He's
time that
learning
he
other
spent.
shit. No, he's done. No.
Nick,
No.
with all that basketball,
Right.
all those
He
camps.
just told you he was making money on that.
What is he doing now?
That's because I chose not to
That's
do
not,
it.
but it's not a life skill. That's what I'm saying.
No,
You
it-
can't take it with you.
No, it is. If Wanda, you don't listen.
Coaching
I
could be.
just said if I wake up tomorrow and decide, hey, you know what, I want to make an extra $80 an hour.
Okay.
The reason I don't do it is because I don't believe in the basketball system. That's why I don't do it. It's a
back.
moral thing.
Right.
It's not a skill thing. Like I have the skill. I've worked with. Like I can put this on my resume. The fact that my dad made me practice so much, I can put on my resume today. I work with Mark Jackson in a professional manner. I work with Smokey Walker. I work with Brian Russell. I've trained with these guys. I have the skill to actually go out and make money doing it. So what you're saying is not true. I think the way that you're looking at it is from a nigga's perspective, right? And the same thing I told Brooklyn. I said, hey, Brooklyn, you're playing basketball. As you're doing this, treat it like a skill. Learn these skills. Learn how to heal the body through sports. So if anything happens, you can always fall back on this investment you've made.
All right, we got a couple of calls. Let's take these calls, and then I'm going to read some stuff in the chat. They got a lot of opinions on it. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? Go ahead, caller. DJ, you got to speak up because, first of all, I don't know where you sound and where you at.
Shit.
Yo, I don't think there's nothing wrong with
Oh, we can't hear you,
You're in
dude.
the
We can't
bathroom.
hear you. You got to
You're in the
call back
bathroom.
from another
Yeah,
thing.
you boo-boo and then call back.
Call
man.
back 'cause you sound terrible.
Call back, DJ.
We got another. We had another call.
hang
Okay,
up.
let me read while to this caller calls back. Okay, we got a lot of the hateful eight or the chat room agrees with Wanzer because what they're saying is, okay, with that thought process, we still be slaves because that's all our
thought
forefathers. Your thought process. Because that's all our forefathers knew. Okay, so if they taught them what they knew then and didn't expand, we would have these inventions and stuff like that. Okay, so
Gotcha.
all right, so everybody's saying Wanzer's correct.
Hold on.
You should expose them to everything. Wanzer is right. You break the cycle by exposing your children things that you were never exposed to, which my mom did. Wanzer was taught how to go to jail. Hilarious. Speedy. Well, listen, let me go through them before you guys rebut them.
Go through it.
No,
Shit,
this is a talk show. It's a talk show. That's silly. That's silly. Why? Because it's not going your way?
It's
no.
not a matter of it going my way. They misunderstand what I'm saying.
Okay, but Speedy, let's. This is a talk show. Everybody has to talk, not just you.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, but
wait, where's your picture at, Speedy?
Okay.
Left it at
fuck is your picture?
All right.
That's a good point.
The son coaches. Okay. Basketball train. Okay, Cap. Children are not born knowing what they think. What they think they want comes from a very small sample size of what is available to them in the world. Then that's true. I like that. Solutions Radio. That's a great thing. Somebody says, I understand Wanzer. Can you read the chat responses? Wanzer's right. Well, everybody seems to agree with Wanzer, and I think Wanzer, the way you're communicating is coming off where it's triggering him.
Okay, it's not triggered. Let me do this.
Because you want to let nobody know.
Even with Madison, I act, I think, whatever. So my daughter can sing. Madison can sing, but she didn't want to sing in front of people. And I told you, I said, but when I took her to this place where there are other little black kids and there are other people teaching her, now she came out of that shell. She became an actress. She can sing. She could do, and all that flourished when she was there. She don't play no basketball. She don't even like sports.
Well, no.
Hold on. Again, you're talking about, I'm just teaching them sports. No, you got to let kids be whoever they're going to be. That's the thing. She sing all the time. I said, okay, Madison, sing for me. I don't want to sing. But when she got in this class, she excelled, and now she wants to be an actress. That's what she wants to do. So I'm behind. I didn't go, oh, you need to go learn how to jump rope. You need to do this. You need to go play soccer.
So, Wanzer, I think what you're saying is you got to expose your children to more than that's in your immediate realm or circle or whatever.
But what about what they want to do, Pam?
Again, as a child, I didn't know what I want to do. Hell, I don't think I barely know half the time. You don't know what you want to do as a child off the top.
Some kids do.
It's rare, but not all, but it's rare. But again, you got to explore different things to know. Right? I thought I wanted to be a musician and da-da-da. My parents they didn't expose me to that. I, had to expose myself and I had to go outside. So I think what you're saying is it's not coming off because the nigga shit, it makes people go, ugh.
So then your parents were wrong for not exposing you to stuff then.
No, they did. They
exposed
me to, no, that's not what he's saying. He's saying expose them to other things.
Yeah, other things. What did they expose you to?
A lot of stuff. My mother, I told the story many 1,000 times and I'm not going to bore everybody, but my mother would take me every weekend to different restaurants and find something to expose me to different cultures.
Okay.
Food.
Okay.
We went to. She would make me read things about different cities and stuff like that. Like she wanted me to know there's another world out there besides Harbor City. Mm-hmm. And a lot of things like So I don't know.
Wait before you take the call. What I would say is this. I see Wanzer's point. I see what Nikki Pam is saying. I still disagree with what Wanzer in the chat room is saying from this standpoint. The little information, because I was very young when my grandfather passed, but the little information he taught me about plumbing, I can actually apply that today. You understand? So my point is this. If, let's say my great-grandfather, he didn't have the resources to do all these things.
Right.
You understand? The one thing that he did have was a skill that he could pass on. Now, regardless if I ever want to grow up and be a plumber or do any of these things, I at least have something in my toolbox. So I understand what you guys are saying about expose your kids. No one's disagreeing with that.
Right.
But I think that's common sense.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is whatever skill you have, whatever you're good at, you should always give your child that tool.
But how do you even know as a child? Like you have to figure things out by testing the waters, and that's what he's saying.
No,
like you have to try different things. I might be good at science.
I'm not saying you have to do it for a living, Nikki Pam. I think that's where the disconnect is.
Right.
I'm not saying
for
a career. Yeah. I'm saying you have to have a toolbox. In this life, you got to have a toolbox. Because whatever job you may pick may not be there in 10 years.
Right.
For example, let's say I learned how to play the piano. Everything went digital. So let's say in the next 10 years, they don't even need a nigga to play the piano.
They don't.
They can just type it in.
Or screenwriter.
So now I got a skill that don't mean nothing to this world. You understand? But at least I got something in my toolbox is my point. Like you got to fill your toolbox up with tools. And I think,
but more than one though. That's what you're saying.
But I think as a parent, whatever you mastered, pass that to your child. So at least they can have something to fall back on.
But like you said, but what if it's not there in 10 years? Okay. Caller, we got a call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, McVeigh from Houston.
McVeigh, what upper?
Hey, what's going on, Queen? Hey, I think what I'm listening to, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think, when when you guys are talking to Speedy's hearing things from a right or wrong perspective. And so Wanda's presenting this perspective to him. He's internalizing it as something that he didn't do correct as a parent.
Exactly.
And I don't think that is what Wanda is saying. I think what Wanda is saying, and I think he explained it perfectly, in that you want to expose your kids to as much things as possible, and who knows what they'll grasp. For example, I'll just say myself, growing up in the inner city, growing up impoverished, growing up with limited experiences, my mom couldn't expose me to a lot of things. But as I got older and I started exploring more things and learning more about the world, it opened my purview as to what's possible. And so while my kids was growing up, I introduced them to robotics camp. I introduced them to engineering camp. I introduced them to construction, carpentry, and stuff like that. All things that I wasn't interested in nor an expert at. My field is finances. So I introduced them to financial literacy. I started exposing them to things.
I do.
Right. I started exposing them. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I agree.
I started exposing them to things that I wasn't aware of. And so when he's talking about music, I'm thinking what I'm hearing is introducing them to some type of cultural tool belt also. And so when we went to the Museum of Natural Science, that was to explore and expand their mind. When we went to learn, my son learned guitar, my daughter learned drum. I don't have any experience in any of those things, but I wanted to give them that tool belt so that they can balance out what they knew from an education standpoint as well as what they needed to know from a cultural standpoint. They're both into poetry on some level, which I was not. But I wanted to make them more well-rounded than I was and I am.
Bullseye,
and so
baby.
I think with Speedy, I think he hears everything from a right or wrong, and he feels like he's being judged. I don't think that's happening. But that's what I take it as, with the slapping of the table, the dropping of the shoulders, the speaking over, not allowing someone to finish.
In the past.
Yeah, but you all
right, and so
Speedy, see, there you go.
Because this nigga always calling with what's Speedy doing. And again, you're wrong, brother.
Well, Speedy, you're
totally wrong.
But
can you stop for a second? I'll let you talk. I didn't say nothing. I'll let you talk. But you're totally wrong.
But you interjected. I was talking to Pam. You interjected with me.
But I'm on the phone.
You would then,
I'm not going to interject if I'm on the phone.
So you would then say,
how about that?
Oh my God, I hate when you do that.
God damn. Nigga, you sat here for a whole 20 minutes going, Speedy. And I'm saying, no, it's not that way. Oh, my shoulders went down. Fuck you, nigga. How about that? You don't need to call here no more. It ain't like you paying for the show. Then you act like, I don't really listen to y'all, but I happen to time in a little bit. You listen to the whole goddamn show, nigga.
Why you get so sensitive?
I hate this nigga. I hate him with a passion.
How you hate somebody you don't know?
I don't like, because I don't like him, period.
You guys
I hope he feel it. I don't like that much. Because he called in with Speedy. And all I said at the end of the day,
he said Speedy and
you find out what your child wants to do. You can ask them, what do you want to do? There's some things you want to do.
My parents asked me that at your kids' day, I wouldn't have known.
Just
saying, if my parents asked me that, what I want to do at 14, I wouldn't have known.
I mean, I'm just saying, maybe not at 14, whenever it was.
Toward nothing but listening to
music.
But
just maybe it could have asked you at 16, at 19. It doesn't matter when they asked. They could have kept asking. I'm not saying they asked you one time and never come back. I'm just saying you with your child, you know what they like. You see the things they like. He knows his daughter likes to make these videos. So what are you going to do? Put her in basketball? No. You would probably put her in a class to help her with the videos. So she becomes even better, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then. That's all I'm saying.
And
because he's observing what she likes to do.
Observing. And I think with Maddie, you're giving Maddie a great life skill. All the things
I'm not giving it. That's what she wants to do. I didn't give her anything.
I know.
You got to give her a life skill.
I'm saying you're assisting her.
Yes.
With acquiring great life skills. Yes. Those are things that she can take with her for the rest of her life.
Hope, unless AI.
And she could do a bunch of different things within that area of entertainment. Acting, singing,
but here's the
writing.
Thing. It goes back to what Nick said. Even in these life skills and all, it's a moot point at this point because of AI and Google and all this other shit. Because that's why there's been a strike for 5-6 months now, because their skills are going to be taking over, and they can't back it up. They just want compensation. And they want in case it when it does take over, they want to figure out how they can still get paid, because their life skills and the way they make money is about to be obsolete.
So Pam, and before you take that call, when I say nigga shit, because everybody keeps saying, "Oh, Wanda's saying nigga shit,"
and it's your delivery on that.
Okay, but when
I like the delivery, Wanda, personally.
Yeah, but when
I mean,
say,
it works for the show, but at the end of the day, nobody's
say,
going to hear you when you say that.
Well, I'm going to say it one more time. When I say nigga shit, I'm speaking specifically,
he can say it one more time.
Specifically about what black people do with their kids, and what is that? Football, basketball,
Rapping.
football, basketball.
Your
kid's not going to the NBA. He's not going to the other shit. It ain't gonna happen. The NFL. It's not gonna happen.
Why is it not gonna happen?
Because the percentages
of the percentages.
So what about the
how many teams are there in the world? And what's the percentage of the
unless
people
your
who make
kid
it?
is a beast, do not put that time in.
How would you know?
Like I say, hey,
but if you're doing statistics and percentages, it's not going to. No, it makes sense if you're doing.
He's saying don't put the time in, but Nick just pointed out.
No, he didn't say don't put the time in.
He just did. He said don't put the time in.
Yeah, why are you putting?
Now, hold on. Mm-hmm. Nick just pointed out to you. You could put the time into a kid that maybe he don't go to the league, but then he starts to teach other people what he knows, and he can charge them for that. But if he didn't ever put the time in to even learn anything about basketball, he'd never know. Well, I ain't gonna make it to the league, but I could teach you, and I could teach that person. I charge your mom $80, your mom $80, this kid's mom $80.
I'll give you an
much better careers.
You said so.
Oh, now it's about the career.
No. Let's take that consideration. Much better careers. So let's say on the low end of the spectrum, right? Let's say you become a professional basketball player, not even NBA. Let's say you go overseas. I have a friend of mine. He played in the NBA for 1 year. Went overseas, played for about 7 years. He's making $250,000 a year, dribbling the basketball. Seems like a good investment to me. Bought his house, bought 2 houses.
But how many teams are there overseas? How many?
There's tons. No. There's tons of opportunity.
Now I think back in the day, you're right.
Well, I wasn't born back in the day. I'm talking about now. So
we got a couple calls. Let's take these calls. Callers, what's your name and where you calling from? We got a couple calls coming in.
Hey, it's Nakia from the Bay.
Hey, Nakia, if I'm not bad. Hey, baby girl, I'm glad you're home and you're safe.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. I think what it is that Wanda, you have to understand too that putting your kids in sports like basketball, football, that's not just nigger shit. White people put their kids in that shit. They push their kids to do football, especially in the South. They push their kids to do the same thing.
Midwest, especially in the Midwest.
In the Midwest, yes.
Baseball.
So you can't just sit there and be like, "Oh, you putting them in nigger shit." It's what sometimes it is what your kid wants. If your kid, like my little cousin, at first he wanted to do football. He was like, "Oh, I want to do football." No, baseball. He wanted to do baseball. We were taking him on games and everything else. Once he got to a teenager, he found his real love, which was the bass, and taught himself how to play bass. So you have to you have to expose your kids to different things and let them gravitate to what pulls them.
That's what I say.
Because you're just pushing your kids. Like I'm just gonna say, pushing your kids to play an instrument. Like I was pushed to play the flute. I hated the flute. And so what I ended up doing was I gravitated to what I liked, and that was the art. I like acting. I like being and dance. I like doing that. So that's what my love was. And so that's what my mom first. After she took me out of flute and put me back in jazz like I wanted, that's where I flourished.
Okay.
So it's not just about what you want for your kids. It's letting your kids choose what the hell they want.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the call. We got another call. And accept. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
There you go.
Chicago.
No, it's 83. Caller?
Yo, what's up? This is L out of Houston.
L.
Take that L.
What's the deal? So check it out. Look, I agree with Wanzer and I disagree on one part. I do agree that you have to. And Speedy, if you listen to what you're saying and what Wanzer's saying, you guys are saying the same thing.
Okay.
It's just that you're taking it the wrong way.
I'm not
because what you've done is you let me finish, bro.
Speedy,
yes, you are. Because what you've done is you expose. Yes, you are.
You are because you're sitting up here mad.
You expose your daughter.
You hang up on people.
You
mad.
expose your. You expose your daughter. You expose your daughter to something that you never were exposed to. So you doing exactly what Wanza said.
Suggested.
And the thing is, you're saying let the kid decide. Here's the thing: you have to understand if you are not putting them out there, giving them options, how will they know what I want to do? If you never
That part.
exposed Maddie to the school, how would she know that she wanted to do that? If you never exposed her to sports, how would she know she wanted to do that? If you never exposed her to anything, how would you know that? How would she know that is what she wants to do? As far as the part I disagree on with ones as pertaining to sports, I live in a predominantly white subdivision as far as like the school district itself, and they are more into sports, and it's more expensive, it's more trained, it's more everything, it's more exposure to sports being white here than it was when I was in the hood. So sports is not a nigga thing when you are growing up. Now, once you get older, you might want to sit there and say, okay, all the athletes are black, whatever the case may be. But it's not going to...
Ignore that. Go ahead.
Nah, we listening. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So it's not a nigga thing. It's exposing your kid to sports. Sports builds character. Sports build
teamwork. Working with people, relationships.
How to get out of shot. Yeah, it teaches a lot of different things.
How to compete.
So it's not a nigga thing, as you said. But Speedy,
I like when he said the nigga thing.
You're getting upset over something that you're agreeing with Wanzer that you're doing.
I wasn't upset. Just make sure you got that clear.
You hung up on somebody.
Thanks for the call.
Well, you said you hated McVeigh.
I don't like
anybody
McVeigh.
says your name, you get
I don't
upset.
like McVeigh.
Okay, thank you for the call, babe. We got another
You said
call.
you didn't like me, Speedy. So
Well, you're different.
Well, at least he's consistent.
Hilarious.
You're all right, Al.
We got another call.
Shout out to
Caller, what?
All right, later, yo.
Thank you, babe.
Shout out to Houston.
Was that him? All right, come on, caller, come
That's
back.
it.
All right, we're gonna try to move on, you guys. Let's go ahead, Sweet.
Oh, are we ready?
Oh shit!
Wait, let's take this call and put a pin in it so I can break it up.
Yeah, we're gonna take this call, put a pin in it. We're gonna move on to the next segment. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
So heated.
This is Daniel D.
Hey, what's up, Daniel?
Hey, oh wow, hey.
So I hear you, Speedy. But I can understand. I agree with Wanzer though, but I can understand the way he said it. That could be offensive, right? When he said nigga shit, I get it. Right. But what he said is what I don't know if you recall, but me, you, and Nick had this conversation about 4 years ago about what you teach your kids to do, and you said you would teach them how to get a job, and Nick and I were saying no, you should teach them how to be a manager, how to run something. Right. And I understand. When you said, when Madison wanted to do something, when she wanted to learn how to sing, I took her somewhere where she could learn how to sing. But what Elle just said is exactly correct, though. When I told my dad I wanted to be in music, he showed me the whole spectrum of music, from playing it to producing to writing it. He showed me the whole spectrum. And what I think Wanzer's trying to tell you is, I mean, I don't think he's trying to be offensive, but what you see in the black community is we're relegated to this slave mentality, even when you want to upgrade yourself to working for somebody. So you teach Brooklyn to be a basketball player, but you don't want to, instead of teaching them to be the next Jerry Buss, because that's the difference between, if you look in sports, it's the difference between almost every black player and every white one. Look at where Tom Brady is now. He was groomed to own a minority stake in the team. And now look at where Michael Irvin is. He was groomed to be, and now he's just a co-host on the show. You see? But that's what they do with all white people. They teach them how to run stuff. But that's because as black people, we as black people, when you grow up in a black community, you get relegated to the idea of working. And if you all, especially you two, have a good place to be because you got games there.
Right.
And you can teach your kids how to go beyond that. So I
agree with you.
hang up on me.
But you're right, baby. But I get what you're saying. I mean, we have the attention span of gnats, but you're 110% right. As black people, we do tend to, like, my father says, like, everybody knows I'm looking right now and I'm going through a hard time or whatever. But my father says the bullshit, like, and it just drives me crazy because I'm saying, well, Dad, I feel like since right now I'm in this transition, I'm trying to focus on what I really want to do and career wise. You just need to get a job, and that just makes my head explode.
Right.
Because he comes from the thing where it is a job. He's worried about a job, not a career.
Right.
And we weren't taught that. I wasn't taught about finances, not by them.
Right.
I had to learn from the School of Hard Knocks. There's a lot of things that my parents could have exposed me to. via what Wanzer's saying, that he did not, because they were raised a certain way and they're used to thinking a certain way because they're old, you know. Anyway, all right, are we done?
Oh wait, Pops, you got a closing remark?
Nah.
I mean, do you want to apologize to me?
Wanzer,
Nah.
Wanzer, you have a closing remark? Just make it short if you do.
Yeah,
please.
So in closing,
Yeah.
I would simply like to say, open your minds, expand your horizons, and show your kids something that you didn't see.
And then the closing remark.
Wait. I'm gonna let you close, but I'm just gonna say something real short. I think that everybody. I enjoyed the conversation though, but I think it just went way. I think it just went way left.
Always does.
Because
on here.
It's supposed to.
No, it's not.
So to put a pin in it, I think that what Wanzer's saying is 100% true. You should expose your kids to as many things as you could possibly see, things you didn't experience.
And like Daniel said, and teach them to think beyond of just what they think they want to do.
Yes, and
to think beyond.
And that's totally different from what I was saying. I was saying to teach your child to pass down whatever skill that you've mastered in your lifetime, regardless of whatever they choose to do in their life. You know, so I think that's two totally different things. So you should apply both of them, in my opinion.
Which, by the way, before you close that out, Nick,
you already closed, but go ahead.
Well, like you said, teaching your kid a skill that you know, like my uncle was a mechanic. He built race cars. He showed me how to do a lot with cars that I do to this day.
Right.
And so, yeah, passing on a skill that you absolutely have is, absolutely do that, because it's not like you can only teach them one thing and that's it. So, yeah, why not teach them that one thing that you absolutely know and then open the door and show them other things that they don't know and that you don't know?
100%.
And in closing, we're closing.
All right, let's move on. Jesus.
Whew.
That was good stuff.
Where's my thing? Ready?
Scrambled eggs and bam.
Oh, shit.
Scrambled eggs and ham.
You know how to tilt it down.
Huh?
Scrambled eggs and bam.
Sounds all bottom heavy.
Want it like that?
No, like
Scrambled eggs and bam.
Yes, it's now time. So just in case you're wondering why are they doing scrambled, we're gonna do her segment on all three shows.
Yeah,
So,
or more hot
because,
topics, because there's so
some
much that
things we're
happens
missing,
during the week that we don't get to talk about on
Yeah,
Mondays. And
so
then, too, we got 50 million people here. We talk about it for 10 seconds, or we talk about it, we never get through anything.
So that's why you're here.
So we're going to try to structure a little bit. All right, so in the last, couple of months, there's been so many celebrity divorces.
Divorces or breakups?
Divorces.
Okay.
And, people who, okay, so you got Tiana and Iman. You got Joe Jonas.
Who was that, Nick?
Is that Hugh Jackman?
No. What's that right there? What's that doing?
Making Good.
Oh, yeah, that was a couple.
That's the pastor, though. Is that the pastor?
Yeah, that's him. Uh-huh.
He's in San Diego, right?
No, he's here.
I thought the church was in San Diego.
No. He's
a pastor?
Yeah, Hugh Jackman and his wife, and they've been married 20-something years.
That's what you got.
You got Jeezy and Jenny Mai, Brittany and her man. You've got.
Wait a minute, Britney Spears?
Yeah, she was only was she married a couple of months? Yeah. It wasn't even long.
I thought they took her estate that she didn't have.
She got again. Pops. Another dude got her.
Another dude got her, married her.
Portman.
And Natalie Portman and her man. You got
Natalie Portman.
She's the actress. She's an actress. You got Sofia Vergara and Joe. I can never say his name. Manganiello or something.
This guy right here with the braids.
Yeah, is that Sophia? No, that's Yeah, there's so many. Bella Hadid. Oh my gosh! It's
wow.
Anyway, but I'm just gonna touch on a couple of them.
Ariana Grande.
Yeah, or they was only married 2 years.
Damn.
And here's my thing. Okay, so
She's
Funky Geneva reported this morning that he knew why Jeezy.
Who's Funky Geneva?
This is on Claudia's show.
Blogger
on Claudia's show. Anyway, he said, he made some calls and he found out why Jeezy filed for divorce from Jenny Mai. And he said, and it really wasn't even that big a deal, but it seems like they were never in the same place. It was a distance thing. And this is what people around them are telling Funky Geneva. This is what he's reporting. And then she wanted a social media relationship. He didn't.
Like social media relationship.
Like anything they do, she posted it on the gram.
Okay.
He had some friends over, and then we're having a big party, and then here comes the caterer, and then it's on the gram. He's a very private person. And then they saying her brother and mother lived at the house in Atlanta, but
she's Asian, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
that's what they raised. They used to live together. That's what they do.
Everybody coming.
And so my thing is this: it sounds minor to me. I feel like with these, and I don't know, I can't talk about the rest of the population. Oh, Billie Eilish too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You know, that was her childhood crush.
Yeah, I know, right? But my thing is this: I think people are getting divorced too quickly, or they don't understand the concept of marriage. You know what I'm saying? Because if
Like you're supposed to stay?
because. I mean,
that's not the concept of
distance, social
Well,
media relationship, or whatever it is that really a reason to be like, you know what, fuck you, bitch, I'm leaving you? And we just had a child. A child has got to be no more than probably under 2 years old. Like, I just feel like
Is there a reason to leave?
These people have been married 2-3 years, and it's just like they're getting.
young.
Well,
too-
I think Nikki Pan, I think
young.
the biggest question is, what's the reason to get married?
Yeah.
I think
Well, that's Wanzer.
love is the worst reason.
We know he ain't doing
Don't do
it.
that.
Love is the worst reason to get married.
Because what's love got to do with it?
100%. Love is the worst reason to get married.
And what do you think it should
Does
be?
it
then?
need to be a reason? One of the reasons?
It has to be a part of it. It has to be a part.
You have to have a foundation. Like, for example, with my wife, right? The reason I got married, I read in the scriptures, and this hit me directly. It said marriage is honorable to the Lord. That makes sense to me.
Okay,
Right?
to you.
Right. It's an honorable thing to make a commitment, fight through all the BS that comes with that, and stick to it. I can see how that's an honorable thing. And I can see how it's a weaker way to just say,
I'm out.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to commit to anybody. I'm just going to do me.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question.
So
Nick.
that was my reason for doing it. Like, it had nothing to do
didn't
with
say
See,
that,
but you are a servant
ask
of
you a
God.
question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, you know what
So-
I'm saying?
so-
So you believe in that, but a lot of these people.
But that's what I'm trying to give them the game, Nikki Pan. I think
Right.
when you do something for somebody else, like, my marriage is about who I am as a man.
Right.
So even if my wife pisses me off, that doesn't affect my actions.
Right.
Because I'm not married for her. I got married for the Most High to stand on, to be an honorable man.
But
Yep.
then, but see, here's the thing, Nick. You took your time. You
That's a good
picked the
point.
right
That's a good
person. You
point.
you guys were equally yoked. You guys wanted the same things. Now, a lot of people get married for convenience or because or you know whatever it is.
They cute.
Yeah, or
And
I'm
Pam-
in a situation and I, whatever, and I just need an out, or whatever it could be. Why people are doing these, and I'm thinking these celebrity marriages. Again, I don't think
You think
they
the celebrity
subscribe.
marriages are like
No, I'm
that?
saying I was going to say I don't
Oh.
think they subscribe to a higher power when they
Oh.
do this. I don't think they're. It's like
So why do you think all the celebrities are getting married? That's
Wait,
a good
hang-
point, Nikki
hang
Pan.
on, hang
I
on,
think
hang
it's
on.
convenience. I think it's
Go ahead,
a
Juan.
clout thing.
I gotta
think
break this up. Pam, you're giving Nick too much credit. I'm not gonna allow this. I'm hearing a bunch of bullshit,
So what do you think?
Go ahead.
and I gotta
Why
stop.
would
it.
you?
Well, why
not,
did he
you,
lie
you're
about
not getting
God?
it.
Pam just said, "Cause Nick, she do him like goddamn Maestro. Cause Nick, because
Yeah, I
you
know.
did it
And
for
Speedy
the,
ain't shit.
you did it for the Most High. You did it for the Most High, Nick.
What did I say that
That's
for?
why I didn't say shit.
Because-
Why did you say? I just said that to
because-
Maestro.
That's real.
Nick,
That's
Nick
real, though.
said,
No, he said the
That's-
way you treat.
no, Nick said,
Oh, because I respect him. Sorry.
yeah, don't
You're
do that.
mad.
Don't do that on my watch. because Nick said I got married because, and Nick, correct me at any time,
I'll let you finish. Go ahead.
my brother, if you feel I'm disrespecting you or if I'm wrong.
Go ahead.
But what I heard was, I heard you say,
Uh-huh.
I got married because the Bible says it's an honorable thing to do, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Right.
But you want more bitches.
Correct.
So
No, I don't want more bitches. I want
That's
another
not what I
wife.
said.
you want another wife.
If the Lord see fit.
You see what I'm saying? So all this honor and respect, but he would love to have an additional wife.
So let me.
Well, it says
Okay,
it
so
in his
wait. You told me to respond to it. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So I just think your understanding of what I'm saying is from a white man's perspective. You
Now
understand?
Back to the white man.
if,
No.
See how I come full
If you're
circle?
gonna get more bitches, it's got to be the white.
No. No. That's
Hilarious.
the opposite, Wanzer.
Okay.
So the concept of that you're talking about didn't come into play until we were in Rome under the white man's rule. That's when the one woman, one marriage thing came into play. So I understand what you're saying. I understand your perspective. But me wanting another woman, just like my wife, right? Me wanting another woman, not saying that I do, but if I had another wife, it would have nothing to do with my wife. You understand? It has nothing to do with. That's why I don't now, because I think now if I did it, it would be out of lust. And I don't want to just collect women out of lust. So I don't have another wife. I would have to find
raised my
somebody
hand.
to fit that bill in order for me to take that woman on as a wife. She can't just be fine with a fat ass. So I feel what you're saying, but you're wrong. You know what I mean?
But same thing. I said.
I'm not an
Wrong.
ignorant nigga to Nikki Pam's point.
I mean,
I know this
no,
is not a subject for you, Wanzer. I get it.
he'll
but-
take another wife.
But tell us why you wouldn't get married.
Well, he said many
I-
times.
Well,
Do we
I
not
wouldn't
hear
get
it?
married because
Well-
I don't trust people.
Okay.
Whoa.
people or
Women.
or
It ain't
women.
people.
Yeah, you don't have to marry a dude.
I would say people, period.
You don't want to marry a man.
But I'm just saying across the board.
You don't want to marry
Yeah,
me.
that's the same reason I wouldn't marry a man.
Do you think you could ever find someone that you
that you could trust.
No, I
Are
don't.
you are you trustworthy?
I'm like a,
Yeah, are you trustworthy? Good question. Are you bringing into the relationship what you think you expect?
No.
I'm
or
bringing.
want?
I think I bring a good amount of trust.
So
A good amount? Are you? Did you cheat?
Like 60-40?
I'm a human being.
like 70-30?
Oh no,
I'm
you're
human.
responsible for your own decision.
No, but
now.
yes, you're.
Yes, that's for
if
sure.
you get married and you decide to cheat, that's on you.
Yes, on
No,
you.
you're
It's not a being human.
I'm human.
No, the human. I'm human ain't gonna work on that. So.
You never heard that song? I'm only.
Yeah, I was there when they were in the studio
human.
stinking it up.
But you
So-
can't.
Human League, yes,
yeah,
I was there.
decisions you make are decisions you make.
No, I understand that, but what I'm saying is I am of the flesh, and we do fuck up sometimes. So I can't guarantee that I'm not going to cheat. I can't make that guarantee.
Would you tell her
Why
that?
would you not guarantee that?
Would
What's
you
wrong
tell
with
her that?
Because you would be lying if you guarantee it.
I can guarantee that if I don't even cheat on boyfriends, so Lord knows I can guarantee that damn sure in the marriage. Why even take the jump if you're not going to do it?
Well, you could say that about anybody.
No, she's saying about her.
I'm saying about me.
Right, I understand that, but you're saying why?
I can guarantee some things in life
Yeah.
that I'm not going to do to people. I'm sorry. I feel like it's a decision that I
And
can
you
make.
think if you met someone that y'all click, maybe not like other ones, but y'all clicked and you decided, hey, this is gonna be me and you still gonna cheat?
No, I'm not saying I have the intention to cheat. I'm just saying that I don't know what's going to happen in the future. That's all I'm
Yes,
saying.
you do. You can't. For men, we can't. We just don't fall into no pussy. We have to put an action into it. You do know that.
Right, but okay, we're not talking about overnight. Let's say I find this person that you're talking about. Let's say
Hold on,
it's,
Bertie.
let's say it's 13 years down the road, 15 years down the road, and things are not going well. I really don't want to be with this person anymore. You
So
know,
why not just tell her?
I mean, maybe I did, but maybe we haven't broken up yet. Maybe we're still in the same house. Maybe she's still fighting for it, but I'm not. You know, so I mean, there's a lot of shaky ground in there. You know, to where it's like, hey, I told you I didn't want to be with you no more.
But think about it. I mean,
say it
well,
like
I know
that.
you guys had different upbringings than me, so I can only go by what I saw in my family, right? And like I said, I on both sides, and I understand I am an anomaly. I do get it. But the divorce rate on both sides probably 3% out of 100. Like, you know what I'm saying? So everybody is married to the end. Everybody died. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm used to seeing. Grandparents, everything. So that's what I'm used to seeing. So I'm used to seeing. So that's probably why I believe in the institution. And I know how you guys were raised and whatever. And I think it has a lot to
No,
do
my
with.
mother was stayed married to.
Well, your mother had a couple of.
Was it two husbands?
Shut up.
and a couple
It's just
baby
a
daddies. I'm
question.
just saying. I'm like, we're not the same.
But what
She even got a touch on the shoulder.
Was she actually married to your real dad though?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just asking.
And then don't one of
Just
your brothers
asking.
and sisters have a different day? I'm just saying.
Yeah, we should move on.
Yeah.
There's a lot of activity.
Really, nigga?
I'm just saying,
Really?
man. Like, I'm just saying, man.
I mean,
all I'm saying is that you come from a large family.
And you do too. So
scattered
Pam's
family.
the only one that does it.
Right, I'm like,
She's an anomaly.
Pam made you sound like raccoons. She said a scattered family.
Pam is a monopoly. What is it?
Monopoly?
What are you?
Anomaly.
Yeah, that one.
This
A
nigga said
monopoly.
Monopoly game. One motherfucker.
I forgot my point. I know I had a point to this, but I'm saying I think a lot of it is what you
They
see.
stayed together till I was high school. Till I got out of high school.
Back to you. We're not talking about you. We're talking about me and
I
my.
love my mom and my daddy.
They
Fuck you, it is my daddy. It's the only daddy I knew. I ain't know no other daddy.
Speedy said.
She said me too. I was like, yeah.
Speedy said he the onlyest daddy I knew. Why you got to turn into a slave, Speedy?
Oh shit.
Use
You
the
motherfuckers act
onlyest
like
daddy.
that's
I knew.
my daddy. I don't give a fuck. That's the
shit.
guy I love.
I think if you go to jail with a man, he's your daddy. That's a bond that can't be broken. Nigga, we went to jail together.
We didn't go to jail together. He was there already.
That's even worse. It'd have been better if you did the crime together as father and son. Y'all did two separate crimes.
And then got to say, what are the odds? All the jails and
Right.
all the jails.
I thought you had a
Y'all were criminals in your own
We have a
individual
phone.
right.
Shut up.
Call it what your name is.
It's the sheriff. It's the
Nick
sheriff.
Here? I don't know if can he hear us. Oh,
is it?
Nick ain't here.
Pam,
Oh, you
did
can
you
hear.
hear? Pam, did you hear about? I know y'all talking about marriage and all this other stuff.
So you not.
Did you hear about DJ Envy, his wife, and Tyrese?
Yeah.
We did that this
We
week.
did that this week.
Where
We
we
did
at,
that on Monday.
Brian? We did it on Monday.
But more than
Okay.
more interesting than that, Vern, is a Papoose and the rapper. Oh gosh, Remy Ma. And that one's way more interesting to me than
Shout out
anything.
to Remy Ma.
I mean, because here's the thing.
Okay,
She's
here's the
denying.
thing. I'm gonna give you my
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna give you my little cut on the Tyrese thing. He's DJ Envy and his wife.
Mm-hmm.
They said, well, she's saying that he was being inappropriate and all this other stuff. And
Inappropriate.
and the thing with that is that
He said inappropriate.
you put that out there, but yet Tyrese made, even though I'm not a Tyrese fan at all, Tyrese said something that's just one of the greatest things of all time. He said, nobody disrespected your family, nobody disrespected your wife or your children more so than you because you went and cheated. So all this bullshit you trying to flip and twirl and turn on
It's
me.
weird when someone
No,
that's cheated
nigga.
on their wife tell another person that you cheated on your wife. I just it's mud throwing in mud.
It's more like this is the
How
worst
you gonna
thing
tell
about
me
it. Speedy.
anything?
You and your wife back together because I helped you get them back together.
That's what
and then
Tyrese is
all of a sudden you're saying, all of a sudden even DJ Envy said it. He helped get us back together. Now all of a sudden you're saying that I'm being inappropriate, which I think he could have been.
Well, he was doing stuff like sending her pictures of the car that he just bought. Like it wasn't to do nothing to do. It wasn't doing nothing to do with.
So that's
the
like a
relationship.
friendship.
Yeah, now he doing friend shit
Well,
like
they
me
said
and
that
you
they were-
texting
that-
dumb
that
shit.
they were
But see,
friends.
hold on.
They weren't friends
No, you
before.
can't do that.
Nah,
though.
One
nigga,
thing,
I'm my wife friend.
One thing Nick said that I
I agree with
absolutely agree with. One thing Nick said I absolutely agree with. It's certain points where you got to cut that shit off. You are a married woman. If you need to talk to somebody, talk to your husband.
Or
You
talk
don't
to the
need
tree.
to have
How
a
about that?
conversation with
Send me
another
your phone,
dude.
nigga.
Yeah, ain't
You
having
don't
no
need to be
side
having another
conversations.
conversation with another
That just
dude.
gonna fuck it up.
And
It
then
is.
you
Yeah,
say,
don't
oh,
fuck
he got
you make it
inappropriate with me because he was too demanding of my time and all this other shit. Talk to your husband.
Right. I totally agree with you.
And like
Okay.
And like Tyrese said,
You know what I get?
nobody. And now you're gonna try to talk shit. Now you're gonna try to talk shit to me about disrespecting your family. No, you disrespected your family when you ran off and cheated with this other woman.
You know
Get
Ricky
that
Bell's
shit
birthday is today? Mine's tomorrow.
That's Vern.
Yeah, I saw. I think
Yeah,
I wished him
Ricky-
happy
his
birthday.
birthday's-
All right,
I thought it was today. All right, Vernon.
Ricky birthday.
All right. Can we keep going?
I agree.
So
What's
we
that?
said
Go ahead,
Remy
Beth.
and
Go ahead.
Papoose. Oh, I wanted to talk about Remy and Papoose. Okay, so I did watch the video of you saying about the rapper. Okay, so apparently, allegedly, she was having an affair with a battle rapper, right? And so there was a
that
battle
video.
rap
Okay.
thing or whatever in the street, and one dude called out the battle rapper, and then the battle rapper did something, kind of confirmed it in a way. But Remy is still saying that it's not true.
Well, she got to stay with that.
I mean, you have to. I get it. You got to deny.
Unless
But
you
at
got
the end of the day,
pictures.
I'm come from the thing. If
You ain't got no pictures.
I mean, it apparently in the New York streets is known that she was kicking it with this dude or this rapper dude.
Unless this nigga come out and go, we was fucking.
I mean, he might as well. He did in the rap though, didn't he? He made it in the. I watched it. He insinuated it.
But you can't take that serious though, because it's battle
Because the
rap.
battle rap, so it's like right on that line. But I'm sorry, where there's smoke, there's fire. There always is. Because even with Tiana Taylor and Iman, for months they've been separated. Because I did call and verify that yesterday.
Right.
I did call. And they had like
Who you call? You call your mom?
a person that
Oh, my
lived
bad.
with
I
them
mean-
at the time. Anyway, and they had been, but then they would when it came out, they were saying that no, we're not separated. No, we're not divorcing, whatever. But then it comes out. Then
Can
she
I
has
ask
to
a
admit.
question?
Can I finish the story? This is why we don't get through stories.
I was letting you finish. I was quiet.
But so with that,
Shit to say.
and then it comes out that they've been separated for months.
That sucks. I like them.
Can I ask a question? Does it matter
What?
That's what?
about how long they've been separated or why?
What do you
I'm
mean?
just trying to figure out why does everyone need to know?
Because they're public figures, and they put the and I think it came out because apparently on social media it was a girl, like you said, they've been separated, but a girl was in his shirt or whatever and laid up on his chest or whatever, and she put it on social media.
So is it an unwritten rule that if your life is open on the internet, your life is open on the internet?
Yeah.
And if let's say you're a person that doesn't.
That like who would that we don't know that we want to know that it keeps their shit close to the vest and doesn't like do their stuff. I'm trying to think.
Jay-Z. I would say Jay-Z.
Yeah, Jay-Z and Beyonce. I mean, until she did the album. I mean, we all kind of knew.
They could have pump faked us on that.
Yeah, true. It could have been. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But
they
don't live their life on the internet.
So then you could say to that situation like, okay, I'm not gonna put their shit out because they're not out there like that.
I mean, I think Queen Bee and I think there's certain rules that certain people were just not gonna fuck with.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
they would be.
Hugh Jackman and his wife. I know why they're getting divorced.
Why?
How do you know?
It's 20-something years together.
I have a source.
Oh, that sucks.
And what's the reason?
The source is his net worth. He's worth $180 million. She's 67. He's 54. Now, if I've got $180 million.
She's 67.
She's 67.
She almost out of here.
So,
I mean, I'm sorry.
Hey,
I
Speedy turned 62 today.
Tomorrow.
Let's make it today. Let's go ahead and get you up there.
She's 67?
She's 67.
So you think it was money?
No, what I'm saying is if I'm a 54-year-old man.
You saying he's leaving her?
Yeah.
Okay.
He filed.
If I'm if I've got $180 million.
He still
and I'm 54 and my wife is 67, nigga, I got to upgrade. She got to go.
You know, that's how you
she
think.
She got to go.
Okay.
Now, I'm wrong for wanting to just keep my wife and get another one.
Right. This nigga right here.
That's how anybody thinks.
But that's not what you heard.
You
just
no, that's what it, just look it up.
It don't say that he needed an upgrade in there. That's the interpretation of what happened.
It doesn't say upgrade, but it shows the age gap. It shows the worth. I mean, you do the math.
I don't think that's.
All right, let me ask you a question, Speedy. You are. Well, yeah, you are 67. And let's
61.
Okay, 61. Okay, let's just say you're 54 and you've got $180 million and your wife is 67.
But she's still going to get some of that. She's going to get some of that.
Yeah, she's going to
get
get
some not half.
On the edge.
Depends on where she got married.
Even still, nigga, I've got $80 million.
I don't think it has to.
I don't get it.
You're saying he's leaving to go get a younger woman.
Nah, that ain't
I'm
it.
saying if you've got, okay, we're going to make the money half. Let's say she gets half.
Right.
If you've got $80 million and you are a 54-year-old man, do you want a 67-year-old woman?
If you love her.
I don't think, again, yeah.
Been with her 20 years?
Huh? I mean.
You saying the age is the reason why he's leaving?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
So what age?
67.
Okay, so I got
why is it so hard? Why is it so hard to compute?
So
it's not a big deal.
Clarify it for the room. What age does a woman lose her value?
For you.
50.
50.
So at 50,
she better be the nicest person in the
no
world.
matter how old you are.
Nigga, at 50, we going back to 25.
And what would you have in common with a 25-year-old?
He was late 30s.
Yeah, which is not a big gap.
At that point, it's not.
No, it's
but
not.
now it is. It's
But I don't
54
think
and
he,
hell of a
I
gap,
think he woke up and said, I'm reassessing, and you're too old. I'm
and you
out.
gotta look 60. A white 67.
It is like 87. It is a hard sell. You're right about that.
He's a major celebrity. He's got young chicks all around him. Why would he
had
want
that for 27 years?
Yeah, he's been with her for the 27 years.
No, I understand that, but at a certain point, she was still younger to him. She still looked whatever. Now he got a 67-year-old Wolverine.
That's fucked up. I will not be.
I don't think that's the reason.
I just think celebrities. I just think these people. I think nowadays, and you know what? I would be scared to get married nowadays only because I feel like people don't. They give up too easily, and they don't.
Oh, she looks 67. Is she an actress?
He looks 67.
He looks old too, though. I mean, she don't look that old. I mean,
Pam?
No.
Well, he is a little fine.
She got a little grandma to her, but
he got a little grandma. It's a trip I had. There was this guy.
Hugh Jackman, you got to get a better.
Yeah, he might have to upgrade once we really see the picture.
Now
I have to go backward on that one.
Right now, what do you think?
Get you another wife.
After seeing her, you got to upgrade a little bit.
Get you too, man. Shit.
So even y'all are saying now that you've seen the pictures that he has to upgrade.
Look at me. I'll take it.
Right. She got 8 and a half. Right. Nigga, I need to start shopping where she shops.
Right.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
You're
you know who she
Mr.
looks
Jackman.
like? Yeah. She looks like Martha Stewart a little bit.
Yeah, she does.
60.
Wow.
She's 67. And guess what? Next year, she's going to be 68. So, in Hugh Jackman's mind, he's like, damn, in 4 years, I got a 70-year-old.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, but okay, but what about Angela Bassett and her husband?
That's
She's
different.
67
She's
because
black.
black don't crack.
And she looks amazing.
Yeah, she does.
That's a
So how old
she
is
look
he?
better than him.
How old is he?
Can you look it up, nigga? I don't want
I
to.
didn't
So
know
that-
she was 67.
You know, if you still look great, that's great. But you know, she's a 67-year-old.
So you would have shook her.
Caucasoid.
But you know you got to give her some money.
That's fine.
You have no problem. So why'd you bring up the money if that's not a problem? You're saying it's her age.
I'm not saying he's leaving her to get money. I'm saying he's leaving her to get a younger woman.
Well, okay.
Well,
He doesn't want to. I think he does love her. And he doesn't
probably
want to.
does, 'cause that's the mother of his kids.
I don't think he wants to cheat on her. I don't think he wants to hurt her feelings like that. So
So
I
he
think,
said, "I'ma get out
Yeah,
now."
I think he just wants to get
'Cause
out
he's
of it.
67.
He probably gonna have another younger wife in a
he's,
year.
He's gonna have a younger wife. He's got $80 million.
Oh, that's
right?
old boy. What's his name?
Courtney
Courtney
Vance.
B.
Vance.
Vance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can act.
Yeah, they both can go.
They
Do you
both-
think that Hugh Jackman is gonna get divorced, have that money, and then go get
That sounds like a white
and then go
problem,
get
really.
another 70-year-old,
Well,
and he's 54? Why would he do that?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make any sense.
So we know what you gonna
It's
do.
some women at 67 gonna kick your ass when they see you.
That's fine. They got to get to me first. I know I'm faster.
Oh, I did hear. You're right. I heard that Cher and that 30-year-old AE got back together. And how old is Cher? She got to be 70 something, and
No,
she was
gotta be
engaged.
80. She got to be 80.
I mean, goddamn.
she got
Yeah, how old is Cher? And the dude is 30 something. And I mean, I heard they broke up. They got engaged. They broke up, and I heard they got back together. I just saw that. Yes, yeah, he got engaged.
You know
Mhm.
what's
She got
fucked?
Cher
You know what's
engaged
fucked up
on.
about that situation? I couldn't do it because of my friends.
Oh no!
Because if y'all heard I was with Cher and you got a chance to meet her, y'all would tell her, you know, he using you. Right?
Pam would say, I would not say a word.
You know,
I'll be in the kitchen. This is great.
you know, Wanda don't love you. Ain't no way.
Wait,
It ain't
isn't
no
this
way.
He don't even believe in marriage. I got proof.
He don't believe in life after love.
he did he buy the ring? No, I bought it for us.
Isn't this
Right.
the guy that was with old girl?
What's his name? AE or what's his name?
He black?
Yeah.
Yeah, he black.
Wasn't this the guy?
Don't get it,
wait,
dog.
yeah. See, anytime black people see this, we as fellas, we know what's happening. You hustling, nigga.
Yeah,
Especially
he got a good hustle.
Especially when we see him kissing her in the mouth and hugging her.
I mean, he's Cher. Cher still got. She still. I mean,
Pam, don't
I
do it.
mean-
She
Pam,
80.
stop.
That's my
Yeah,
mama
stop.
was 80.
is-
I'd have
she's
whooped the
80. Is that
motherfucker.
what he said?
She got to be 80.
Yeah, she is.
She's at
old,
least
'cause
20
she-
years older than me.
Right. Yeah.
She
'cause-
got to be 80. Or 79.
Now,
Right.
if we met that dude, the first thing we would say to him,
High five.
My nigga.
I see you, dog. I know what
Because he's
you're
holding her
doing.
hand on the red carpet. Nigga,
I know what you're doing,
That's
dog.
Grammy, nigga. You fucking Grammy.
Right.
Yeah, that's weird. Anytime a black dude see another black dude and he got like a questionable chick with him, and she white or fat white chick.
Oh yeah,
Or
AE. They
obese.
said AE dated Amber,
Amber
Rose.
Rose,
Yeah,
yeah.
he sure
I
did.
thought he had a baby with her, didn't he?
Yeah, isn't that like Seymour? Didn't he have the
Yeah,
kid?
he been
together?
hustling for a
The
minute.
first, yeah, he been hitting up the.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
damn, he really.
That nigga hit the top of the
Like,
mountain on that
yeah,
one,
he
nigga.
did for
Cher?
real.
He hustling.
How real? Where did they meet?
So
at?
wait a minute,
Like
though.
at the club? Like
It wasn't like he
at the-
said he engaged, like, yo, I want to get married. He didn't do it.
Yes, he did.
No, yeah, no. He
Oh, he
proposed.
did it?
Yes,
Pops,
he
he
proposed.
hustling. He seen. Listen.
Oh, I thought she might have said, let's
No,
get
He
married.
cracked
no.
Amber
Why would
Rose.
she say that?
I don't.
He probably realized Amber Rose ain't got that kind of money.
No, she don't.
Not enough that he looking for.
She didn't stay long enough.
So
with her.
he probably at a party. He sees Cher. He probably Google her. Damn, she worth $100 million. Oh, I'm finna go get this. Yeah.
Put this thing on her.
I'm finna go get this.
All right, so we done with this?
So would you date a younger dude?
Nah, because I've done that.
No, he's got money, Pam.
Oh, money does different.
No,
things.
he don't have no
yeah, yeah.
Money
yeah.
does different things.
Yeah, but yeah, that changes the whole game.
No, but what if you got more money?
Nah.
What if you
Because
sitting
again,
on
I'm not
100,
trying
right?
to look like Cher and all you niggas high fiving
Oh,
the
Young
younger
nigga.
nigga
hey, you
behind.
young nigga, come here. You hit Pam?
Right.
She's
nah.
driving Pam's little car. Would
Right.
you be with an 80-year-old for if she had money?
Well, that's only 20 years for you.
She got a walker with the tennis balls on it.
But she had money, like she had share money, like
Pam,
lineage
I
money.
actually want to love someone, not just.
Why?
What's the youngest you'll go, Pop? What if a young chick hollered at you in the club?
Nah, I can't do young.
What's the youngest you'll go?
He'll go down. He'll go down to legal.
That'd be 21.
No, that's 18.
No, that's where you live.
No,
Here
it's
it's 21.
Wait, what?
It's 21 here.
I wouldn't date nobody 18.
Wait. Hang on.
I mean, 18, yeah, you're right.
Hang on, Pam, because I don't want to go to jail. You just said 21. What do you mean 21?
21.
21 years old is legal in California
To drink.
to date. Yeah.
To date?
Or what is it?
No, it's 18. 18.
I'm thinking maybe.
You're thinking about alcohol.
21
Yeah, I'm thinking about alcohol. You're right.
Yeah.
It might be 18.
But why would you do it?
Is 18 considered an adult to marry out here?
Oh, to marry? I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
It's 18. Down south is 15.
That's crazy.
That's crazy to me.
Why would anybody want to marry a
15-year-old?
They're not even a grown up.
Right.
Their frontal lobe is not even
developed.
Anyway,
yeah.
At the end of the day, I definitely wouldn't do 76. 67. Wouldn't it? You can't be 60.
67's too old for you. You're 62. That's only what?
Have you seen 67?
Black? Yes, I have seen 67 Black. My cousins are 60, and they look just
Which
as young
one?
as me. Marla's like.
I met her?
You know Marla.
She cute?
Yeah, she been on the show. She came when we were over there.
Just stop, Speedy.
But at the end of the day, but she's married though,
Nigga
trust
said
me,
she
and
cute?
very happy.
Stop, nigga,
and she's married to a
stop.
younger guy actually.
So you wouldn't do 67? No. 67? No.
Speedy, that's only a couple years older than you.
First of all,
But
you're trying to talk me into shit, Pam.
Black 67 is different than
I ain't
white
seen her. Okay, maybe I didn't see her.
Okay, Black 67
I
is
have to see her, Pam.
What about Filipino 67?
they're usually nurses and they'll take care of you. They really
No, I
are.
gotta
They
take
are
care of the rest of the family.
They're caretakers though.
They live a
will-
long time.
They do, and they take care of you though, because you're gonna have ailments in a minute. So you're going to kick in and have somebody take care of you.
I'll rebuke you.
You know, age
In
we
the
all do.
name of the Lord.
I'll rebuke
You just don't know your ailments.
Take
yet.
that
I
last
think
call.
I could do I could do any age upward if they got some money.
I'm gonna just drop some jewels for anybody who cares.
Okay.
And just if anybody's wondering, according to the scriptures, you're an adult at the age of 20.
Okay.
So if you want to look it up, it's Numbers 1 and 45.
Okay, but what about California law? All that.
It's 18, but but this is my thing. I'd rather stick with the scriptures because if a girl look
But
18,
the law ain't gonna
she
look
ta-
at the scripture.
that's- No. What my point is this: if a girl says she 18 and
Probably
she look
not.
18, she could not be 18.
Right.
So stick with 20, nigga. Just go 20.
Right. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, makes
Be
sense.
on the safe side. Go
We have a
20.
call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, it's Nakia from the Bay again.
Yeah,
Quick question.
yeah.
So, Speedy, the lady who was sitting next to me Saturday night, she was 67. You wouldn't hit that?
She was cute.
Which one?
The one
Yeah,
that was sitting
she's-
next to the
she's
kid with the
67.
glasses.
Oh yeah, she was real cute. Yeah, she was. Yeah, yeah. There you go. And you like that one we went to?
What the fuck?
What
What are you doing, Pam?
Oh my bad, I forgot we was on air.
Shit.
She's trying to get you late.
Well, we went to Palmdale, whatever. There was one that was with my friend from Soul Train. Remember her friend? You liked her? She had to be 60 something.
She said,
Because she was on the Soul Train in the 70s.
Yeah,
So-
she the one that had the
Oh,
hot, hot pink pants, hot pink shorts.
But no, Speedy was on that.
Oh, that was disgusting. Speedy's taste is crazy.
Not disgusting.
I see
Come on.
stuff and I just
She had nice legs.
Speedy likes women with swollen ankles.
No, she didn't. She had beautiful legs.
Yeah,
she had nice
good.
legs. She just had gray hair, and you know.
We've seen yours. Don't
Yeah, yours
even
are
go there.
average. Don't act like yours are above average or nothing.
You wouldn't recognize him
Ain't
in a
nobody-
dog park.
No. We not
Yeah,
gonna do
Wanzer,
this.
listen, y'all. Wanzer be like, nigga, I got a bad, and he'll show it to you, and it'd be like a regular white woman. You'd be like, nigga.
And he go, look at her toenails. I mean, for what? Hey, we'll take a quick break. Come right back, and we will have what you watching. We got some great stuff.
Equalize.
I did want to talk
Three.
about Tamar, but we'll do it.
No,
Another
you
time.
want to do it? Go ahead.
Oh, I just want to say her car got broken into in Atlanta. And you guys, literally, she had played the video. Video was 30 minutes. They had 30 minutes. There was a cameras on them, and she lived in Atlanta in like a really nice, what they said, one of the premier spots in Atlanta, or whatever. Somebody broke into her car. Took 30 minutes. That nigga, went through the car, got another car, pulled it up in back of the car, and was putting stuff. I'm like,
She had stuff in her car?
Yeah, she had her. She had her personal belongings in there. She said because she never really felt safe, and she doesn't live anywhere. And
She's sleeping in her car?
She's not sleeping in her car. She's sleeping from pillar to post or whatever. But I'm like, but you
Tamar?
said
What's wrong
that
with Tamar?
She said that she said her words were she doesn't live anywhere and doesn't because she doesn't feel safe anywhere. So that's why she doesn't live anywhere. So
That's somebody she knows.
yeah,
they knew she
because
had
that's
shit
the
in
thing.
there.
It's 30 minutes. Like
Yeah,
you
they knew
watching
she
the
had shit
camera.
in
The
there.
cameras were hella clear. I'm like, yo, who filming this shit? So I just
Yeah,
was-
somebody had to know she had her own stuff in her car.
yeah, and she said she always keeps her stuff in there because she kind of
Oh, yeah.
travels around it. And I
That's
said,
why.
but
Yeah, it's somebody.
so
she
you
knows.
live somewhere, Tamar. You just
It's probably
she just said she
somebody
doesn't
of
feel
somebody.
safe anywhere.
It's somebody of somebody that knew her. And
Yeah.
girl, she got all this shit in the car.
Yeah,
All we
she
gotta do is
does. She
go
said
for
she.
it.
I'm like, but everybody knows you don't keep belongings in the car.
Tamar, they have hotels.
Right. It's just
So
weird.
she's like staying with people?
Well, here's the thing. She said it was her house, one of her places in Atlanta. She's got a place here and a
okay.
place in Atlanta. So you were staying somewhere.
Right.
But I guess she said that in this car she kept a lot of stuff because she doesn't feel safe. Tamar.
Somebody
you
know.
Yeah, it definitely. It was the longest
look in
video.
your circle, girlfriend.
I mean, I was like, really?
It's in her
Who?
circle.
I mean, if they have security, if this is a premier place, and I think I know which one it was in Atlanta. I know they have security cameras and somebody's watching those cameras, so it had to be an inside job for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so that's it. I just
I
want to bring
mean,
that
the
up.
girl show up to the club with her purse. Girl, look what I bought. Bitch.
Hopefully she didn't have too much. Well, people don't really carry cash anymore, so I guess it's not that bad.
But she probably had her bags, the Gucci, Louis bags.
Who knows?
I
What
mean,
she
but
had.
today, like, as long as you got your phone and they don't take your cash, I mean, you pretty much could just replace it.
And they didn't take the car?
No, they just broke into it.
Did they break the window or they popped the lock?
I think she said they did break the window.
Oh, okay, because now a lot of people don't know this. If you got like a what's the car that DJ lost? A Hellcat. See, on the Hellcats, a lot of the newer cars have a lot of electronical locks and stuff.
Oh, you can start it, yeah.
But yeah, so people, they have these little boxes that you can get on the black market that you can pull up to these electric cars, and these cars that have these electric alarm systems, and you can just bypass it and start and jump
I've
the
seen
car.
I've seen that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You seen them
bro.
do
I
it,
felt
or
bad.
you seen the box?
They have the
I'm trying to
CCTV
think if I was
channel
with
on
you. Who was I
YouTube.
with? I was eating with somebody. I forgot who I was with, and we came outside. This is right here on Ventura in Sherman Oaks.
Oh, you seen it live?
And no, not Sherman Oaks, Encino. And it was a brand new Range Rover, and it was night. It was dark, and it was two white people kind of walking towards us, which we thought was weird because we were walking outside, and their car was in the parking lot, and they were like, "Did you guys see anybody?" No. We were like, "Huh?" And they had footage. They showed us. Somebody recorded it. This car pulled up next to the Range Rover, and they had this box that looked kind of like an iPad. They were holding it sideways like this, and they were doing whatever. And then the car opened, and then they went in the car, and they were just and they were just stealing whatever they wanted. So they can steal the car, or they can start the car.
Yep.
I believe that. Probably even with your. What do you think with your
Oh,
you know
definitely with a Tesla, it's a
yeah
computer.
computer any
Yeah.
computer
Just
car.
think,
I'm thinking
somebody that works at Tesla that does all that.
It is Roll Out Live, just in case you just tuning in. You're like, what the fuck is going on? Who is that? It's Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends. And I be
meaty.
Speedy.
Thank you for
I'm
offsetting
your
that.
only real friend, Speedy.
Yeah, I know. And else we got
Wanzer.
only real friend.
That's right.
And else we got
Nikki Pam.
second real friend at the marble table, the one, the only, the honorable.
Shalom to the people.
My son works.
I
As
got
it
these.
should.
I got these earpiece from Five Below. So this is interesting. I bought a little $8 head little earpods.
You like it?
Horrible.
Oh, good. It's $5, Nick.
No. So I bought the $5 one, which is a single earpod. This one works amazing.
You mean
A single. I've never seen a single.
Like an old dude with one
It's
one.
just one-
Like
it's
wrap
just-
around your ear.
No, it's just one earpod.
One AirPod?
It's just one earpod.
Who sells one earpod?
Five Below. So if you just need one ear, like I don't like using earpods to listen to music on. Cause
What do you need it
it
for?
mess with your eardrums. So I use it to answer phone calls, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Listen to a podcast, something like that. You know.
Well, you know you're gonna lose that. You put it in your pocket. You go and
Nah, it come with like a cool case. You know what I'm saying?
for one little plug.
Yeah, one little headphone. Come with a cool case.
How long to charge?
It lasts 10 hours.
They got a Five Below coming down right down the street.
Yeah, Five Below is cool. Even though it's some stuff in there.
Everything ain't Five Below.
They got a $20 section. I didn't
Sure
understand
do.
that. I was like,
I said,
nigga,
but it say Five Below.
like,
Five Below is amazing.
if
That
I wanted
fan-
something for $20, I'd go somewhere else.
Was you with
Sorry.
me when I bought that fan? Yeah, because I put it in your car. That motherfucker fell apart.
Oh, that
Blade
from
broke.
Five Below?
Yeah.
How much you pay for it?
No, a 15.
Oh yeah, I would have taken it back.
I mean, some things you don't get at the dollar store, Speedy.
That is true.
Five Below.
And a house fan is one of them.
Electronics are another one.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
You just get drawers. Just get underwear and
Huh?
and yeah, that's all I get. Like
At
you know,
Five Below?
They got drawers at Five
I
Below?
know they got T-shirts. I know
So
they
you
got
mean to
underwear.
tell
I'm
me
sure they
that?
got women's underwear, right? Oh, I'm thinking Ross or the
Oh
other
yeah,
one.
Ross got a good. Yeah, they got.
I was gonna say you buying underwear at Five Below.
Yeah, that's
I
what
didn't even know.
said.
I've never even been in a Five Below actually. No,
It's
never
not
been.
worth it, nigga. Man.
I believe it.
It's a great store.
Dee Dee's is like 50-50.
If you like little trinkets and stuff, it's cool.
yeah.
You
I need
know
like
what
a
I'm saying?
quick T-shirt and
Well, you bought a one earbud,
I like Five Below.
which means somebody got the other one.
I like Five Below. You know what I'm saying?
I like Five Below. It's a great store.
I like spending
well,
$5
great
on
is a
stuff that
bit of
got
a
little
stretch.
value.
Great to
But here's the thing about Five Below: they don't have no more cashiers.
Oh, what do you do? Check out yourself? Oh, I can't stand
They
it.
just have to do stand there to make sure you check out. So
You guys notice
everybody
that in
check out
restaurants
themselves.
too? Because I just went to where did I go? To
Restaurant.
California Fish Grill, and they, you put nowadays you're putting in your own
Oh,
orders
yes.
on the
Wow.
computers now. And I asked, I said, y'all not worried about this shit? Because really,
Yeah, like y'all just working towards your own
you
demise.
guys are packing my stuff. You're not or taking my
minute.
order anymore.
That's because cashiers steal. The machine can't steal.
And I told y'all they got to pay them. Like, it's gonna crank up to $20 an hour. So if I got to pay $20 an hour, I got to lower the staff over here, bro. So I
Yeah,
don't,
and cut it.
Yeah, I got to cut the staff. All I really need is a cook
And
and somebody to bag the food.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I don't need everything else. You know.
Man, I didn't think about that.
We have a call. Oh, this one. Vern. Hey, Vern.
But, wow.
They still what they basically when
Slow
they
down.
have you do all your own shit. They're saving money.
Yeah, they're cutting back on staff and everything, like
with me.
benefits
Because
and
everybody keeps claiming, "Oh, we want more money. We want to work here. We want more money." Okay, it's gonna be 3 people working there.
yeah. I mean,
It's
that's
gonna be the chef. It's gonna be probably 2 or 3 people in
A
the back
manager.
taking orders, making the order, and the manager, and that's it.
Yeah.
Everybody else is gonna be automated.
because
Just
literally they just bagged up my food, literally. Because I was like,
yeah.
I was like, I gotta go to this
Because there
menu
was
and do
this one
this.
woman at McDonald's that pissed me the fuck off. She act like I was getting on her nerves, and I'm asking her to. I'm placing my order with her. She act like I'm getting on her nerves.
What are
Bitch,
you
I'm
doing
trying to
eating
say,
at McDonald's? Vern, don't eat at McDonald's, man.
First of all, that's not
Chick-fil-A
the type
fish the other night.
of conversation I eat where I
hungry as
want
fuck.
to. We're not going to do that.
Thought I was gonna
There's a lot of
faint.
places you shouldn't be eating, but we're not going to do that either. What I'm saying is that these people act like just like when you go to the airport and they try to and they push you over to that damn kiosk. I'm trying to save your job, dumbass.
Why you always cuss at people, man?
Vernon, you should start your own clothing line called Dumbass.
Dumbass.
I think there's already a
Hilarious.
dumbass.
He answered it like it was real.
Yeah, you should try to copyright that word. That's a good
I'm
word.
just,
But you can't-
I mean,
can you
if
put
you all
dumbass
understand what I'm saying, the more you want,
That's
the
the
more
logo,
people out
dog.
here want to
Burning
get
face.
paid, the more they're gonna automate this stuff, and then you ain't gonna
Right.
have shit.
Right. But they do it slow, so you don't really recognize
You
it
do
as
one
you're doing
cashier at a time.
But I've
and-
noticed every place that I've eaten at lately,
Vern.
even McDonald's, I'm like, what is going? I don't eat McDonald's, but like, I mean, when you go through the drive-through, like, say you're like, okay, let me just grab some fries. And they were like, did you order on the app? I'm like, no, I
It's
just
go-
want some fries.
cheaper.
I'm not doing all that shit.
It's
Cheaper
about
on
to
that.
be Siri.
Oh, that'll
You're
work.
gonna pull up and it's gonna be
Hey,
hello.
Siri. Right.
It's gonna be a robot talking to you. Pops, remember I worked at 360? So when I worked at this gym, y'all, it was almost automated, but it was a really old gym. But the way they had it set up was like you didn't need anybody to be like a front desk
At the
person.
desk, yeah.
So I peeped that. I'm like, yo.
And it was very rarely anybody was there.
I'm like, this ain't really a job that I'm doing right now. So I got into sales. What happened, like maybe like a 6 months into it, was during my shift, because I had experience working customer service, they wouldn't schedule anybody for the front desk. So I would just put the scanner thing up there, sit at my sales desk, make my calls or whatever. Anytime somebody would come in, they would just scan the little thing would go over. You could walk into the gym.
And it was
if
a
it didn't,
thing
if
let-
the arm
lift up.
didn't let you over, obviously you needed to pay. Then I would just get up and help the customer.
Right.
So they basically eliminated my whole job as I was working at the company, and I just peeped it a little earlier. I'm
Right,
like,
right.
yo, you don't really
And
need.
I think that was the first time I saw the little lift thing.
Yeah, they had like the little arm lifting at a gym. So
I've
once you
never
get-
seen that at the
Really?
gym.
Me
That's what I'm
neither.
saying. Yeah. So like once I seen that
look,
Wanzer, I
that's
was
my
like,
business,
damn, they
Jim.
don't really need me to be up here.
Right,
And I
right.
seen that, I was like, bro, I'm finna move to sales.
And I think because that one was just more tight in the way it was, how the front desk was done. Because at the 24-hour fitness, most of them, it's wide open.
Right.
And they most of them you can walk in free if you have that walk. If you going doing this shit, they go, come on over here. Let me see your information. If you just walk in like, hey man, and you gone about, they'll never say shit.
See,
They
I-
never ask you for
If
that.
I owned a gym, like a 24-hour, like a chain like that, I would put the turnstile system in there, like when you go to the train. I'll put a turnstile in there. So you come, you just scan your little fob,
Go
turnstile go over, you do your thing. So I don't need to hire nobody to be at the front desk.
Now you just killed jobs.
Right.
Hey, man.
It's a gym owner listening right now.
It's not a real job. Nobody should be working front desk at a gym. It's not a real job.
Yeah, that's where you meet the
Go,
bitches.
go do something else with your life, man.
You ask, you need a trainer? That's when you ask them, you need a trainer?
Am I supposed to answer? Are we doing a skit?
Yeah, answer.
Oh, I'm like, what are we doing?
Do you need a trainer, Pam?
Sure. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Speaking of skits,
I don't know if we're doing a skit.
Did anybody else see Equalizer 3, or Pops, are you the only person?
I went and saw it last night.
What we're gonna do? Are we getting to watch? Okay, let's do this. Take this call, then do it.
All right.
Okay, go ahead. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling
I
from?
wish I had a song for that.
We do. We need to do, or
Yo,
we
yo.
should do a slide or something.
Watching.
For what you watching. Remember, we used to have me and you on TV Junkies. We did have a TV Junkies.
Caller.
Yo, what up?
What up,
Who this?
This Mr. Crank. This Mr. Crank out the DMV.
What
What's
up
good?
there?
What's up, dog?
DIY.
Shout out to the dumb vet.
What's poppin'?
Hey, boo.
What's up, Wanzer?
What's going on with you?
Wow. That was white.
Ain't nothing, man. Hey,
Two dudes
Wanzer,
getting to
what
know
the
each
hell
other.
you
I,
got
know,
on, bro?
I said, hey, boo. He is ignoring me. I'm,
He
wow.
said, "Hey, Juan."
I know, I said what I heard. I'm like, wow.
And Juan's away. Hey, buddy.
Hold up, Mr. Crank. I'm sorry they disrespecting you. what did you say?
Oh yeah. Nah, I would have rather addressed Nikki Pam, but I'm trying to figure out what the fuck get up you got on, man. What is that?
Yeah.
It's called.
Juan's device is closed extra
called
small.
Ross.
Yeah,
You said what get up?
Didi. It looked like it could be a pajama outfit, but they put a collar on it.
You going salsa dancing at the
Got his little
know,
chest hair out.
Why does it look like he played bass for a struggling R&B band?
Bass, huh?
Hilarious.
Yeah, but they only got two strings.
all you need is a little side hat, though, old man hat.
What's the occasion?
Hey, but not for real. I called in. Yeah, in a man's world, there's a little tension on the man's
So
world.
tell
with
me what
CDT
happened. I just told
earlier.
him to call anytime.
Yeah, I was supposed to go do it yesterday. Poet just hit me, and I was just like,
You didn't have right. Anyway, no. Tell us what happened. Not about you. Tell
Nah,
us what happened.
TD. I mean, not TDP. Speedy. Who is Joe Fox? Because I'm not hip to Joe Fox. But
I don't know who Joe Fox is. Or maybe I gotta see his face. But is he a comic?
I don't know if he's a comic or whatever. I watched it earlier, but basically TDP was like, "Nigga, fuck you." He kept saying, he's like, "Nigga, fuck you."
Uh-oh.
And I don't know if him and TDP had tension or whatever.
Yeah, that's tension
but
right there.
I guess yeah. And I ain't never seen TDP come off like that.
Oh, we have.
So I guess yeah, but I guess when they started breaking the phone call down, TDP he just didn't appreciate how he came on calling them old dudes, or he was like, y'all old dudes over here gossiping, y'all supposed to be men. That's what I got out of it.
Oh wow.
I don't know, but then TDP out of nowhere was like, nigga, fuck you. Heard his phone call, heard his interview up, and Louis Dix got kind of he got kind of out of his feelings about it, because I guess Louis Dix invited him on the show or to interview him.
Okay, so they're saying,
and
they're saying Joe Fox is a comedian touring with Tony Rock that Lou asked to come on the show. Oh, they said he was on your Comedy Corner, Speedy's Comedy Corner. You know, Speedy don't remember that shit. All right, so did just TDP had the attitude, or was Lou mad too, or Lou?
Nah, it was Teeter. Teeter was like, nigga, fuck you. Get this nigga, hurry up and get this nigga off the phone.
Ooh.
But Louis Dix, I'm gonna tell y'all something. That event y'all was at, Hope Floods thing, I watched that broadcast on their network or whatever. And Louis Dix was being real, like antsy with whoever came. Like anytime a female walked up to the table, I know that's Louis Dix. I watched y'all for years and years, but still, I'm like, bro, calm down. Like it was this one lady trying to promote, and Louis Dix was just shutting her down, insulting her.
Oh,
and TDP kind of came to her defense or whatever. But now in this instance, on today, on the new episode of In the Man's World, now Louis Dix kind of coming at TDP like, yo, that's you out of line for that. But shit, Louis, you did it last week at Hope Floods thing.
Well,
so I just called about that, just to give y'all an insight of what was going on.
Oh yeah, you said hi.
Hey, Speedy.
Yes,
I don't know. I know TDP used to gangbang, dog, but I ain't never seen a nigga like that. That nigga was like, nigga, fuck you, nigga. Fuck you. Nah, so, shit.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, we love them.
Thank you, brother.
Pops, I got a question.
What's crazy? Oh, go ahead.
So, man code, what's the proper way to, how would you have hopped onto a new podcast? Your first time on a podcast, you don't really know everybody on the panel. You just know one person.
I just play. I sit back and let the conversation come to me, more so than like here I either help the conversation or I still get in. on somebody else's show. I just even on Quakes. That's what Rodney called me about. He thought I was on the air with Quake. So. And I just sit back because it's Quake show. So it's different. You know, we're totally different than any other radio show you're ever going to go to. Like I've been on, especially the ones that's on the radio. Nigga, when you done with your interview, there's no hanging around.
Oh no, we be sitting around. We'll sit here for another hour and a half.
Or you got anything you want? Just kick it. No, nigga, you wait. You come in, you do whatever you came to do, and you out the door.
Yeah, it is
so
more of a business.
I'm more laid back on other people's podcasts because I don't know the direction.
It was so funny when you did the Two Funny Mamas with Kim. You called Kim Pam.
I did.
You did. Oh, you did. I was like, but you corrected yourself. You was like, my bad.
Even on
Kim
that,
Pam,
that was weird. And then I thought the girl was gonna be there. She wasn't. But
I know. I wish she would have been there. But that's probably why you was on because she wasn't there. You know.
When TDP go off, there ain't nothing you do. And
TDP will snap.
The Lewis Dix thing, just to clarify, that I know he said it. He kind of said it a little bit. That was his lane on Foxhole. So on the Foxhole, he had to be the asshole. And literally, King said, "No, you got. And if you're gonna be on the show, everybody can't be
kind of like
the same voice." Yeah. Yeah.
You need one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
but
have
we didn't have to tell you. But as he's gone along, he has yet to shake that. So if it came up, he's very aggressive when women are on the show. I don't know why.
I was about to say why. Why with women?
Well, I remember I bought Tiffany Pollard, aka New York, on in that.
Oh my God!
It went so bad. It was the first time, and that was over at RMC. And I was
he thought he was supposed to still be in that.
No, I was like, oh my God! Like Tiffany barely comes out. She came out for me, or I just called her New York, and it was one of the worst. I was mortified, even though I love Lou, but I still think I was like, oh my God!
I think he's embraced it, and it's been 15, 20 years.
Longer, yeah, a long time.
So think about that. You've been doing that character for that long. That's probably your DNA now.
If you guys want to watch that episode, I'm going to post it on the Patreon. So make sure you guys join the Patreon page. The link is in the description.
Now, just so you know, he would normally do that with young comics.
Hold on, let me answer Nick Pam's question. I'm going to post a video that Nick Pam's talking about with
with
Miss New York and Lewis Dix getting into it on Reach Around.
Yeah, so he was that way. If you were a new comic, like you can walk. If you walked up to him and said, "Hey man, you want to get into the comic?" He'd be like, "For what? You probably ain't funny." He would hit you like that. Like you don't dress right, you don't got white shoes on, and he changed that narrative of who he was, and now it's more when women come on the show, and or somebody that think, especially you're a comic, you think you're funny.
I bet he don't step to politics like that though.
He did that to me too though when I went there because I don't know him. I don't know him, so I don't know him at all. When he did that, I was like, oh okay, I see what we're doing here. So
you was able to recognize that.
What did he say to you?
He went at him.
I didn't even know you.
Yeah, he said some stuff, and then I went right back at him, and then he stopped.
Oh really? Hilarious.
Yeah, Lewis is actually a cool person.
He is. He's such a sweetheart.
You gotta get him outside.
Yeah, he was cool, and he was just kidding. So
that's the thing. Like when you do these shows all the time, or every week, or us 3 days a week, or whatever, you're going to get different sides of people's personalities. And like you said, you never really stay through. There's once a week, whatever. And you're never going to see that TDP. Usually you guys see that funny TDP, but at the end of the day, we are real people, you know what I'm saying? And you're every once in a while who you can be will slip out. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
And just so y'all know, sometimes, and not really on the show, but everyone does have a lane. But when you really putting a new show together, like when they was doing Skip and Stephen A. Smith, they had to be different. Even though they probably weren't.
Yeah.
But in order for it to work, somebody got to be an asshole. Somebody got to not be an asshole.
Or yeah.
Or ain't nobody going to listen to it.
Yeah, if everybody agreed. We got another call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Here's who it is, man. It's DJ out there in Vegas.
All right,
Ooh,
DJ,
man.
but you got to roll up your window or whatever, dude. You
get out the van.
I mean, what about now? Is it better?
Yes,
there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
See, it's my AirPods, man. I got to go to the Five Below like Nick and give me one AirPod. AirPod shit ain't working. And I done spent $100 on these motherfuckers and y'all can't hear nothing.
Might as well throw them away.
But look, I don't know what's going on with the men's world thing. I don't watch it. But I'm trying to figure out why is it breaking news? Because Speedy just did the same shit to McVay earlier. He
I
said,
know, he
"Fuck
did.
you"
He
about
did.
5 times to McVay over a conversation. Which
Yeah,
I
he
agree
did.
with Speedy in that. Like, well, the thing I don't understand is like it's a show, it's funny and all, but Speedy is older than everybody on the show. The chat, the motherfucking guests, he older than that building that y'all in. He older than that equipment, everything. My point is,
True.
you know what I'm saying? You can't tell
They wasn't making
a
iPhones.
man
in the
that's
What
hell
year you born?
no. That nigga been around since horse and carriage. But you can't tell a man that's been around that long about what he's doing and right and wrong and try to, you know what I mean? Like that man, he's the elder in a room. You know what I mean? Like the nigga done raised 8 kids and who knows how many more. You feel me? So how you gonna tell him how to raise kids and what he doing right and like nigga like respect your elders, man. Y'all still got some years to go. Shit.
Speedy's bars
But,
always jail. Ain't none of my kids in jail. It's like,
or on the pole.
Nigga, but that's
On
good,
the pole.
nigga. But respect where he come from. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's the bar for him, what's wrong with that?
I ain't got
With
no
that? It's just
respect
like you
for
said
it.
about nigga shit. What's wrong? It's nothing. I agree with you, Wanzer, but you want to expand horizons and shit, but nothing's wrong with nigga shit either, because somebody got to be good at doing nigga shit. It has to be another
Yeah, somebody gotta
LeBron
make some
James,
chicken wings.
a KD, you know what I mean? Because if everybody, listen, imagine if this show has 100 million listeners and you just told 100 million people not to put their kids in basketball. Nigga, now it ain't no more basketball because of fucking
Ain't nobody
Wanzer.
said that.
You know what I mean? Like,
He never
somebody
said
has to
that.
do it.
Imanza never said that, but okay. You're being extreme, but okay.
You get my point. Yeah,
Yeah.
what's wrong with being extreme? Nigga, somebody got to be. Nigga, I'll be not extreme.
Hilarious.
Yeah, somebody gotta be you.
Speedy. Yeah,
I feel you, though.
if you're-
stop cussing people out though.
if your kid sits
Take
on
your
a,
phone
if
call.
your kid plays football or basketball and sits on the bench and you understand why, you agree with the coach, he shouldn't be on the team.
But look,
Somebody got to sit on the
but
bench.
look,
now.
Wanzer.
Everybody-
Also, it's nothing
Yeah,
wrong
we
with
gotta
putting your kids in things that they like and things that you like. I put my kids in swimming, right? Like, we the only black kids, black and Hispanic kids in that class. Like, there's no other black people, no other Hispanic, and that's cool. That's something that I force upon them. I want to force basketball on them. I want to force boxing on them so they can at least defend themselves. You know what I'm saying?
So are you teaching
like,
your
it's
kids how to
nothing
deliver
wrong with it.
packages accurately?
Deliver package feet, Pam.
That's your wheelhouse, right? That's your
I wish you had some
wheelhouse.
kids so you can teach them
Minor
bass
in heaven.
guitar and air guitar and smoking rocks in Minnesota. That's what I wish. I wish you could.
No, I'm just saying.
so
I mean, but
can't
I
tell
don't make
these
money
motherfuckers
off of that.
shit.
I don't make money off of that. None of that. So therefore,
Can't tell you niggas.
so
job.
that wasn't my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
I was trying out shit.
So DJ, what's the skill? What's the
But I have a
what,
job, so
Packing
I'm not
up
teaching my
packages.
kids my job.
DJ.
But I'm teaching
Packing
them different
packets.
things. Like,
No, DJ,
Yeah.
what's a skill that you've mastered that you're going to teach your children?
Turn it in cars.
damn, it's low.
Can y'all
Your
ask them?
voice is low.
I'm over
You
here.
said, what's
You
the
guys-
skill that I mastered that what?
You're going to pass down to your kids.
Yeah, what you gonna pass down to your seed?
Oh.
A skill? Like one?
Nigga, you know what a skill.
You know what a
You
skill
know what
is,
a-
nigga.
you know- he's-
A skill?
like a skill. Like a skill.
No, it's different because
No.
it's multiple skills. Like, I don't want to pass down one skill. I want to pass down everything I know.
Okay,
what's
yeah,
the thing
Nick
about-
said, what's the first
Oh
one?
No,
my
what's one
God.
thing that you mastered? That
Oh,
you-
yeah.
We see why he agreed with Speedy. Go ahead.
Whoa.
Cussed out, Nick.
Damn, see, that's what I'm saying. Y'all
No
terrible
respect,
people,
man. No respect.
You're not a good friend. Yeah, you're not a good friend at all.
I know.
But as a skill, I don't know. I got to
You
think
wanna
about
fight
that as
against that, though?
like a skill.
Oh, my bad.
I don't know. I just want to
Let me
pass
argue him
down
down. I just said
my
okay.
game and my expertise. I want to pass down knowledge. I'm not tripping on the skill. You can learn any skill. You know what I'm saying? And you can be good
So
at any
basically, he
skill. I
doesn't
just want to
have
pass down my
nothing.
knowledge.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah,
You
I
said you
don't
don't
care
have
what
one.
they do as far as a skill.
Well,
Yeah,
show them
but I
how
don't
to
care
what they
show them
do.
how to deliver a package, man.
You should
Yeah.
care.
You know.
No, I teach
Because
them
there's
how
an art
to
to
swim,
packing
like I said, how to
boxes.
box, how to play
Swim.
sports,
Nikki
and how
Pam
to
is right.
not run away like Nikki Pam.
You could teach them how to lift.
I bet my kids ain't gonna run away.
You don't know that. My
I
parents didn't know
know
that.
When they realize who you are,
Uh-huh.
they
All
gonna
right,
get in the
thanks,
corner.
DJ. We got to
Please
get
don't tell me
you
no.
owe your parents an apology, Pam,
You
for
think
running away. You
my
did
mom
wrong.
is
Your
dead.
parents loved you.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
well, you owe your father an apology on national TV.
My
on
father
air
actually,
right
I don't
now,
even think he
on
talked. We
YouTube.
talked about this. I don't even think he cared. Actually, my father never.
Nigga,
did.
well, I want you
call
to
him, Pam.
apologize to your father for
Yeah, call
running
him.
away
Did
like
you
that.
love
That was
Pam?
wrong. You was wrong.
Call him, say, Daddy.
All right, DJ, we got to
All
go
right,
to the
DJ.
topic.
We're gonna have intervention
My mother
one
was
day. It ain't
excited,
gonna be
child.
today.
Shout out to Nikki
I gotta get a song. So call DJ.
hung up.
What's his name? D Cos. We need a song for the segment for.
Or no, we need a. Well, I can do a slide. I'll do us a slide.
Is it slide or the?
We need a slide in the song. That'd be nice. Yeah, we'll do.
That's all I have.
Yeah, we'll do something for.
It is now time for what you watching, y'all. What you watching these days? Should I start with myself? Because I did go to the movie.
Well,
No.
we want to. Let's
Never start with yourself.
Yeah. Well, first let's start with the movie that the topic it was Equalizer 3. You said you seen Equalizer.
I don't
3.
like your tone. That's why I said start with me.
Yeah. How was Equalizer 3?
It was good.
It's
Scale
good.
1 to 10, 9.
Did you cry?
No,
Okay, now ranking it against the previous two movies,
Yeah.
where would you rank it?
it's different because
Oh,
one thing I'll give it. Nigga, are you just
What?
gonna smack on the mic? What we doing?
You went. You got up to go and get.
Get a snack.
You couldn't wait.
So
Sorry.
so each one of the movies are different than the other. But the
Okay.
the line through it is the
different
the
movies,
lady
yeah.
that taught him all the shit that he knows.
Okay.
'Cause
And
they-
the little
they-
white girl. What's her name? She's on in
Dakota.
Dakota
Is
Fanning.
she in
Yeah.
all of them?
She's
Yeah.
in this one too, right?
Yeah, she's in this one too.
Okay, shout
But
out
I
to
didn't
her.
I didn't know
a
that's who
co-star.
that was.
Is she like a co-star? Yeah,
No,
because she's a grown woman now.
Yeah, I didn't know
Mm-hmm.
that's who that was. And then at the end, I was like, Dakota? I was like, that's old girl.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but it's really good. But one thing it did, because Nick, when we raise your eye on something and you remember it, so Nick says, how you going to kill everybody? And there's 3 dudes around you and the other dude going to wait to hit
I've
you.
been jumped before, Pops. It's impossible.
So it usually doesn't happen like that. But what Farquaad, the director, did was you can kill a lot of people. You just got to do it one at a time.
No, you can't.
And you got to do it where you get the guy at the gate, because there's always one guy at the gate,
But you know,
and you kill him. Then,
why is he never trained?
well, you sneak up on him. Like he had the alarm go off on the car,
Okay, Nicky
and the
Pam.
dude goes over to the car. You look at the car. I guess
Think about what he's saying.
Okay.
He said the way you get the guy that you sneak up on him. If you're a security guard, what is your only job?
not to be snuck.
Not
up
to
on.
be snuck
That's
up
your
on.
only job.
Yeah,
bro.
pretty much. It's to watch out.
Keep your
Watch
back to
out.
the wall.
Yeah, pretty much.
You got one job is to make sure nobody sneaks up on you.
Yeah.
So
That's it.
to get him, so once you get him, in the movies, nigga, we downhill.
Don't tell them the ending now. 'cause-
Well, I'm saying we got him, but that's pretty much the
So
whole.
the fight scenes are good.
Fight scenes are really good. That one that they do show where he put the pressure on his finger, on his.
Come on,
You don't know about that, Nick? That's real shit.
that ain't gonna do nothing to me in a fight. I'm not gonna let you grab my hand. What am
He
I?
didn't let him grab. He said, "What kind of watch you got?" And when he went up to tell him what it was, he grabbed his arm.
What do you do with his other hand? I would have
He
slapped
was in
his hand.
pain, Nick.
I would have slapped him.
Well, come over here.
Grab
Like,
my
this,
hand.
this nigga tried to grab my little palm.
See, that's what I'm saying.
But
Bob.
it's right in here. It is a move that.
We can go to the mall after this. You can do it.
Oh, wow.
You go to a strange man, grab his hand like that, and see what he
Hey,
does with
nigga.
his other hand.
What you gotta do? I said, no, you gotta put your hand here. Hold
Yeah,
still.
let me see your watch.
Now,
Hold
do you
still.
feel it? Yeah,
You gotta tell him how to get in your move. No, turn your hand this way.
But but one
They
thing
said
you
you're
can
rewriting
tell.
the movie as usual.
No, I didn't rewrite
No,
it.
this your segment, Pops. What was
No,
Speedy do?
one thing.
What would Speedy do?
What would Speedy do? One thing
Hilarious.
that you see in this movie, you do see Denzel look older.
He's
Really?
70, right?
Well, he is older.
Yeah, I think he's 70.
Yeah, he gotta be 70.
Yeah,
Is he
and
70?
so yeah,
He
he's
ain't
70.
training day,
Yeah.
Denzel. huh?
It ain't. Yeah, he ain't training day, Denzel. So you do see it and see the gray come in a little bit on his head. Like if he let his hair grow, it'd be gray. So I understand why he doesn't. But he's still Denzel. He still carries
During
the show.
COVID, he was hella gray. I remember seeing him
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know
he
that.
was like all the other black dudes. Just let
I
the
would
gray
definitely
go.
say go see it. It's definitely worth watching.
Now, I think Denzel should pass his franchise down to his son.
That's what. Yeah, we were talking
Yeah,
about.
That'd be cool.
He should. Matter of fact, the next
That.
one
Or
for sure.
no, or you said to
That would be dope.
Michael B.
But
Jordan.
I thought about it. His son, I like his son as an actor better.
His
than
son
Michael B.
sounds
Jordan.
exactly like him.
Just like
Yeah.
and that's why he can
Yeah.
do it.
But he doesn't look like
But
him,
he's
so it
just
kind of
so
throws you
short.
off a little bit.
Right.
Because he's short.
He got the same like cadence to
He
him.
has
but-
all his mannerisms, everything.
Yeah, but he looks
No,
nothing
he
like
ain't
him.
got the hand thing. You know the thing that Denzel do
Oh,
this. He does that.
The point. He
Yeah.
ain't got the finger.
His son's a good actor, though.
I think so too.
He's getting some good
Out of all the
Good
young,
roles,
good scripts.
too.
Yeah,
the young
He's
up
getting
and
And
coming
working.
actors, I like him and what's the other guy that did the Chronicles of the Book of Clarence?
Lakeith.
And
Lakeith.
Lakeith, he picks great movies.
I
to
liked
do in
him
shows.
until I seen him on the cover in the
Oh,
girly
I didn't
shit.
see that.
And
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
thought that
find
was
that cover
weird.
for you.
No,
It's
no,
a-
that wasn't Lakeith.
Yes, it was to
it was
him.
Lakeith.
It was very much
No,
so, and he got
no.
lit
It's
up
two
on
people.
social media.
It's two people.
They both did it?
It's Lakeith.
No,
and
it wasn't
somebody
the other one too. No, it was Lakeith too. His
Lakeith.
was worse than the other.
No,
dude. I know
there's no way.
Yeah, no, it was bad. Let me find
you
that
was
up.
looking, You know for sure.
Let me find it. And send
I
it in
saw
there.
the one, the dude from Rocky.
Yeah. No, he had one too, but his was nothing like Lakeith.
His was
Lakeith, when I
terrible.
tell you, he
That nigga
got
had,
lit up on social media. Let me see, Lakeith. What's his
So
last name?
so I would definitely say go see it. So the only in the movie theater, usually people talk. Who's people that talk in the movie theater?
Niggas.
Thank
Black
you.
folks.
So I'm sitting there chilling, and the movie's it ain't started yet. The previews, and the white dude coming. Hey, how's everybody doing? I'm like, and I said, this nigga coming closer, and there was only 2 seats left, my seat and seat next to me. So I'm like, is this motherfucker finna? And him and the old boy, they was so drunk, Nick, you smell it on him. And he's like, he tells the dude next to him, yeah, I kind of talk a lot, so don't trip. I just talk a lot. I said, no, you don't, man. Don't come on. And then 2 minutes later, 4 little Filipino ladies came in, talking Filipino. I mean, my seat like, come on, man.
Oh, it's very racist.
Were you on a date, Speed?
Fucking-
Were you on a date?
Oh wow.
Did you? I mean, that's a good thing.
You on a movie day?
You
You get popcorn and all that.
That's I'm the popcorn dude.
Oh, he can't watch a movie without eating. Come on.
What?
You can't watch a movie without eating.
What was this it, Pam?
No, that wasn't even the bad shit. And I'm looking
This
for
him.
it. That's
Wow,
him.
you found
but see,
it? He's in your phone?
That's not it. No,
Screensaver.
the other stuff was worse.
So
Screensaver.
is that your screensaver?
Hey, look, it's worse than this.
It's worse. I'm gonna find it. It was
Speedy, would
IG.
you do this?
A pink? I don't wear
Tattoos,
pink.
Knives Out. It was
It's just
after.
like it's just
I don't
light
wear
red.
salmon. I don't
Huh?
wear pink.
It's just light red.
Nah,
Light red.
nah, nigga, this is
I
this
think
is
it's just light red.
yeah. Well, dudes come with light red.
If
So-
you wear
so-
a fuchsia, that's different.
So you
Hey.
haven't seen
Look what the nigga got a purse.
Okay, that's different too.
Wanz, you ain't seen the movie?
I haven't seen it. No,
Wow.
I'm waiting for the matinee.
Nicky Pan, what are you watching?
Well, no, Tuesdays is $5.
Oh no, I haven't seen it.
Oh,
though.
then
I
you got
wanna check it
on
out.
a cheap date, huh?
Pam, the food was expensive.
She
Shit.
said, "Five."
Yeah, the food is high.
Yeah.
We always sneak our own stuff
$20.
into a movie.
You gotta bring food. You know the best food to take to the movies? In and out.
Chicken.
Everybody
In-N-Out.
always brings
For
In and Out to
some
the
reason,
movies.
it's just
Always,
so
yeah.
good at the
I'm gonna
theater.
tell you a lick I had when this movie theater over here was open in this other mall across the street from the new mall. Was it Stone
Cold.
Stone Cold? So I would, man, the
Got
young
some ice
lady,
cream?
we would go there and I'd put it in her purse,
Oh yeah.
and then that shit was fire in the movie theater. I would always get the
We can
same
hear
thing,
you,
caramel and yeah.
Why don't you just turn your head and?
Can you actually hear that?
Yes,
Yes,
we can.
nigga.
Can everybody hear it?
Yes.
Sucking on chocolate? What are you doing?
Yeah.
crunching peanuts in his mouth?
Yeah, he's sucking on milk chocolate.
What does it sound like in your headphones?
Like a nigga chewing with his mouth open.
Like a nigga chewing.
What you watching, man? What you watching, man? Because you're still looking for things.
No, I got no.
Oh,
Go ahead.
What you watching?
I'm
What you
ready.
watching,
Oh, where did I put it? I think.
Oh, and the trailer.
Really? You're not done.
Nah, go ahead. Pop.
Go ahead. I'm just kidding.
The trailer for Color
Oh,
Purple
we got a
is
call.
fire.
Wait, no call right now.
Okay.
Yeah, let them wait. Color Purple. Who's starring in it? Who's playing? Who's the star? I've never seen.
Oh
Color
my
Purple.
gosh, they have.
it's,
you mean the old one you never seen?
No.
What is wrong with you?
you gotta
Why would I
watch
watch that? Who's the star of
Why
Color
not?
Purple?
It's
Is it Oprah?
It's no.
the singer.
We talking about old or new? 'Cause
The new one.
Who's the star of the old one?
It was
Whoopi
Oprah,
Goldberg.
Whoopi Goldberg.
And Danny Glover. Right?
Danny Glover.
Those were
Ray
the-
Don
okay.
Chong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who the hell?
So what they did in this one, they
Ray
went.
Don
Rest in
Chong?
peace.
She gone?
Is he Asian?
Oh no, that's Irene Cara. Same thing.
Oh shit!
Pam kill
man.
everybody.
I kill everybody.
But hang on, they remade Color Purple?
They're doing it, and it comes out Christmas Day.
They did a different. They went a different route.
Oprah's doing
It's
it.
still
Oprah,
Color Purple in a sense.
Quincy.
They added more singing, so there's singing in it. And
Let's see who's gonna be in the Color
she works at a looks like she works at a club. She not works at a club, but she goes and sing at the club. But some of the elements are still there. The old dude goes, "Whoa, you look like you need to be married."
What was the point of Color Purple? Like, what was the movie about?
It was showing you how it was back in the day.
Yeah,
man.
and it wasn't particularly a slave thing.
No.
It wasn't nothing like that because you think like it would be something like that, but it's not. It's more a black family in the South and the oppression and then the incest and everything that went on in the black family in the South back in the day.
What's his name? What's the dad that played the dad?
Danny Glover.
Danny Glover, you hated him.
Oh, my God, he was good at that role though.
He was good.
He was no
but you
joke.
hated Danny Glover.
He said, "Don't you touch that mailbox."
Yeah,
I didn't fix it. I could tell if it been messed with.
And when she had to give him, remember she had to save him.
She's gonna cut him.
He said,
All right, so these are
you
the
cut
people
me,
that
I
are going
kill
to be.
you.
Oh my
Cut me,
God!
I kill you.
These are the people that are going to be in the new one. Okay, you got Danielle Brooks, Taraji P Henson, Coleman Domingo. I don't know who that is. Corey Hawkins, Oprah, Halle Bailey. I think I'm saying it. Haley Bailey or Halle Bailey.
She's in it.
Sierra, David Allen Greer, who you got to have. Louis Gossett.
Go.
Deion Cole.
But what's
Tamala J. Mann.
You missed the lead.
I think she's gonna probably play Oprah's part. I bet, huh?
You missed the lead. What's her name?
I'm going
The
through what
singer.
they saying.
It's at the top, I think. Should be.
I said Danielle Brooks.
No. What's
That's
her
what they
name?
say.
She won American Idol.
Oh, Fantasia.
Fantasia.
Who did the
play.
the Broadway play, which they said she killed too. So
Yeah, she did good in this.
Fantasia.
She did really good.
Okay, so Fantasia's gonna play Celie. Coleman Domingo as Mr. Taraji's gonna play Suge, who is perfect for Suge. She'd be great, Suge. Danielle Brooks as Sophia. Halle Bailey as Nettie.
And they showed
Corey
them as
Hawkins
little
as
kids.
Harpo.
That's what.
And
it was.
her is in it. Oh yeah, I forgot
just
her.
said that.
Oh, I don't.
I said her.
I thought you were just saying her.
Nigga.
I thought we had a Prince. We had a Jerome Morris moment because I really thought you were just saying her. I was like, okay,
that's funny, man.
Yeah. So that's gonna be good.
I think it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's worth going to see. And then The Exorcist is coming back, but they got a little black girl
The
and a
Exorcist?
little white girl.
Oh, I'm not watching that. No way. I didn't. The first one, I never got.
It was
over.
a bit much.
All right, so let me do mine.
What you watching?
I watched two things. So I told you guys to watch if you could. It's only 30
I watched
minutes.
BS.
Oh, you did? Wasn't that shit crazy? That motherfucker
So-
was batshit crazy. Why you gonna
Did he
cut
go
me
to
off? 'Cause
jail?
No.
He's not going to jail.
No, he went to jail briefly for something else, but then he got out and he still.
This motherfucker
He said
was-
he's gonna open another school.
He was testifying to crimes. Like,
Like big time.
Nigga, I'm like, he said, yeah, we went to the hotel. We ain't had no money.
Right. Yeah.
And I felt bad for
Did you
those
see?
kids.
Remember I told you I said they were sharing the helmets and shit like that, nigga.
I felt
was
bad. And they was
What
horrible.
kind of parents though? How you gonna be on there for like 2 years, however long he did this thing, and not go to a gate and not see that the shit ain't right,
But-
or like they didn't come home and say, "Hey man, we all was like in the hallway in a hotel room and we couldn't
Did you
get
see
in."
how
Like,
he looked in it? He looked, the motherfucker looked crazy as fuck.
crazy
He was
as
like,
fuck.
they was like, yeah, so y'all ready? You ready for me? You
right?
ready?
He was eating it up, like eating it up.
But then I must have, because the way he was acting, I said, he must not going to be going to jail for saying the stuff he's about to say.
Well, they were saying it wasn't a crime for the school thing he did. It was something like that.
Of saying it's a school and it's not?
It was he got some loophole, but I know he did a little time after that for something else. I don't know if he stole something stupid he did, but anyway, that shit was bomb, though. Like bomb, right?
Goddamn peanuts and you got allergies.
Damn.
If you swell up, we ain't got no medicine for
Ain't
you.
got no EpiPen for you.
Right.
I have a question for you guys about Color Purple.
Mm-hmm.
What was your favorite song?
Oh,
Sugar Avery song.
Sugar
Avery
When
song.
she was walking, when she told her, I was married now.
No, that's
no,
not
no,
Sugar
no,
Avery.
no.
That is Sugar Avery.
That's
Yeah,
not Sugar Avery.
Yes, it is, Speedy.
The one that's
it's
married
Sugar-
is the light skin. What's called?
Suge Avery is
Oh,
the
you
one that's told her that.
Ray Dong Chong too.
Ray Dun Chung is the one that said, I was married now.
Yeah, she did. It was Ray.
Was that Ray Don Chong?
Yes, nigga.
No,
I've seen that movie 15 times.
I like that.
No.
song.
I know who it was. No. It was the girl that played Whoopi's sister was the one that said I was married now.
No.
And the dad.
No.
Yeah.
It's Ray.
It's
Ray
Ray
Dun
Dong
Chung.
Chong.
Was it?
Yes.
She said, I was married
No, because
now.
remember the dad drove by on the horse and buggy, and he
Nigga,
just
you've
kept
never
driving.
seen
and
the
ignored her?
movie.
I've
That's
seen
not,
the
that
movie.
wasn't it. That wasn't even.
So you don't
the
believe us? Oh, you ain't got to talk to nigga. Pull it up. Pull up the IBM. Whatever.
No, it was
IBDM.
Suge Avery that said I was married now.
bondage
No,
Yes.
Suge Avery is the one who
Nigga,
got
listen-
kicked out the church.
No, listen-
And they walked
No,
all the
no,
way.
no, no, no,
Suge
no.
got kicked out
No,
the church.
okay.
Her father was the pastor.
Listen,
Remember?
I know,
And
and
she walked all the way to the
her
church.
father had disowned her. So
But
when-
not because she wasn't married, because she was working in the strip club. I mean, in the
but-
What's Come Club.
Remember when she saw him? He was driving by on the horse.
No, I'm sorry. She was singing the devil's music. That's why
No.
she got kicked out the church.
Nigga,
Yeah.
listen. Suge Avery is the one that said I was married now.
It's not her.
Oh
they're
my
married
God,
to,
it is.
Oh, you're
Chat room.
saying you're right. You might be right because
I know I'm right.
No, she
I
said,
know
no,
I'm right.
Ray Don Chan
Oh,
says,
my God.
I was married now, and she was
maybe
married
they
to...
both said it because I do remember both.
No, I'm telling you, the dad ignored her and he went by on a horse
We
and
got
buggy
50 calls.
and he didn't even look. And she said, "Did you hear me? I said I was married now." And he just kept going because she married Danny Glover, the guy that he became buddies with. Remember they became drinking
Well,
buddies.
let's take some of these calls and they'll straighten.
We're gonna
us
find
And he
out.
said, "I had her." He said, "I had her too."
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Sorry about that, you guys.
And he said, "You had it your way, and I had it mine."
Caller, go ahead, caller.
Man,
That wasn't in the movie.
everybody's saying
Hello?
Suge. I told you.
Kwanzaa, what the fuck is you talking about?
I know what the fuck
Thank
I'm
you,
talking
Sweet
about.
Walker.
It
Ray
was
Don
Suge
Chan
Avery who said it.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it
But
was.
she was married to who? Like, when after
All right.
she left and came
Sweet
back
Walker.
and
Yeah,
got,
she
and
ma-
got whooped?
she
Sweet
came-
Walker.
She came back married.
Hold on, nigga.
They hung up. Oh,
Hold on.
no.
Sweetwalker, tell him who it was.
Yeah. Who was what?
Who was the one that says, I was married now?
They said play the
That was
clip.
the light skinned motherfucking
Thank
fat
you.
booty bitch.
Thank you.
God
Ray Don
damn,
Chong.
who is it?
With the
That's
curly
Ray Don
hair.
Chong.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. I now you guys got me thinking. I feel like
I
I
remember
No,
her.
I know who it was. It was Suge Avery.
No, it,
Yes, it was.
I don't remember. I don't know
Nigga,
why
who
you want
was
to
it?
say
You
Somebody
know-
it.
pull the scene up.
yes.
Yes,
I'm
please
gonna
do.
pull
Or
the
Nick
scene
do
up.
it. Somebody pull it up. Okay, we're
Why
gonna
am I- why-
we're gonna take a couple more calls and see who else.
You gonna
Did
hang
it.
up on
It was the privileged bitch, Nikki Pound.
It
The
was-
bitch with no booty, but you know you could fuck with her mouth, but you can't fuck her from the back. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, this is not Friday.
Yeah. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
That's Ray Don Chong.
Nikki Pound.
Look, there's Suge Avery
Nikki
right
Pound.
there.
Hey, Nikki.
We didn't say that's not her. We said that she didn't say that line.
She did say that line. And I'm gonna prove it to you, nigga.
Okay.
I hate calling you.
Oh, these
nigga.
niggas having a cat fight.
They are. They're fighting all day. I don't know what's going on. Let's take a couple more calls and we'll see.
Hey,
Let me
these
see.
niggas.
Let me see who else would they say. Hang up
Wait,
You hang up,
Put it
nigga.
on the microphone.
and accept. Who was that? That was Suge. That's Suge.
Okay, first of all, I know exactly what thing you're talking about, Wanzer.
Suge Avery.
The
See, he
father
just
was
played
coming.
it.
Hold on. The father was coming down the road in the horse and carriage because before that they were all gossiping about her having that nasty woman's disease, and they were talking about Suge because Suge was loose. That's why her father disowned her to begin with. Then she was trying to get back. Then she was trying to get good with her father and get her father's approval again. That's why she ran. She was like, "I'm married now," and
like-
that was Suge.
See,
and the
I'm not a
father
whore.
kept going.
Not a whore. Yeah, you're right. That's he's
Exactly.
right because we just seen it.
That was
I ain't
Suge
seen
because
shit.
Suge always wanted the love of
I
her
ain't getting
father.
in.
Now, how's it feel
And
to
when
be
she
wrong?
came, and when she came, and when she sang, and when she was singing, she felt the spirit of the Lord that drove her to that church. That's
Right.
why her and her that's why she hugged her father like
Right.
she did when she got in that church because he actually forgave her.
Right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I
Pretty,
mean,
you said you watched it how many times, and you still don't know what the fuck you talking about?
Shut
can't
up.
get into it.
Bye.
Now, let me tell you something. You remember when Suge was walking up to the church and they were singing "God's Trying to Tell You Something"?
yeah.
So I'm at this winery
He's in the church.
in Calabasas, and what's his name's wife owned it? What's her?
Your story.
God damn it! What's the light skinned dude's name? Shalimar. What's his name? The dude.
Howard
The dude-
Hewitt?
Howard Hewitt.
Uh-huh.
His ex-wife owned this little. Well, she didn't own it, but she did. She did this winery thing. Anyhow, Tata Vega actually
Where are you
sings.
going with this story?
Nigga, I'm giving some history.
Go ahead.
Tata Vega sings those songs. You thought it was Suge Avery. It actually looked like her singing, and it
No, we
wasn't.
know it wasn't her singing.
Niggas don't know that. I'm telling them. Somebody's getting educated right
Oh,
now.
okay.
Her name is
I didn't
Tata
know.
Vega, and I got her to sing those songs
Okay,
live, and I have them recorded.
All right, we got a call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
And I'm selling them on my OnlyFans. So
So that's all
ahead,
you
caller.
did that for. Tell us.
yeah, I had to tell. Yeah,
Go ahead, caller.
that's history, nigga.
Yo, man, Vern don't know what the fuck he's talking about, man.
No, you're right.
Fuck?
He's right.
This nigga Vernon, man, let me tell you, man, Vernon collect government checks from raising foster kids, man. You know what the fuck he's talking about.
Well, we all
At
agree
the end
that
of the damn day,
we know what
it was a light-skinned chick,
It
and she was
wasn't.
talking to motherfucking,
We just watched the
We
clip.
just watched the
Yeah.
clip. I don't
We
know.
just
You must have
watched
been
the
trying to
damn
call because we just watched the clip, and he's right. And Wands was right.
I'm wrong?
Yeah, you're very
I'm wrong,
right.
Nikki Pam?
You're wrong, babe.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
We just watched
Oh,
the fucking clip.
Yeah, go back.
doing
Gondra
drugs
just played the
again,
clip, and he's very wrong.
Much as I don't
You're
want to
right.
admit to the shit, fuck.
Because I
Fucking
mean,
Lonzo.
I really
well-
thought it was her too. But all right, anyway, thank you.
Well, then we'll watch it. We'll watch our own version of Color Purple. and
Yeah,
fuck
that's
the rest.
That's all right. I'm
You know
sorry.
what I
I'm
mean?
trying
We'll
to-
rewrite the
Fuck y'all,
scenes. Fuck them.
We watching the Speedy version of Color Purple. Fuck
Thank you.
y'all niggas. You
Thank
know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
All right, babe. Thanks for calling.
You call everybody, babe.
Uh,
So you wanna talk
I
about
call the
that?
dudes, babe,
Well, I'm just saying, you call a lot of dudes,
like
babe.
y'all do.
All right, Nick Pan, what you watching?
I am watching the Kirk Franklin. Oh Jesus, the Kirk Franklin.
No, just finish it. Finish your thing.
Well, they just going to hold.
Yeah, just hold on.
Okay, so Father's Day on YouTube. Kirk Franklin. It's Father's Day. Kirk Franklin. That's what it is on YouTube. It's only 30 minutes, but anyway, for years he had been looking for his father and did a lot of tests, and they were always naked. Everybody would call him, "Hey, I'm your daddy. I'm your daddy." Da, da, da.
I bet so.
But so the one guy. He
was getting that call all the
A friend
time?
of his, he was getting that call a lot over the years, right?
Frank-
And it would never.
Kurt Franklin?
Yeah, Kurt Franklin.
He was fucking like that?
Why would
No,
he call
Speedy.
for his daddy? What is
No,
wrong
pe-
with you?
Oh, I thought you said
No.
other kids were calling saying that he was his daddy.
Speedy.
Why would I say that? I don't even understand what's
That's
going
what
on.
I was like, what?
No, Kurt Franklin. Men were claiming to be his dad
Dad.
because they wanted to get paid.
Oh,
Son, I sure could use a new car.
I thought you were saying the other way around, that people were calling saying that Kurt was their dad.
Oh no.
That's what I thought you
Okay,
were
so
saying.
anyway, he finds the guy who
Is his dad.
Well, a friend that he worked with, because he uses all these gospel singers on his thing. A friend he worked with said that I'm with this guy. She said he either looks like you or something made her think like, you might want to meet this guy because this might be
Because
really
he
him.
wants to meet his dad.
Yeah, he
whoever
wants
that
to find
is.
his dad.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, Kirk wants to find his dad. So anyway, so they do the
Ain't gonna
test.
work out for
They
you.
do the test, and it's his
It is
dad,
him.
and like fucks him up, and then so he goes to his mom, and his mom's like, "That's a lie. It ain't your daddy." So then he goes,
DNA line?
DNA is lying. Then the mom goes and gets a second test, comes back positive, whatever. Oh, it's still a lie. So now to this day, he ain't fucking with his mama because his mom will not. He said, "All I'm asking is for the truth with you," and she said, "I can't give it to you."
But wait a
You
minute.
already got
What-
the truth.
Yeah, what? Yes,
But he needed his mom.
Why? You don't need your mama to say I fuck him.
But
That's what he needed. We can't.
Maybe she don't want to say that.
I'm not daddyless, so I don't
You know-
understand.
Is it possible that she was like doing things for money back then and doesn't remember him?
Wow.
Or and doesn't want to say and doesn't want
After
to say
2
that.
DNA tests, I just couldn't believe that she. I mean, he literally like, "Mama, I just got another one because you denied the first one," and she still was like, "Huh? It's not your daddy. I don't know what you're talking about."
I think
And then
it-
the sister was like, "Just tell this man the truth," and she wouldn't do
Wow.
it.
Why do old black people do that?
I don't know.
Maybe she didn't want him to know that she was loose like that.
Well, I mean,
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what I'm
Because
thinking.
that's the only thing left.
But after 2, I mean, the man, she almost out of here. Like,
But if I say now,
He
if I
50
go,
years old.
I bring it back. And go, okay, it is your daddy.
I'm not gonna think you any different. All he wanted was the truth of his mother to recognize.
But he don't need it.
Well, you can't tell what he need. We don't know.
He need closures from
Y'all
his
got
mom.
daddy list. I don't know. So
I have a dad.
He might want the story of like
dads.
how did you meet? Like
he wasn't gonna get it. But anyway, the father was very well off. Nice. Didn't need him
Was
for
he in the church?
anything. No, I don't think so. No, but very well off. And he said, you know what? He basically told him what he needed to hear. He said, "I'm here for you." He had no idea that he had a son out there. He had no idea whatsoever.
wow.
So it wasn't like he was a deadbeat dad or nothing like that. He said, "But I'm here for you, and I'm gonna let you get to know. I want us to get to know
You
each
know what
other
that
on
mean?
your time."
You know what that mean, Pam?
What?
That him and the mom fell out about something, and she probably don't want to let it go. And,
Maybe.
and bringing it
Probably.
up, bring it up.
Then that
and
makes
bringing
a lot
that
of
back
she don't
up.
want
That
him to
makes
have
a-
the time with him.
No. I think whatever happened between, because she never told him he had a kid.
Yes, he didn't know.
Think
He
about
was like,
that.
"Wait, what?"
She blocked that shit
But he
for
didn't
these
remember
many
fucking her.
years.
He did. I mean, that's what they do. That's how
She
you
was
make
in the
kids. I'm
church.
just saying.
She's a pastor's daughter.
Them the worst ones.
No, they're the biggest hoes.
I think what it is, and again, I don't know neither one of them. I only met Kurt once.
I met him once. Sweet.
I think she doesn't want to have to deal with that you never put this man in. He didn't even know. That's fucked up.
Yeah, he didn't know, and
That's the fucked up part.
And he was like, it was the best.
he might have been
I
a
mean,
great
when I
dad.
tell you I cried, it was so good.
Cry over everything, Pam.
I know.
You cried
I'm-
because a nigga found his daddy.
You wouldn't know what that feels like. I get it, but
I found my dad.
Well,
I did find him, Pam.
You didn't find
but at
him.
least his dad wanted a relationship with
He
him.
was found.
He stopped at your house.
He stopped through.
He stopped. How y'all doing?
Stupid.
Want to go to the movies? That's what happened. Anyway,
Pam-
so you cried the whole time?
Not the whole time, just at the end, because it was so good. And I told
So
all you niggas to watch it, and I sent you a clip, and nobody watched
grown men to watch a movie that
about
you
fighting
cried.
their daddies. Yes.
I don't need that shit.
Well, yours is
Why would
dead.
I want to open that up?
Because yours are gone. It doesn't matter at this point. You could have.
I don't know if Thomas might still be here.
This nigga's name was Thomas.
Let's find him.
A nigga named Thomas. His name was Thomas?
Yeah, Thomas Smith.
That's a white name. Thomas Smith.
What the fuck are you doing, man?
Thomas Smith.
Move on.
And the father
Don't
was
get mad at me, nigga. I
ain't gonna cry.
The father was in the same neighborhood as him, not that far from him too.
See?
So that's like kind of like you. That's why I wanted you to see what could have been. I wanted you to see what could have been.
What
That
could have been.
That
You know-
nigga, if he see that movie,
That's why I wanted him to see it so motherfucking bad, man.
That's wild that his dad lived down the street.
Well, yeah, like
So-
around,
so-
like not a couple blocks away. Or
So
whatever.
think
It wasn't
about that.
far.
She would have to explain that to Kirk.
So?
No, I'm
He a
saying
grown
that's
man.
shit she don't want to do. She don't want to
As an
go
old, stubborn person,
Because again, he might have just been, well, how'd you meet my dad? Because that's gonna come up. How'd you meet my dad? Well,
It was
he
a
walked down the
transaction.
I fucked him.
And it might be,
And she's
it
in the
has to be
church.
something on her part for her
Yeah.
to be so
To stay that strong
DNA
on it?
test
Yeah.
and to
Plus,
stay
it might have been
stand
like
on that shit.
Might have been like a cheap motel. If he tells him it was a
Oh,
super 8, now
Oh,
you're like,
he hit it on the porch
right,
and then left, and
Was
I
it-
never seen him
It
again.
was in a car.
Because remember, he said I didn't even know which means it probably was a one night stand. Like I'm in, I'm out.
Right. Oh
But-
yeah. Thank you, Elle. Elle reminded me.
Hell no, no shit.
She said Kirk actually thought that he had met his dad years ago and he had already died, kind of like you guys. So I was like, so
No, that ain't happened to
What you
me.
talking
oh,
about?
yours is
man?
still alive.
Pam, you gotta stop rubbing in that you had a dad.
Yeah, I know. We really getting kind of fucked up about that shit.
Pam, you keep rubbing in you had a dad.
My dad tall. So he liked the Lakers. So
Pam's like, my dad loved me.
yeah, my dad. I'm going to
My
see my dad
washed
tomorrow.
my clothes
So
for me. My dad did everything for me.
But
No,
Pam, so you say he lived down the street from him. Did he live
not down the street. I keep saying in the area, like not that far.
Okay,
Around the corner.
So
not like your dad, couple doors down.
but what I'm saying is like Kurt has money now, so I'm sure he moved. Are you saying that he lived down the street from where he is now?
Oh no, from where he grew up.
I think. Well, I guess he's still in that same in that area, maybe. Well, I don't know if he's Houston or it's Texas for sure.
I'm gonna go with this. His
I don't-
mom, his mom's probably the pillar of whatever. And to go, and then now you gotta tell the story of a one night stand.
Well, but the father could tell it too. The real dad.
The dad can tell it too.
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
his version of it.
she
To me,
thought
you want to
he
get
would
ahead
never-
of it.
She thought he would never find that person.
Yeah.
I guess if the dad did tell it, but then the mom keeps denying it,
And
then it's just
they was all at the
Hearsay,
table.
yes, hearsay.
It was wild. It was the wildest 30
Did you
minutes
want to
I've
hug
ever-
him or something?
Yeah, I mean, I've met, like you said, I met him once, and he is the most respectful. He
Tiny
called me,
motherfucker this
you
time.
know, Miss Pam, and you know what I'm saying. He's a very respectful dude. But yeah, he's a little dude. He's littler than you, honestly.
Miss
For real.
Pam.
Called you, yeah, he's way littler.
Miss Pam. That just means.
I guess you're the bar, the measuring bar.
But if he called you Miss Pam, that just means he didn't want to fuck you. That's not necessarily respect. You know, he just didn't want to hit.
Why would he want to hit Pam?
He didn't want to.
But why?
That's why he called her Miss
Why
Pam.
would he want to fuck?
Why would
it
he?
was at the Gospel Awards that I met him, and I was working
Yeah,
the
it's at
Gospel,
the Gospel Awards. Why would he
BET
want to
Gospel
fuck at the
Awards.
Gospel Awards?
Yeah, and he
Men
was
who
coming
like
out of his
pussy like it
trailer, and I
anywhere.
was walking him to
Yeah.
his thing.
Men who like pussy like it anywhere, Pam. It doesn't matter where we are.
The Gospel Awards too.
It doesn't matter.
Well, I am the one. That
Somebody got fucked at the Gospel Awards, I guarantee you. Guarantee.
Well, we know where you're going when this is all over.
I guaranteed.
Yeah, T.O. got a really sad story too.
Both
Yeah.
of us across the street.
Oh, he does?
Yeah,
His
he like
dad-
you. His is very similar to yours.
His dad was
Very.
across the street.
Across the street.
Literally.
The whole
Mine,
goddamn time.
mine wasn't across the street. Mine
Yours
was
was down the street?
No, mine was like a couple miles.
No.
Like
I think
about
that's
3
how Kirk's
miles
is.
That's still across
That's
the street.
still.
or so, about 3 miles.
You could bump into him at the store.
Yeah, very much
You
so.
could really
Probably
could.
did, just didn't know it. Like, nigga, you look just like me. The fuck?
Oh, did he look like you when you finally met him? Was he like bald?
Well,
and
I mean,
Why
I
are you
was
staring at me?
short?
There was he bald.
Short.
Oh, he never was little because you said they used to call him
Little man.
PT Shorty was his
PT
name.
Shorty.
For real?
You know what that stood for, Pam? Pam doesn't know.
Oh.
PT. Let me think.
Yeah, think about it.
Part time. Because the part time daddy.
No, he
or
wasn't.
no time.
Yeah, Pam said part-time
NT.
daddy. No,
What
no,
is that?
that
What it
wasn't
was
it.
PT? Pussy something.
Penitentiary Shorty.
Oh wow.
Nigga went to jail.
Oh, so you
all
like
the
father like
time.
son. That
Yeah,
makes
but I
sense.
never got a chance to go to jail with him. That's the only part.
Yeah.
That's the only part that
You're-
hurts me.
Yeah, you hurt.
My daddy wasn't no PT nothing. He went one time.
Oh, he only went once.
Yeah, it was drunk driving.
Drunk driving. Were you in the car? That's irresponsible. They lock him and the kid up.
Yeah. Can we go back to BS high school?
Wait, no,
I'm
we're
sorry.
not. Can we go around
No,
the
no,
thing?
go
We
for
will
it.
go back. Oh my God, why are we here? He doesn't even want us here. And then, okay, so I started watching The Other Black Girl on Hulu. Oh, no, I watched the whole series actually. It's on Hulu.
The Other Black Girl.
Yeah, it's called The Other Black Girl, and it's done by. I should have looked it up, you guys. I'm
Now
sorry.
you know on Prime you do get HBO.
Yeah, it's weird.
Stars.
It's weird. No, I think if you depend on
You
the
get
time you
HBO
buy
Max.
I have.
Because
I, don't
I
know,
watched
I
all that
don't-
shit last night.
You
That's
did?
how I was able to watch BS. It was on HBO Max.
So it's in your Prime.
Mhm, it's
You
in the
must be
Prime.
paying.
16.
Yeah, it's probably a package that you got
Yeah,
that included,
$16,
like, because
yeah.
one of mine I got. I know I'm watching Showtime, and because I'm watching The Shy, and I'm like, I know I ain't paying extra for
Yep,
Showtime.
I could
I
watch The
better not
Shy.
be paying extra for Showtime.
Okay, what-
I was pissed, but yeah. La la la, and then what I said. Okay, The Other Black Girl on Hulu, which is a decent series. It's kind of like.
It's called The Other Black Girl?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's called?
Yeah, and
Damn.
it's
You don't like
these
the
two
title?
black girls. They work for
Crazy title.
a book company, and one of them's really crazy. Oh, your girl Garcelle Bouvet is in it. She's
Bouvet.
actually the bad person in the thing. You don't really know it to the end, but it's decent. It's something to watch if you want to watch a black show. You know what I'm saying? Is it a must watch? Like I'm saying, like Kirk Franklin? No, but it's cool. It's like 10 episodes.
What is Kirk
though.
Franklin on? Because you just said it to
YouTube.
me.
It's just on YouTube.
Oh, it's on YouTube.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's literally you ain't got to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? If you got YouTube.
What's it called? Kurt finds his daddy?
No, Father's Day. Father's Day, Kirk Franklin.
Father's Day. Kurt
Let's take a
Franklin.
couple of calls, and then we'll go to Speedy wants to get back to you. What you
No, I
want?
don't. We can go.
Caller, what's your name?
Let's
Where you
take our
call? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah. One more thing.
Oh, my
nigga.
God.
What
One
up,
more
dog?
thing.
What up, dog?
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just like to address Wanza and ask Wanza a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like a secret app or store location that you specifically shop at where niggas who only fuck with white girls can get their attire from?
Yeah, there's a store in Georgetown.
That shirt says, nigga, I only fuck with white bitches.
That shirt does say that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wanza, you got the whole look. My nigga, you ever been to Atlanta before?
I have. I didn't like it.
Too many black people.
Oh, okay.
It was
All right.
just. It was just.
It's a lot
You
of
don't
black
like
bitches in
Atlanta?
Atlanta. I could dig it.
Oh, no.
I mean, I didn't like Atlanta when I went because it was just the.
I love that city.
I think it was just the neighborhood I was in and the people that I went with. So I think that's always gonna.
Man, Atlanta's the most fun you ever have in your life.
Fuck, was
It
you
is.
on,
I had
you
a
was on the
ball.
west side, nigga?
I got sick, but it's still from that pollen.
Wanza.
But the pollen got me.
Huh?
Bad.
Wanza,
Yo,
you was on the west side.
I was wherever they buried King at, or wherever he got shot, like right around
I was
there.
there. I went there too. I went and watched. I went to.
No, that's
Oh,
Memphis.
nigga, you was
Huh?
No,
Not a
no.
shot in
There's a
Memphis.
place. There's
Oh,
a place.
no, there's a place in
Atlanta,
Atlanta.
and I went and did the tour and walked through
That's
the house.
Auburn,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
You was on Auburn Avenue, man.
Yeah, I was right around there, and it was
was-
like
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
If-
Auburn Avenue was like, that's like downtown and shit where, you know, back in the days and shit, black people used to live down there. Prominent black people used to live down there when they had money. You know what I'm saying? Because that was an upscale black community. So Martin Luther King had a crib over there, and that's where his house still is. But you know what I'm saying? Like that's basically downtown Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the neighborhood
You
reminded me.
should have been. Where you should have been is in Midtown, nigga. Midtown is made for you. You know what I mean?
But that's where I got to go next time. I'll try it again.
You gonna go to Midtown?
I'll try. Well, I'll give it one more shot.
Yeah, Midtown. I have so much fun. Oh my God.
Midtown, huh?
Yo,
Yeah,
Wanza, bring
I
your
love it. The food's good.
Make sure you got a rainbow stick on your bumper,
Hilarious. That part. That
so you
part.
know it's cool.
That's funny.
But Wanza, man, for real, I just wanted to shout out the shirt, my nigga, because you know I could already tell. Like if I have a party and shit, and you walk into the party and say, "Well, yo, man, this is my nigga Wanza," I'd be like, "Damn, my nigga." All we got is black girls here. We ain't got no white girls for you, my nigga. I know you like white girls based on your look, my nigga. You got the whole look. That's how niggas
No
be in Atlanta.
mustache.
The niggas who only fuck with white girls be looking just like Wanza with that
No
shirt,
mustache.
bald head, no facial hair, looking like a middle-aged mutant ninja turtle and shit. You know what I mean? But I fuck with you, Wanza. You know what I mean? If there's a motherfucking location where you can get the clothes that lets the motherfucking girls know I'm here for the white bitches, let Wonka Joe know. You feel me, man? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You should start
All
your
right.
All right,
All right.
Nicky
Bye.
Fam.
Bye,
I'm
baby.
gonna start a clothing line.
You should.
We have another caller. What's your name? Where you
White
calling
bitches
from?
only.
Oh, I don't know about that. Hold on. I can't get into it. God damn it. Oh, you there. Hey, caller.
No.
Crank.
Hey, this Mr. Crank again out the DMV. Yeah, what's up?
What up?
Hey, Wanza, to second my man, Sleepy Wanza. Damn, what I call him? Sleepy Wanza.
Yeah, Wonka
Wow.
Joe.
Hey,
Wonka Joe.
nigga. Yeah, Wonka Joe. My man. That does look like a 70s cocaine outfit.
Hilarious.
Nigga said an outfit.
White boy outfits was a WBO.
But nah, hey, Speedy. I wanted to ask Speedy this. Speedy, what's up with them pictures you've been posting on IG, my brother?
He's in his feelings. You know
Midlife crisis?
Yeah. You know how the last couple of months he said that he's been sitting with himself and really reflecting on his life. So I think the pictures on IG, are they like a cry for help or should we be worried? I'm just saying. I don't ever know no grown ass 62-year-old man posting selfies as much as you do. Like and you do. He's doing a countdown to tomorrow with selfies. I'm
16 minutes to my birthday.
This is my new look.
This is what I'm gonna eat the day before my birthday.
Yeah, he doing duck lips and shit. I was like, what's wrong?
I did not do no
you
duck
know,
lips.
nigga, it's one with a duck lip.
His last picture just said party over
Hey, Nikki.
Hilarious.
Hey, Nikki Pam. I think I seen Louis Dix go through this. It was called andropause or something like that.
Oh, yeah,
not menopause, andropause.
Yeah.
Andropause.
Are you going through menopause?
Yeah, man.
But I think it's after 60. I think it's over.
He just is celebrating his birthday early.
By itself.
Couple days early.
by posting pictures, my nigga.
Yeah, that's
okay, nigga. Bye.
Hey, no. Listen. Listen.
I was wondering the same thing, Mr. Crank.
Who'd you say, Nick?
Yeah. Hey,
it is. It's so soft. I'm like, why does he keep doing this? I'm embarrassed.
Wednesday.
You said what?
Oh, what you watching, babe?
I had a what you watching Wednesday.
What you watching?
So, hey, Speedy, I seen Strays, man. I was not impressed. I was not impressed from two comedic geniuses, and I love them both, man. On the white side of comedy, I love Will Ferrell. On the black side of comedy, I love Jamie Foxx, bro. That's besides you. Well, I love Jamie Foxx. Anyway, hey, listen, Speedy.
Yes, sir.
What I wish they would have had a better plot, a better storyline. Did you do any writing on this?
No, I didn't do any writing on that.
Okay, good. I'm glad you admitted that
Isn't it a cartoon?
It's not a cartoon.
Oh.
Voices.
I just felt like with two comedic geniuses, man. They
You didn't laugh now one time?
Came out with more of a.
Who's a comedic genius? Oh, you know my Fox.
Will Ferrell.
Oh.
Fox and Will Ferrell.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Are they not comedic geniuses?
Yeah, they are. They are.
Nah. Yeah. That's how I feel like they could have came out with something more superior than what they came out with. And I was excited about it. I was like, and I'm not even into the animation comedies like that. But yeah, I wasn't too pleased about it, man. So holla at Fox, let them know this is on the same level as Held Up. And we need something better than that.
All right.
Like who cloned Tyrone?
Yeah, that was
I'll
everything.
let him know, man.
It really was everything.
Thank you, brother.
All right.
I thought you said it didn't work.
I can't get into it. It's weird. Once it does that, it's like I can't get into it. What you watching, Wanja? This kind of.
I haven't watched anything.
All right. What you watching?
Yeah.
Wow.
He never watches anything every week. We ask him.
I'm in the streets.
Oh.
I ain't got time. I ain't got the time.
So this is in my queue right here. Dang, I just lost it. It's a cop movie based on a detective, and it's based on a true story. She's a female detective. She gets hired, and she has to solve this murder home. Let me tell you what the name of this thing is, because it looked really good. I watched. You watch.
What was it on?
Well, I got my app on here
that's right,
that I watch my movies from. But what I do is I watch YouTube. I go to like the 2023 trailers for the month, and then it'd be like 15 minutes long. So I just spend like 15 minutes watching trailers. And this was the best one. It's called How She Caught a Killer. So it's based on a true story about a cop.
How She Caught a Killer.
Yeah.